Anthony on satellite radio. Show's hosts Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie.
Controversial team.
And Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy
Comment profanity-laced rap. Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
I have a raging heart on.
Let me tell you something about this radio show you listen to. We are really good.
Yeah, man, we hang out, we gonna be all wet. Yeah, man.
We know when we suck. We know when we're great. But we do like when you say how great we are.
Holy shit! Oh, my good golly!
Hey, look, we're broadcasting again.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning. And happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. Is everybody wearing green today?
Yeah, I think. No one's wearing green. I am, but I always do. So
That's
not
That's your army attire.
Just in case, the war starts. Want to be all ready. Yeah, so I got some green on.
The predictable news. I knew this would happen. Can I have my old headphones back?
What happened?
Every pair of headphones sounds completely different.
A little different.
Why is that if it's the same company that makes them all?
I don't know. There must be just little tiny differences.
It's very bassy.
Is it? You could count on that.
Was that a Count Basie joke? Whatever. We'll deal. It's a completely different sound, which drives radio guys insane. That's the one thing that drives radio guys insane. They need it to sound the same every time, every day. This is not what I'm used to. Anyway, I was going to say the predictable news. They're all wearing their green today, even the black people.
Well, they say everyone's Irish on St. Patty's Day.
I don't know why I just said even the black people, because I'm really not racist.
Because
it's more an observation that it just looks silly for some reason.
That's
to me.
the antithesis, I think, of the Irish and the St. Patty's Day and things like that. It's like everybody's Irish today, really, and anybody else could pretty much pull it off,
right? Well, and we get to see that stereotype in action today. I will walk home, and I will see people puking at 11 this morning.
Yeah,
Parade's today, right?
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, it's all over the place, and it doesn't help the stereotype when you walk around Manhattan and see everyone just drunk off their asses, passed out in the street, cops helping hot chicks try to find a subway or a freaking cab.
I swear to you, I am going to be driving out of here like I Am Legend. I am going to be trying to get across that bridge. I cannot deal with the messes that come into this city for St. Patty's Day.
I think you just got to get across Fifth Avenue.
That
is it.
There's the peripheral.
That is it.
There's the peripheral. That's where the majority of the zombies are.
Yeah.
But then there's the peripheral zombies that are just kind of walking around a few streets over.
You could hit a few zombies on the way home.
The boom, the boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. They have 44th to 86th Street down 5th, and that's pretty much right where I got to drive through.
Vroom downtown. And
then I want to go down and then back up to the tunnel.
You might have to do that. You might have to do a little down and out.
I'm going through, Holmes. I'm going through.
You could go through some of these garages and stuff too.
Yeah.
You ever do that move? That's a great move.
Are there any of those garages?
You make believe you're parking, and then you just keep going to the other side.
Just passing by. Just passing by.
All right, so it's St. Patty's Day. Tiger Woods is going to be playing golf at the Masters.
And when is that?
Excited about that. That's April. April, I want to say 8th, somewhere around there.
April
6th.
something.
Whatever. The first, pretty much the first weekend in April, starting on that Thursday.
Yeah.
And now everybody is going to be watching. I don't know why, because most of these people don't like golf.
No, that's going to be a very highly rated one.
It's the curiosity factor, right?
Yes.
Will he get booed? Will he hit someone over the head with a golf club?
Is his caddy going to go after fucking hecklers?
You mean Steve Williams?
Steve Williams. He said that he's not going to take any shit from people.
I really hope he gets heckled.
Yeah.
I've turned the corner on this Tiger
You
Woods.
just want to? I hope, because I want to see it.
I've turned the corner on this guy. He's not a likable guy anymore.
Look, we've all seen Tiger.
He's likable because of what he did, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we all fantasize. But that stupid, I'm sorry, press conference in my dumb little stupid world made him not likable anymore.
Yeah.
How he talked like a robot. But I don't give a shit because I'll never fucking hang out with the guy or anything.
No.
But as far as my relationship with Tiger Woods on that TV, I don't like him anymore.
You know, wow. You know what it is, though? He's played golf. We've watched him play. We've watched him tee off and play an amazing game of golf. Mm-hmm. All right, I enjoy watching that. You know, but for the first time he's back out after this, I want to see everything. I want to see the hecklers. I want to see the caddy go crazy. I want to see him shank it right into the crowd. Yes. I want to see shit. I want to see shit happen. You know?
And I secretly want him to win, even though I don't like him. See, I'm fucked up.
But that's another thing.
Up.
Just to fuck everyone up.
Right.
Like, if he loses, everyone's going to be like, well, this could be it. The Tiger Dynasty undone by his indiscretions and blah, blah, blah. But if he wins, he'll be like, well, pussy for everyone.
Yeah, all the
fantastic.
All the great athletes had that big, huge comeback, something they had to, come back against. Like, you think Muhammad Ali, you think Michael Jordan trying another sport out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And now this is Tiger Woods' big, huge comeback. So he will come back, obviously, and he's going to win a bunch of majors.
Yeah.
Before he's done. I just hope he's growing an afro right now, getting ready.
You think
I want him to look
his look?
just fucking down and dirty.
I want him to look like one of those characters that you intentionally fuck up when you're making your character in Tiger Woods golf.
Yes.
You give him the big afro, give him those funny old little rascal golf pants.
See, it's funny you should say that because I did just that. I fucked up my character, and I am the scariest black guy on Tiger Woods Online. And I haven't talked about this in a while, so I guess I could bring it up again. And when I play people around the world, they call me horrible names, Anthony. Horrible names.
Is it race-based? Did you make yourself a black person?
Yes, I'm a black person.
All right.
And now I understand what they go through.
You've experienced virtual racism.
I sure have.
You make I never realized that. You make a black character, you go on a video game, and the second you start winning or doing something that the people don't like, what do they pull out?
I'm amazed how quick that N-word comes.
It is
out.
Stunning, isn't it?
It really is. And I get insulted because I really feel my character.
Really? I never remember playing your character.
That'd be.
They say that racism and hate speech and whatever other catchphrases are out there these days, running rampant on the internet. Mm-hmm. Running rampant, worse than it ever has before in blogs, message boards, video gaming. Like every aspect of the net has been invaded by hate speech.
Well, because it's internet tough guys. They could hide behind a fake name, a fake fucking avatar picture, so they're completely safe. And they could say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
With no one really going after them or challenging them.
There's also a denial that stuff exists at all. So you don't see it addressed on TV in a lot of places. You don't see it addressed for real. So that's the only place people are talking like that. So silly.
But it does show that, wow, it sure is out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's out there. And the people that present themselves as upstanding citizens of diversity and tolerance are the ones that are behind their keyboard just fucking, that N key is worn off. It's just like, there's certain keys on the computer.
Jesus.
Boy, I never thought of that. You can look at somebody's keyboard and really see what they've been typing.
I would love to see your keyboard.
I'm going to have to get rid of my keyboard.
Anthony, where's the N and the I on this thing?
and the T-E-E-N.
Actually.
Oh, wait, the T-E-N.
No.
There's no...
The B is gone, and so are the A's and the Y's.
I think the G would be the most worn key on your keyboard, though.
Yeah.
You have to hit it twice every single time.
You got to hit it twice.
Like, what the hell are we doing? We're trying to get fired. What the fuck? But Tiger, I think he's growing a goatee. I think in one of the shots the other day, he's got a little goatee. So
Evil tiger?
So maybe he's going for that evil tiger look.
Evil tiger? Because, in every 60s TV show and 70s TV show, if somebody has a goatee, and if he comes out with a beret on, then it's really all over because that's the definition of TV evil.
Well, that was just showing us all that the French are a bunch of cocksuckers.
That is the evil. It was always the evil twin on the Goofy shows. Like evil Gilligan would show up.
You know how embarrassing.
And they wouldn't notice that Gilligan had like a goatee and a beret. And they'd treat him normally, but he was evil.
You know how embarrassing it would be to get beat up by a guy that's wearing a beret.
Yeah.
Tiger. Oh, just my dumb thought on the Tiger Woods thing. Because he's got, what, Ari Fletcher or Ari Fleischer? What the hell is that guy's name?
Former White House spokesman.
He's got all these people trying to figure out how to handle this comeback, right?
How to talk for him.
All kidding aside, I really think he should come back with like a goatee. His clothes are a little rough. Nothing too bad, but just enough.
Little more not as nice a guy.
Almost like, oh wow, look, it's the last 8-9 months have been rough on Tiger. You know what I mean? His hair needs a haircut, but it's not too crazy. He's got the goatee. His clothes are just slightly disheveled. And then when he wins that first Masters, he comes back the next week as the Tiger we all know.
Everyone knows.
Like, okay, it's officially over, motherfuckers. What do you think about Eland all pissed off?
What is she?
She's still pissed off.
Pissy. What's she pissy about?
And she's
the fact that her husband probably embarrassed her in front of the entire globe.
Oh, okay.
But she's strategically not wearing her ring still.
Oh, really? She's not quite in all the way.
No, they're being photographed together, but she still doesn't have the ring on, and now she's really mad. She's still mad about Tiger Woods having sex with a porn star.
The porn star is the thing that really got her. Like everything else is bad, really bad, but she can't seem to get over the porn star thing.
I would imagine that the average woman would be more mad that Tiger Woods had sex with a Perkins waitress.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would think.
Almost like, oh my God, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh my God.
Oh, Coupe, man. Hold on a minute. Fuck. I got it. Coupe.
What's up? I'm not here to start no shit.
All right, I'm just fucking making jokes, man.
What up? So you said the same shit yesterday about, Nick Cannon ain't so scary, neither is Black Girl, but every black guy is scary. Why are we so scary?
I would love to...
Disproportionate number of crimes as per population?
No, I'm not...
Let me say something real quick.
Oh, no.
You asked.
This is an
hour. I'm
hour.
more scared of white people because y'all bomb nations and experiment on people.
Do you think we're bombing ourselves? You know, when I see an FA-18 flying over, I go, fuck, that's cool. I don't think it's going to drop bombs on me.
Okay, but fair enough. We have a history of kicking in your door and maybe ransacking your house a little bit, and an occasional rape or two.
Yeah.
But you experiment on people.
What? Tuskegee? You're talking about Tuskegee years ago? Yeah, we went through a phase. The country went through a phase.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
None of those fuckers are even alive still.
So what about the fact that you still allow cigarettes to be manufactured? That's not scary enough, knowing that it kills people?
Yeah, you know what? American economy's been based on tobacco and things like that for quite a while. I think we're selling a lot more internationally than we sell nationally anymore. A lot of people have quit smoking, but the cigarette companies are still doing very well because of their international sales. People love those American cigarettes, so fuck them. Let them all smoke themselves to death overseas.
It's everything. When someone is sick and dying with cancer, you say, oh, well, they can't afford this, or they're not worth paying for. Fuck them.
I didn't say that. They get treatment.
No, they get the selected treatment.
Everyone gets treatment. Anyone can walk into an emergency room and be treated for anything.
Your insurance companies decide whether or not.
Well, how well it happens. We don't live in a communist or socialist society. So some people will make and do better than other people. You don't have a right to prosperity in this country. You have the right. You have the right to pursue happiness and prosperity, not the right to have prosperity.
Okay, but that's not my point. And
what's your point then, as an American?
I'm trying to find the moral difference between scary criminal black niggas and profit sharing.
And profit sharing.
Excuse me, not profit sharing. I mean the idea that my bottom line is more important than your health. That's
well, because one is based on the way this country works, capitalism, and the other is based on thuggery and intimidation and crime and not wanting to work for a living and wanting to rob the weak. Deal drugs. What do you? The difference is astounding.
What's the difference? No,
it's astoundingly obvious.
Difference between the idea that you're profiting off the death of a human being than a motherfucker kicking in someone's door. Thuggery. What's the moral difference? Explain the moral difference to me.
The moral difference is that it's acceptable because it's capitalism. It's the way this country is based.
Okay. No, let me understand.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So as long as you're profiting and people are
some companies don't profit,
wealthy and all this other horse shit.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to make products that would kill people. That would make products that would to decide whether or not someone is worth saving.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, but
capitalism.
You know what? You have a choice to not smoke or drink or do drugs.
Right.
Wait. You have a choice, and those companies, if they weren't selling their goods, would go out of business. No one that gets their door kicked in or gets their convenience store robbed has a choice to allow a criminal in to point a gun at their face or pull the trigger to get $10 out of the fucking register.
Again, you still haven't convinced me how it's okay to profit off the death of people.
How are they profiting off the death of people? Give me an example.
That is known, products that are known for killing. We know that. Oh, right.
Cars kill. Should we get rid of cars? They kill more people than a lot of things.
Instead of just listen to me.
I'm listening, but I'm responding.
To you is this. Instead, we have choices. You're right. We have choices. But my point is this. These products are known to kill people.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It has been shown and proven. Yet they continue to put these things out there for people to consume, knowing they would kill them.
Okay.
But it's okay because, well, they made the choice, so whatever.
All right, listen.
What's the moral difference between...
All right, Coupe, before we go further, Jason has something on that. Jason in North Carolina, go ahead. You're on with Coupe.
Hey, jackass, two of the top executives for American Tobacco Corporation are black guys. Not only that...
I don't give a fuck. What does that have to do with anything?
Smoking, and he sits in the White House. So,
I don't care. I don't care about that shit. You
moron. How about King Cobra, your little beer corporation, your little malt liquor corporation, you jackass?
Yes, I don't care. My point is,
well, then why do you call up and say it's the white people doing it? You fucking moron.
To profit off of people sick and dying.
The moral difference, I'll answer you. The moral difference is freedom of choice, my friend. Freedom of choice.
The point.
No, I'm not. I'm answering every question you're asking me.
No, because you keep spinning it into choice. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this: death is death, no matter how it's administered. But the fact is, if you're doing it one way, which is capitalism, it's okay. It's morally fine. It's okay. But if you're doing it with a gun and you're running out in the street with a mask, then it's considered criminal.
It is because I'm not making a choice to be robbed. I'm making a choice to not smoke. See, do you understand that? I'm making a choice that I know cigarettes are harmful to me, and if enough people reacted to that and knew that, the cigarette companies would go broke and would no longer be in existence. I don't make a choice to have a gun pulled on me and be robbed of my possessions because somebody decides they need drug money.
So what I'm saying is this: they're both perpetrators of death, whether it's with the gun or through legislation or capitalism. What is the moral difference?
Like I said, the moral difference is the freedom of choice that you have to not consume the products that the companies are putting out that are harmful, and the choice you do not have when a criminal comes up to you and robs you.
So it's okay if I decide I'm going to open up a business that specializes in hiring people to go out and rob other people, but as long as I'm capitalizing.
No, that's called organized crime. That's illegal.
No, but how is it different than selling a product that is known to kill people, that will kill people? How is that any different? Make me understand that.
I was making you understand.
No, you're not making me understand because you're saying it's okay because the cigarette company isn't forcing people to smoke. As I'm saying, I'm not forcing people to get robbed.
You know why? Because it's legal. That's why, because it's legal. and this country tried to make alcohol illegal, and it just resulted in.
I'm not talking about the legal issue. I'm talking about the moral issue.
Just the moral. Well, they do go hand in hand because a lot of laws are based on morality in this country. We're very stupid.
Can you just talk like a human being and understand?
I am talking. You don't want to hear me talk like a human being. I'll get my ass thrown off the air. You motherfucker.
Cigarette companies, though, one thing to remember about cigarette companies, even though it's a legal product, they are proven that they lied about what was in it and that they purposely deceived people about what the dangers of it.
I'll agree with you.
Where they knew, but they're still allowed to operate legally.
Exactly.
How many years do you have to know that it's fucked up, though, to keep fucking smoking?
Oh, no, it's
just
awful.
Stop as a person. Just stop it.
I agree that it's all. I agree with everything you just said. But my point is, there's no legal difference between me opening up a gun for hire business that specializes in home break-ins than a cigarette company that specializes in selling cancer products.
Well, if that is the mindset of Black America, then we have a huge fucking problem.
What's the mindset of Black America?
What you just said. Then that's a huge dilemma in this country. That it's the same thing, cigarette sales, Philip Morris, and fucking Tyrone Johnson. It's the same fucking thing. Just going out and ganking people for their fucking money or, selling somebody a pack of Marlboro. Same thing. You're a pisser, Coupe. I love you.
All right, Coupe. We're doing a short one today, brother. Because
I gotta get running anyway.
We got so much going on.
It's not to work.
And it started with me. I mean, it was a dumb observation I've had ever since I was a kid that most black guys look scary to me. That's all.
Well, I think most white guys look scary to me because they'll throw me in jail for being me.
All right. All right, Coupe.
Deal.
That's what Anthony may think.
All right, we'll agree.
Later, man.
Take it easy, man.
But then again, Harborfields, my high school, had the non-scariest black guys.
No, I know. I was same thing.
I used to play a lot of basketball. I've told the story. We've had to play some real hardcore ghetto high schools.
And
I'm looking at my black guys going, help us out here. Communicate. Do something. We're all scared on this bench here, and we got to play these guys. And they were shaking, too.
Were they all scared?
I swear to God they were scared. But these same black guys would walk around, the high school like they were the baddest mofos.
Diddy bopping around.
But as soon as we played Wyandanch, Amityville, Malvern, they're shaking on the bench like we were.
All of a sudden became very, very white.
Yeah, and we thought we were a good basketball team until we played them, and then we would lose by who knows.
Coupe is a pisser, man.
I like the Coupe, actually.
I like Coupe. He's got he has his side. He's got his opinions. He says them. That's why I like having the Coupe discussion.
The Coupe. Someone was on the line. I think it was Mr. Coffee saying that Tiger Woods is playing the Masters because they could control the galleries. I guess you got to be invited or something like that.
Oh, is
but,
that?
But that's not why Tiger Woods is playing the Masters. Yeah, that's a major. Mm-hmm. He wants to win as many majors as possible and beat Jack Nicklaus's.
His record.
His record.
Yeah.
I was going to say his all-time record or his career record. Yeah, sure. So.
Yeah, he's been in line to do that for years. I mean, everybody looks at how old he is, and
he's still on track.
Oh yeah,
to do it.
Hell yeah.
All right, but
if he can win now with this distraction, golf is a very rough game. You got to be on your game. Remember how Tiger's dad on those biographies you'd watch would tell him, Tiger, what do you hear? Get the birds out of your mind. Take everything, clear your mind. His father was very good with keeping him focused on just that one thing. And now he's got he's going to be embarrassed just walking out there.
Golf fans are just too polite unless the tournament is held in New York State.
They want him to what do you want him? They heave batteries at the fucking guy.
They're gonna be just
batteries at him.
They're just going to be. I think they're going to be overly behaved when he plays the Masters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I really believe that. Plus, watch Tiger Woods' gallery. You're not even going to see him play.
Oh yeah. I
mean, there's going to be so many guys around him and the ball that he's hitting toward the green.
That's all they're going to want to do. And the press is just going to be a frenzy.
I'll be in front of my TV.
That's going to be one of the highest-rated Masters.
Elin, though, disgusted that Tiger Woods had sex with a porn star. Here we go. We're back on track.
You slept with a porn star. When you hear those words come from your wife's mouth, you know she's not going to be a very happy person. And apparently that is the sticking point in the reunion between Elin and Tiger Woods. As we know, there have been pictures of them together finally again, but she's had a real problem, as you can imagine, up till now, getting past the idea that he slept with porn star Jocelyn James right there in the middle. She's telling friends who apparently aren't such good friends because they're telling Radar Online that she doesn't understand why he would do it and that she thinks it's sick. And yeah, there are 14 women, but it's this porn star that is the sticking point. She said that this friend said that it made Elin want to throw up.
Throw up.
That annoys me, and that's exactly why he's fucking a porn star. Women who have this attitude about porn chicks, like, oh, that's gross. I guarantee a woman who has that attitude about porn chicks couldn't be a good fuck. A really, really hot woman like that, who's just a beautiful model, is probably used to just laying there because she's beautiful and having her neck kissed and doing nothing. So I don't. Of course you don't like the porn girls. Why? You ever watch a porn girl suck a dick? They do it better than you. I hate to tell you fucking broads out there, those girls are gross. They all fuck better than you.
Yeah.
Of course they do. Mm-hmm. That's why a guy like Tiger would do that. He probably got bored. I would get bored. I don't care about a pretty face. Lame blowjob. Fucking just slow head up and down.
You want slappy.
Fuck it. If you're a girl and you can't make me want to fuck you, you're worthless to me. You're worthless to me. And I'm just gonna fuck other people.
When you realize she's very attractive and stuff, but could possibly be a dud.
Yeah. In
the sack, and then you watch things. God damn. Let me just give you an example of what I was peering at last night.
Oh, boy.
Danny, that X-Hamster, I got to hand it to Danny.
Oh, no. X-Hamster is the site?
It's getting the slow applause.
Oh, boy.
It is a great sight.
Oh, boy. What's on X-Hamster?
I was watching blowjob and hand job videos last night. And when you see what some of these fucking girls are doing to a cock, it is fascinating. The two-handed fucking opposite rotation wet spin. Oh, my God. They're taking two hands and going like... they're giving your cock an Indian sunburn is what they're doing.
Are they wringing out your cock?
They're wringing out your dick. Jesus. And then the thumb is perfectly placed where it should be under the head there, just going... and it's fucking... There are some very talented girls out there. And what is she doing? She looks good. She's looked good her whole life. Probably guys just fawning over her forever. She could just fucking lay there, do nothing, and guys would be like, oh. And then Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods. He's fucking everything from porn stars to Perkins waitresses.
But they're both disgusting.
How's he disgusting? He's a guy.
No, I mean, he's disgusting that I should have explained further, that he went back into the marriage. He doesn't want to be married to her anymore.
$500 million.
Who gives a shit? He'll make a couple $100 million more.
Dude,
he doesn't want to be married to her. She doesn't want to be married. It's ridiculous. Just go your own ways. And then Tiger, you can do whatever the hell you want. That's what you're into, which is fine. And she's into something else that Tiger can't provide. That's the biggest joke here.
Well, it's also look, the whole thing is a public image saving thing for him. I don't blame him on a business thing.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what kind of prenup they actually have and all that. Who knows how much he would actually lose if he divorced her?
It does save his public image going back to the marriage. It does make it easier.
Well, that's his problem.
With the people that were like,
the money people. The money people.
The money people and the people that were like, this is... Oh, his poor wife is the one that should be apologized to, and it's, If
they get divorced in a few years, which I think they will.
It's a joke marriage now. Simple as that.
It's a fucking joke, isn't it?
It really is a joke marriage.
Dude, he probably got tired of the same lame,
Of course.
And when a girl becomes like, she's got 2 kids, she's busy. It's like you can't just come home and fuck all the time. She's got it changes sometimes. It's she's got 2 kids running around the house.
No, I understand that.
And he wants his fucking big black dick sucked, and I don't blame him. If I had a big black dick, I'd want it sucked all the time.
But my point is, then move on now. Move on now, and take the hit and see what happens. You supposedly love playing golf. Do you love playing golf if you're not making as much money, or if you lose money? What is it about at that point? He's not going to be fucking broke anytime soon. He's not going to be broke in his lifetime, and his kids certainly will not be broke ever.
No, I know, but hundreds of millions is hard. That's hard to walk away from. It's a lot of money.
You'll walk. You'll walk. You'll walk, especially if she's saying she's bothered by a porn star. You get the fuck out.
He'll just.
What are you doing?
I think he should just.
And you know what? He
cheat again.
He'll.
I think he should just cheat again.
Exactly.
He will cheat again, and they will get divorced.
Maybe.
This is a joke.
But I don't.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not even sticking up for her because they're both at fault. They're perfect for each other, I'm thinking.
But you can't say because there's no guy's going to walk away from that kind of money. It's not like it's
the guy can make another half a fucking billion easily in the next whatever years. Easily. Yeah, I mean, how much money is enough is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Where you're sacrificing your happiness because you do want to be out there with the young broads, or maybe find another broad that does do more and satisfy you better.
Different set of circumstances. But and look how annoyed you were that somebody was getting a piece of your money, even though you had been married and you were earning. It's like, but that's annoying to have to give away money.
So Ann should have stayed in the marriage.
Were that somebody was getting a piece of your money, even though you had been married and you were earning. It's like, but that's annoying to have to give away money.
So Ann should have stayed in the marriage.
No.
There was a point. There was a point he could have stayed in the marriage and saved all that shit.
I had people.
There was a point Ann could have stayed married to save money. So that
was
point's
a
little
case
rough.
where he was right to leave. I personally think
cheaper to keep her.
You heard
it's
that?
Like cheaper in what way? Financially?
Right.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Psychologically and physically? Fuck no.
But I'm saying, didn't you hate the idea of giving? I mean, any guy would hate giving up money.
I don't think
imagine
Tiger
if it was
would be,
$500 million.
But Tiger wouldn't be happy about that. But I think, what would you do, Ann, if you were Tiger Woods? Because you sort of were in that. I mean, your situation was different.
I'm
but
shock jock.
Yeah,
he had that wholesome fucking image.
His image, dude.
It's all about his image. So
you think it's worth it to stay in a marriage that you're unhappy with?
He has to for at least a limited time until he starts winning again, until he starts getting that old Tiger thing, and then a very low key separation. You know, they got to do this over a period of time where the press can't just jump on it.
I don't know,
like they always do.
We'll agree to disagree.
No guy would walk away from $500 million. No guy is walking away. No,
I would.
I don't believe you.
I would because I'd still have hundreds of millions of dollars. I so would,
dude.
I so would.
It's easy to say from here,
no,
but when faced with that kind of a money loss,
the guy's in hell now. He knows he's going to want fucking pussy all over the place, and he's not going to be able to do it.
Say he walks away.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, say he walks away. Then what happens? Sponsors don't come back.
So he still makes a shitload of money just being in tournaments and winning tournaments. He gets money just being in tournaments. He gets over, I forget how much, just to go to Dubai every year.
Perhaps $40, $50.
Fuck that shit, man. Plus, if you're confident in your abilities, he'll make a lot of that money back.
Dude, with the sponsors walking away like that, he's watching the lion's share of his money go down the toilet. No one would, if you could save it.
Share.
Plus, it's
not the lion's share. It's still less than half of what he's got, and it's probably a lot less than half.
Plus the mother of his kids. It's a big. It's not like two people who are dating that break up.
I've seen a lot of people that have stayed together for the kids. That's the biggest joke ever. It doesn't work for anybody.
I think
it's so stupid. It really is a stupid move.
Think
kids know. Everybody knows. No one's healthy in the household.
He made the right move because again, that kind of money at stake. Do it for a few years, get the endorsements back, and then go your separate ways. Yeah, he's got to read. It's an image thing. It's golf. It's not football. It's a different. I mean, I hate it, but it's a different vibe.
They're both just phonies. They really are.
They're right now. They're
both just phonies.
It's just a facade.
She doesn't want to be in the marriage, but she's doing it for whatever reason, and he's doing the same thing. They're not doing it for any type of love or
because if that thinking was true, like who cares? Then why wouldn't he have just come out and went, "Yeah, I fucked a lot of girls." Big deal. Like
Yeah, well,
but no one would do that.
That shows his character. Just walk away now, man, and start your new life. This is what you really want to be doing with your life. Why would you fucking suffer like that? Fuck that.
Who knows if he's really? Who knows if he's
that's
suffering?
What you really want to do? Then he's suffering, dude. This guy wants a lot of pussy, and he's going to get none now.
Well, that's
none.
just it.
And you really think he's having sex with his wife at this point?
No.
But
if they are, it's probably pretty sterile. Oh, bless you.
When part of your living is contingent on the public having a certain image of you, comics are different. Shock jocks are different. We're lucky. We don't have that. Like. He does. Look. That's why he makes hundreds of millions.
Well,
as opposed to a decent living.
Sure, that's what's important to him.
It's part of the,
and he's trying to protect that. I get all that, but I think that's ridiculous. Just fucking play your cards now. You'll continue winning tournaments, and you'll get fucking snatched all over the place if you want.
You can't look at his way of life and his situation like you can yourself.
Right.
You just can't put yourself in that position. He has so much on the line.
What's on the line? The guy's a billionaire.
His sponsorship.
Who cares?
It doesn't
when he gets
matter.
that level, who cares?
Dude, here's what matters. Remember when we
Jim
were
is
out of
getting
work?
mad.
I'm not, dude. I don't believe you. I don't think you're lying. I think you're being truthful. I'm not mad.
I don't
agree.
agree. I'm not saying that it's my way though.
Dude,
it's like this is gonna be one that we're not gonna agree with. That's all.
Remember when we were out of work for 2 fucking years? What did you want to do? Radio. This guy wants to play fucking golf.
He's going to play golf.
But
that should be the most important thing. That's one problem with sports in general is they forget how important the actual game is. It's more important. The sponsorships are more important and all this other side shit.
But they're throwing that shit at him when he wins. They just throw that
They're
at
going to
him.
be throwing enough at him where he's not going to miss a beat in his life. And it's going to be way more important when he wins tournaments.
But if he
than what sponsorships he gets.
But if he ditched his wife or started like fucking around again, they will give you one chance. But
he could still play in tournaments.
Yeah, but it's who's going to walk away from hundreds of millions of dollars? Though
it's everything else. Yeah, you don't want to walk away from that. You don't. Doesn't matter how much you have.
You walk away if you're confident enough to, and you know you can make that money back pretty easily.
How?
Sponsorships are coming back no matter what the fuck
think?
the guy does. Yes. Look at Kobe Bryant. We all know the
Stayed
story
with his
of Kobe
wife, though.
Bryant.
He did stay with his wife.
We all know the story
Yeah,
of
he
Kobe
stayed with
Bryant.
his wife.
Bought his wife a big apology ring.
Right.
That's important to people.
But they're going
Yeah.
to come. They come back whether he stays with the wife or not. I'm telling you.
Ameritech, all these people. No, they don't.
What? In the end, these companies don't have that much integrity. They need a little time to go by. They got the apology from Tiger, and some of them will come back. Either way.
I just think that if there was no money at stake, he should say fuck her and leave. But she gets half with kids.
They're
both don't matter.
They're both insane. They deserve each other.
To me, he's the producer though. He's the guy doing.
Well, if she's so upset about the porn star, she should walk. Because why doesn't she walk? She's going to get a nice payday if she walks, right?
I agree.
They're both insane.
Stays or walks, she gets a good payday, which is odd. You'd think she would walk.
Yeah.
They must have made some kind of a deal.
Right.
I'm just thinking they had to have, like, Tiger just said, look, I need my wife to fucking hang around here for a while at least, and here's the deal. Mm-hmm. You know, financially, whatever, you're set up.
Of course. It's on that level, dude. It's different than our lives where no one cares what we do. Like, they don't, it's like, a sexual scandal for guys like us is embarrassing, but it's not career ending or career changing when it's our own personal lives. Because we don't deal with General Mills. Or we don't deal, and I'm not saying it's right. I think those executives are despicable. They're phony. Half of them are fucking around their wives. But that's the world he lives in, and that's why he's got $1 billion.
Yeah. All right.
And he can't just go, fuck her, because it's a stupid business decision.
Yeah.
They would leave. They would leave, and they would go, okay, fuck you too. And then the prestige is gone, and he's not this athlete who's called by presidents. He's not this guy.
Well, that's what he wants to be too. He wants to be revered. He wants that.
That's gonna be rough no matter what.
But I think that's more important to him right now than anything else. Is getting his image back. Like that image that he had, he was able to walk around as this, like, you know, the kids looked up to him and parents and
a lot of that stuff is gone forever. The old Tiger doesn't come back from that. I mean, he's hoping to come back a little bit. That's all. You know, I'm saying at this point, fuck it.
I don't know if he's hoping to come back a little bit. He's hoping
come all the way back.
To come all the way back.
That ain't happening.
I think he's hoping for it.
So he wins the Masters. Obama calls him.
I heard Obama and Clinton called him after a scandal broke. They both called him.
Yeah, Clinton makes.
He's
perfect
played golf
sense.
with those
Please.
guys.
Obama's called him?
I heard Obama and Clinton called
Where's the
him.
news story on that?
I read that both of those guys called him. What was on the news?
We've done a lot of Tiger stories. I didn't hear that Obama called Tiger
Probably when
Woods.
it first broke, maybe before they knew
the
details.
major details.
Yeah,
well, that would make a little sense.
See Michelle Obama on the like next to him. Who's that on the phone?
Yeah, exactly.
No
Michelle
one.
Obama's going to allow Obama.
No one. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll send Air Force One. Well, I gotta go. Click. Who was that?
Yeah.
Was that Tiger Woods on the? No. No, not at all.
All right. Why don't we take our first break? Yeah, we can take your Tiger Woods calls. That's a big story today. And
he's actually back sooner than I thought he would be back. I thought he would be off for at least a year. I'm surprised he's back.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah,
I can't believe he's back.
He needs. Well, as far as golf goes, like I said, he wants to get the record from Jack Nicklaus's most majors won, and he's not gonna like sacrifice playing in any majors.
Right.
I knew he'd come back by the Masters at the very least. I thought he'd be back before now just to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, warm up. That's another thing,
back,
you know?
Get his swing back on the course, get in playing shape. But he wasn't going to fucking blow off any Masters this year. That was obvious. He needs he wasn't going to blow off any majors. There's only 4 majors a year, and he needs to win. He needs to win a couple every year, if possible, for the rest of his career.
He should play with his cock. Step up to that first tee, just pull out that hog and try to hit the ball with it for laughs.
Even better if he sticks the pin. It's only a couple inches from the hole. Just pulls out and taps in.
Pulls out, taps in. What is it? Yeah, even better. Like
there you go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, here it is. Bink. He just sinks the fucking putt with his dick.
All right, we'll take our first break. Opie and Anthony, stay there.
That old guy over there, Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, and now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul.
Let me show you how to make a big boy love you.
On today's episode, Uncle Paul reminisces about going to a baseball game.
We saw Joe DiMaggio pop into a double play at Ebbets Field. Back when I was your age, we didn't have all these goddamn blacks in the game. I would always go to the ball game there, have a hot dog, get to know somebody. You go to the bathroom, nobody would say nothing if there was a couple of you in the stall. We never went to the polo grounds. I had a misunderstanding with a youngster. I thought that he was stealing one of the little baseball bats. So I took him into the men's room. Searched him.
Who's that old guy over there? Uncle Paul, with the creepy old guy stare. Uncle Paul, and now he's coming over here, slowly limping down the hall. It's too late now, 'cause here comes Uncle Paul.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus, Sirius XM.
Come on!
We're getting into the spirit.
This is the rockin' Irish stuff.
You got to go rockin' Irish.
This stuff is pretty good. Like, what's that song they use in all the Irish movies? I like to make Irish movies. Is this it? This is one of them, no?
It might be Going Back to Boston by Dropkick Murphys. That's used in everything.
Is that it?
Why is your mic so loud?
Is it? I'm sorry.
Let me hear a piece of that, because that's got to be the one. That one, like, kicks ass.
Dropkick Murphys, they're all right, man. Die.
Yeah.
By the way, happy birthday to Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul's birthday today.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No.
You've been saying March 17th for a long time there, Uncle Paul.
No, I haven't. I know when my own goddamn birthday is.
You're 58 years young today.
No, I'm not.
You have to be.
57 years young. I'll be 58 in a few days.
You said it in March.
You said March 17th.
You said March 17th.
We can play the tapes.
I never said
Uncle
that.
Paul.
We can play back the tapes for you.
No, it's March 27th, I said.
Wait a minute. You said the 17th.
Yeah, you did say the 17th. We can get a montage of every time you said it.
I know my birthday.
All right, well, sorry about that.
I don't know. I remember you saying the 17th.
No, you don't. You was probably all mixed up eating berries.
Well, that would do it.
Hey, you got that Dropkick Murphys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the one that's used in every movie.
And every commercial. And
This is a good one.
That's good. It just wants you make you join the IRA, blow something up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want to kneecap somebody.
You really do. Just want to join the Irish mafia.
Let's just come back with this song for the rest of the morning.
This is some nasty fucking hooligan shit. Yeah.
Right on. You think they got a big day today? The Dropkick Murphys?
Fuck, come on.
They play like 4 shows in Boston every St. Pat's Day, and they sell out immediately.
Oh,
And
yeah,
when this
St.
song
Patty's Day.
starts going, forget about
For
it.
a while, they were banned in Boston from playing on St. Pat's.
Why?
Because it was just too crazy there.
You too much. You bought for You can't have the drop things, Murphys.
Are they from Boston?
Yeah.
yeah, they are.
Of course. This has Boston written all
They're
over it.
huge up there.
I know.
That
No,
is
I'm telling
just...
Jim.
Oh, Jim.
I know you.
Yeah. No, I know.
How many people are in this band?
Hey, they got a lot of their
God.
guys. You
All
know.
of Saudi.
Are they Saudi guys?
All of Saudi. Please. No, they're from fucking Dorchester. What do you think?
They're from Dorchester?
No.
What? Who's right then? I'm confused.
No. You know who's from Dorchester. Sure ain't these guys.
They know how to segregate up there. Fucking railroads and rivers and all sorts of stuff in the way to keep everybody separated.
Yeah.
All right.
They got their borders. The North End where the guineas are.
St. Patty's Day, right on.
Hey, St. Patty's Day. Is he wearing a kilt? That guy goes all
You gotta
out.
wear a kilt if you're in a fucking St. Patty's Day type band.
End of the night, St. Patty's Day kilt guy. It's cool when you're in because it starts early. St. Patty's Day celebrations, especially here in New York, start very early. You go into the bar. It's still pretty much morning. People are just chugging down Guinness and everything. And then the bagpipers come in. They're playing. They all got the kilts. And then once it's like gets past the time where everybody's pretty much going home, and you still got the one kilt guy that's drunk off his ass, balls like taffy down to his kneecaps. I mean, it's time to go home with your kilt and put some pants on.
As long as you get home before the sun starts coming up, you get away with the kilt.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
After that,
Is that
no
it?
way.
One day a year you wear that kilt, no one cares.
Colin had a funny line about St. Patty's Day. He's like, and you go to the bar and you get, I forget what, of course, this brilliant wording, but then you get your fucking knocked out by some redhead because you sat on his Jets jacket. Some really funny line about sitting on some guy's Jets jacket, but it was such a perfect.
It's so typical and perfect.
picture.
Yeah.
Look at the picture.
Oh,
Danny
Danny.
found. Fucking a guy.
Couple of gentlemen in kilts sitting on stone steps, and
Yeah.
the guy's sack is just hanging down. Jesus Christ. I guess a lot of people don't wear things under their kilts. It's one of those things because then they get the drunk chicks that always ask, "Is there anything under your kilt?" And then they go, "Well, why don't you fucking check or grab?" This guy's always getting their balls grabbed.
Hey, man, it takes balls to wear a kilt.
It certainly does.
You better know how to fight if you wear a kilt.
Better have balls.
Most of the guys do, though. That's the scary part about it.
Drunk. I heard on the way in. One more thing. I just heard on the way in that they're not tolerating any drinking on St. Patty's Day on the street.
Oh, really?
Danny. Yeah, they said they're not tolerating any drinking. People will be.
God forbid we have fun for once in this city.
It will be confiscated or or
Really?
arrested. Yes, and because they said they want to keep St. Patty's Day parade a family event.
Everything has to be a family
Everything's got to be a
event.
family event. Remember
Dude,
drinking in New York where it was New Year's Eve in Times Square? You're not allowed to just drink in the middle of the fucking Times Square anymore. St. Patty's Day parade was the epitome of just drinking and excess and celebration. Vomit.
Enough with the family entertainment crap.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a guy that does have a kid on the way.
Can we just
But I'm gonna
fucking-
I believe I'm going to be able to separate the two.
Just be able to fucking,
All entertainment. You brought it up years ago, Ann, and you set me straight with that whole goddamn thing where we just worry about the kids and sacrifice our own adult entertainment all the fucking time.
Yeah, you
and I
can't
see it
just,
everywhere.
I'm not saying torture the little fuckers, but
There's plenty of stuff for kids.
Yeah, there's plenty of things.
And if you're a
for
parent,
kids.
you'll figure that shit out. But I mean, the St. Patty's Day parade in New York was not a family affair.
No, it was known for police and firemen getting drunk off their fucking asses and trying to pick up drunken girls. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it is. Mm-hmm. They'd march down the street.
You take the day off, you come in the city, and you drink until you puke somewhere on the sidewalk.
No,
And then you go
no
home
drinking.
on the puke train.
Yeah.
Where, man, you'd watch the puke just kind of like going down in the middle of the car.
Oh, my
like
God.
a river.
It looked like that hallway when the Titanic started
Oh, my
sinking.
God.
Just the water going back and forth.
I miss going to concerts at Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
with the
yeah,
long
the
ride
vomit.
home on the puke train.
The vomit train back to
Oh,
Long
my God.
Island.
All the beer cans just rolling.
Oh, every time they'd make a stop at a fucking one of the stops, it would just
Amazing.
all go shift forward.
Amazing.
Look out, here it comes. Pick up your feet.
Yeah. Lift up, lift up.
Oh, wow, that guy's boofing bad. Good pick,
Yes.
Danny. God damn, what'd that guy eat?
Not much.
I don't know. It looks like it's in the shape of a giant halibut in front of him.
Looks like a
Big
flounder.
Puke puddle, yeah.
Big flounder or something. Jimmy, this fucking guy from who the fuck is he? Kenny Herzog on MSN.com. What's MSN.com? That's
exactly.
Oh yeah.
No, for
Microsoft.
It's the
Microsoft
homepage like Yahoo. It stinks.
Yeah. Okay. The least humorous comics on TV, and the lovely and talented Jim Norton made the list, which is just there's a lot of really talented fucking comics on this list. By the way,
I was aware of this probably a week ago. Somebody told me, and it's honestly. It doesn't tap into my insecurity. The only part of it, because look, the guy's got the right to his opinion. I don't begrudge the guy if he thinks I'm not funny. The only issue I take with this guy, he's obviously a douchebag. He probably likes certain alternative comedy, is the intellectually arrogant place he comes from and the fact that he says, I have a gratuitously discussed race. Like, that's what bothers me. Not the fact that he doesn't like my humor. That's completely subjective.
Right.
He goes, well, you want to read the list? You want to go through the list first?
Yeah.
Again, first of all, these lists are, it's like, dude, they're corny. Every year there's a list, the unfunny, and it's like the same guys. And it's like, I love the black guys he puts on the list.
you know the only, I mean, a lot of these guys aren't my, not a lot. A few of these guys aren't my cup of tea, but most of them have had monster careers, and they are funny guys. Then maybe not my style. Like Sinbad is the only one I have to say I never liked Sinbad, and he's number one on the list,
Right.
which makes the list a little rough for anyone else that's on the list. Because I don't find that Sinbad funny at all. Never did. Never fucking did.
But has he really been on TV lately?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him.
Is he doing Celebrity Apprentice or something?
I have not seen him.
I don't know. I never paid attention to Sinbad when he was quote hot.
But
and then it goes with Jay Leno. Jay Leno's not a funny comic, really. That's the one thing that is tough to argue. If you want to pick apart his show, most people would say that his monologue is really strong every night.
The guy
because he's a stand-up comic.
This guy from I don't know. I know very little about him. I wish I knew more about him. He's I think he's a Howard fan and he's a Conan fan. So I understand there's the two things that I am like on the polar opposite end of.
You want to get him on the phone?
No, for what? I don't have any issue with the guy. I don't really care if he likes me.
Right.
My only thing is when a white guy says that I gratuitously discuss race, he's one of these fucking like music writer, blogger type faggots who is not comfortable with a white guy discussing race aggressively. So not many white comics talk about race, honestly.
Yeah.
So for him to have an issue with that, it's like, come on, man, you little pussy. Why?
Right. Well, here's the list: Sinbad, Jay Leno, Larry the Cable Guy.
God, of course. Yes, he's terrible. Of course.
He sells out arenas.
But it's just this predictable, same fucking. This guy's look. Here's the crime this guy commits. You're a hack. You're a fucking hack writer. You're a hack writer. It's like there's nothing original. Wow, Jeff Dunham, the puppet guy. Is he really awful? That's the guy on Comedy Central you pick. He's a Flight of the Conchords fan too.
Carlos Mencia.
Oh wow, edgy choice. Good choice. Dane Cook, right? Dane. If you honestly, I know that what this guy's doing is parroting what he's heard other people say.
Yeah.
Can you really sit there, even if you're not a Dane fan? Can you really sit there and go, that guy stinks? He's terrible. If you're being honest. And I know Rogan has a real issue with Dane on a personal level, and he thinks like if you don't like the fact that you think he took something, but let's just say if you're watching Dane's, just watching him, can you really go? He's one of the unfunniest guys. Come on, stop.
No.
Yeah,
Stop.
Jimmy and I. This goes back a few years. We were deeply depressed when we went and saw Dane Cook at the old Boston
Garden,
Garden, whatever the hell they
special.
call it now. And we're there, and the thing is sold out. So what would that be? 17,000, 18,000 people. He throws an amazing show, and then we leave to see 17 to 18,000 people online for the second show.
Yeah, for the second show.
For the second show.
Unbelievable.
He did 2 sold-out Boston Garden.
Some people find him funny, I guess.
But
huh?
even I don't measure like what I would
In
find
one
funny
night.
on somebody's success level, but it's the typical
No, I know, but I'm saying
targets.
Yeah.
It's the typical targets of one of these fucking corny bloggers. It's like, ugh, Jesus, dude,
Yeah.
you're fucking. Will you think outside of the box? Same guys.
Number 7, Byron Allen. I'll be honest, I don't really know much about him. I know he's been on TV
Byron
ever since
Allen's
I was a
been-
kid.
yeah,
He's on. He
But
hosts
I don't-
Comics Unleashed.
Is he funny? I
I'm
really
not a
don't
fan.
know.
I don't think so.
All right.
I mean, but you know what? Putting him in there, like, just pull some obscure fucking comic that you haven't seen in years out of your hat and fucking throwing him on a list is silly.
But these are the 2 black guys he picks. This is why this guy is really just a complete little cunt. Sinbad and Byron Allen. Neither one of those guys, from what I've seen, ever touches race.
Yeah.
So it bothers you that I do gratuitous racial stuff. Why doesn't it bother you that any black comics do it? Like, why is that little hip fucking suburban guy who probably hangs out with his black friends and nods at whatever they say? Oh, good point. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I wrote a little something for Spin Magazine. That irrelevant hunk of shit that nobody reads. It's like, you fucking coward. You pussy. That's who bothers you that talks about race? Is a guy that talks about it honestly, a white guy, when almost every black comic talks more about race. And when's the last time you saw me talk about that on TV?
Yeah.
I can't do it on Leno.
No, you can. That's just it. It's like
I did on HBO. And
that's a while
where
ago
else?
now. Yeah, I don't know.
Where else?
You've had a shitload of Leno appearances, and you're right. I don't think you did any real racial stuff there.
No, you can't.
8, Lisa Lampanelli. To her or
No,
to the
I like
writer?
Lisa. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, but again, it's
like-
a guy that's
I
like, oh,
think she's
what? It's
funny.
a woman
Yeah.
that's talking,
Yeah,
pretty dirty, and
she had a joke on her HBO special. She said niggers smell worse than farts.
oh my
You know
god,
how brutal that is to say on HBO?
Yeah.
And she said it. And I love the fact that she said something so harsh without giving a shit about what the
and HBO let that through.
Absolutely, they let
Bravo
it through.
to HBO.
Absolutely. So there's another person that speaks rather harshly about that stuff.
Right.
That he, I guess, has a problem.
Frank Caliendo is number 9 on the list. And then finally, Lil Jimmy Norton.
And it's not, again, it's not even, if there were other comics on the list, it would bother me. But it's like, look, I know I'm a good actor. That's one thing I'm confident in is my stand-up.
Exactly.
Am I really one of the unfunny? Come on, stop, dude. You don't even believe that. You just don't like me.
One of the unfunniest.
It's
by
just,
the way.
it's silly. But I'll read what he wrote, and this is the crime he commits. He's not a good writer. If you're gonna write and attempt to be funny, don't try hard to use large words and sound smart. That's the problem with that alternative thinking. Stop trying to sound smarter than you are. When Opie and Anthony show co-host Norton was cast in a major supporting role on HBO's lovable anti-sitcom Lucky Louie, it kind of made you wonder whether the shorn-headed curmudgeon right there.
Why you
Shorn? Who speaks like that? That's not natural. That's embarrassingly bad writing.
Yuck.
The shorn-headed curmudgeon.
I had to read that a couple of times to even understand what the fuck he was writing.
Because my hair, I believe, is so short. I'm shorn-headed.
Shorn-headed.
Yuck.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
Has long been overlooked as a true talent, or if show creator Louis C.K. just hung out with crappier comics to make himself feel superior. Like Lisa Lampanelli, and this annoys me, Norton is intellectually capable of quality material, but chooses instead to satisfy the basest expectations of his audience with contrived, excessively gratuitous sexual and racial content. Again, I'm trying to satisfy the basest desires of my audience by talking about race or Islam in this country, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, that's
you
what it
fucking
is.
irrelevant music blogging faggot.
There's nothing behind what you're saying, Jimmy. You're just out there spewing out dirty words to make people laugh. There's nothing thought-provoking. nothing topical, news, where you take things in the news and twist it around. None of that. He just hears cunt, shit, bitch, whore, cock. That's all he hears.
And then he said in the final sentences, and while he's certainly not without allies in this post-Generation X approach to edgy, and he puts quotes, misanthropic humor, Norton is arguably the most overexposed senior ambassador. First of all, I'm an edgy comic. And I'm not saying that in arrogance, but I know I am. Because what this guy would think is edgy is guys that attack Sarah Palin. And it's like, you sissy cornball, that is accepted. The media attacks Sarah Palin. That's not edgy. Doing racial material is edgier. It's what Catholicism used to be in the 60s. If you do racial stuff, that is edgy. Attacking religion or attacking Sarah Palin is not fucking edgy. And I'm just assuming that's what he probably thinks is very dangerous material.
Yeah.
So that's my issue with him, is basically the racial thing. The rest of the stuff, he's got the right to feel the way he wants.
He totally dropped the ball on you. He's taking this face value, what he's heard, exactly, things that he's heard. He totally dropped the ball on you. He's taking this face value, what he's heard, exactly, things that he's heard. Maybe even from this show. Who knows?
Yeah,
Has he seen your fucking act? Has he sat there and actually seen an entire Jim Norton show and realize that there's a lot of stuff in there that isn't just fucking, throwing dirty words around?
I would like
this profound stuff that you're fucking saying about society. Society.
Well, that's why it does.
And he doesn't understand it. What the fuck?
Well, that's why it doesn't tap into any insecurity. It really doesn't make me sometimes people say things. I've read criticism on message boards that literally I felt would been valid, and I certainly didn't acknowledge it out loud on the mic. But I read it, and it actually did change the way I did certain things. I really have. I've read certain things that I was like, yeah, there's a point to that. If they've talked about certain crutches I've used or whatever, there are times where, you know what, as a performer, I had to acknowledge people who listen every day pick up on certain things that were accurate.
Oh, okay. I could see that because some people have said, wow, you're saying this a lot or that a lot, and I'll be conscious of it and try not to. But that's more just a word or a phrase you'll use instead of your act, your whole that. Your act is what you're thinking. It's what you think when you look at something, and you're able to twist it around and make it funny when other people can't.
And again, what bothers me, and anybody that listens knows, what really bothers me is when people try to get into why I did something it's like, dude, you're not smart enough to do that.
Yeah.
You're not a psychologist. Don't tell me I'm being gratuitous. I'm a sex addict. That's been my life.
Yeah, so talk about it.
Yeah. Don't act like I'm just creating this stuff to get the. I'm not afraid to work to do fucking clean material in front of the audience. Anyone who's seen me knows the first half is normally stuff that content-wise could probably be done on TV, and the second half is a little bit dirtier, and I do that purposefully because I don't want to get kind of pigeonholed into one area where I can't work on television or I can only do nightclubs.
And speaking of TV, because the list says the least humorous comics on TV, and his example for you is Lucky Louie, which has been off the air, 4 years already?
But I don't think he means that. He means my stand-up. But what racial stuff?
Well, but I mean, if it's the least humorous comics on TV, I mean, you've been on Leno and fucking Red Eye and Hannity just killing.
But I'm sure he hates all that. Do you understand? He's a fucking.
But he doesn't want to acknowledge that stuff. That's very current stuff that you have done on TV.
Yeah, I'm sure he hates Conan. I'm Jay, so of course I'm sure he hates this show or doesn't like it at least. And of course he doesn't. I guarantee. I don't know the guy. He doesn't like Fox News. He's probably one of those guys that thinks it's rebellious to attack Fox. There was wrong, man.
Jim Norton, man.
I'm a shorn-headed curmudgeon.
Shorn-headed man.
Dude, you're a fucking lousy writer. How does it feel to be a lousy writer?
Could a bunch of the press ask this guy who he finds who he finds funny? I would love his list. I would love his list.
I can guarantee you.
Who do you find funny on TV then?
Ellen
Kenny
DeGeneres.
No. I'm not going to say these names.
Who do you find funny on TV?
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I've heard he likes Flight of the Conchords. Somebody sent me a link. He likes Flight of the Conchords. I don't. I know very little about the guy. I wish I knew more so I could really attack him.
I bet he likes that guy. God, I wish I could remember his name. Liberal comment. I bet he's a Janine Garofalo fan.
Yeah, I'm sure he likes Patton. I'm sure he likes Lewis. I'm sure he likes... look, who are funny guys. Patton's a good act, and so is Lewis. They're both very solid, obviously. But it's one of the guys... I know he probably loves The Daily Show, and he loves Colbert, and he hates Fox. It's like... when
Margaret Cho.
No.
No, he probably doesn't like her.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he probably doesn't like her. But he's one of these...
I don't want to defend this douche, but he can't be that douchey.
No, I could be.
But he writes for Spin. Like, he's written for Spin, I think. Like,
well, I want to
like,
know what his...
You're a fucking...
I want to know his list.
Yeah.
That would say a lot.
The racial thing is the really thing that annoyed me. The rest of the stuff, look, he's entitled.
All right.
Is it silly? Of course. Come on, stop. Am I really one of the unfunniest? Stop it. Of course not.
Yeah.
One thing I know I'm good at is stand-up.
Right.
But the racial
You're not
stuff,
the worst. You are mediocre.
dude. I have achieved more in average gift area.
You're a good stand-up. Are you a good friend? Are you a good boyfriend? Are you a good son?
Good friend, yes. Good boyfriend.
I was just joking.
But I'll
Jimmy's
compare
eyes almost
myself.
flew out of his head just thinking about that.
I'm in a Klaus von Bülow, fucking Charles Stewart category. Oh my God, I didn't mean to be racial because Charles Stewart, didn't they blame a black guy?
That's right.
Oh my God.
You know, Jimmy, you always got to go there, and now I see this guy's.
Let
point.
me the suburban white guy, who I guarantee you, this fucking sissy has never had honest racial talks back and forth. He's probably the snarky pseudo hipster who kind of stands there going, "Yeah, no, I know, man, I know." Whenever black guys talk, whether he agrees or not, because he's probably frightened of them,
petrified. That's why he, he'll sit there, agree with everything, never disagree, but it's constantly in his mind how he acts in front of people of certain races.
I would discuss race. Forget humor. You got your opinion, fair. I would discuss race with this blogging cunt anytime.
Yes.
Dude, and I mean this very sincerely. You're a lousy writer. You're a lousy writer. That's the fucking sin you commit. Your opinions you're entitled to. Your writing stinks. That's why you blog. That's why you write for MSN. Nobody gives a shit about that website. It's terrible.
Let's say hi to
Real
Sean.
dark, edgy guy. Writes for MSN.
Sean?
Hey, Jim, what's going on?
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. How are you doing today?
Top of the morning.
Oh, it's John?
Whatever.
Great.
I was wondering, you want to get the Twitter goons there for this guy?
Yeah, you need the Twitter goons.
Twitter goons.
Twitter goons.
No.
Twitter goons.
Nothing
Twitter goons.
racial.
Of course, that's too
Those
racial.
guys are black. Nothing racial. No, I don't want to gratuitously. I don't want to upset the white guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to upset the fucking sheltered suburban white guy who really has, I could guarantee, never had a racial argument in his life.
You know exactly what this guy's about.
I could tell you who he voted for.
Yeah.
I could tell you what shows he watches, what networks he likes. I could probably list 3 of the top 5 comics that he likes.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you that he's never had a true racial argument with anybody.
No.
Even though he feels a certain way, but he'd be afraid that stuff would be visible.
And yeah, people would interpret it as being a racist. When you have a racial discussion, it doesn't mean you're a racist. Like, it astounds me that there's so many, like you said, these suburban fucking liberal white guys that just think if you have a racial discussion with a black guy, you're a racist.
Or do racial material.
Or
That's
do
what
racial
annoys
material,
me.
exactly. Which, in essence, you're having a discussion about race.
Right.
You're just, it's one-sided and shut the fuck up if you're in the crowd.
And how is it gratuitous? It was logical. That's one thing I like about myself is I was very logical on stage. I think I presented a logical argument. Sorry.
The only place you are.
Sorry, suburban white guy, that I attacked hip-hop for being phony, for calling out Imus and wanting him fired when they fucking, their speech is attacked all the time, and the first chance they got, they act like a bunch of suburban white ladies.
But, man, those girls were just basketball players, and Imus had no right. And it's their culture and right to be able to do that and sing that and put that in rap songs.
Hey, sorry I discussed Islam. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Spin Magazine blogger. Sorry, I discussed Islam and fucking and that culture and the fact that they were attacking a McDonald's in Pakistan. Sorry, apologist, suburban guy.
I'm sorry, too, you discussed that. When they're sawing your head off, I'll really be sorry.
Yeah, you and me both. For me and the Danish cartoonists are elbowing each other.
Exactly. Too fucking much, man.
I did. Sounded like a little tinkle on somebody's review.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Sound like
Did
a little...
you just take care of his review, Opie?
You might want to listen to the replay.
Yeah.
My timing wasn't the best on this
damn
one,
it.
but listen to the replay. That's what I think of the list.
Oh, okay.
Fucking blogger. Ugh. Just a blogger.
Some poor intern's got to take that out.
It wasn't all that.
Yeah, fuck him.
If it wasn't that's one thing about the internet that's annoying, is that guys who aren't good writers or aren't funny writers get that's the one
Have
thing
a
about
voice,
it.
yeah.
Because it's like he's probably never written anything that was, maybe he's been published, I don't know, but he's just a fucking. He's a music blogger.
Pre-internet, you really had to be good at what you did to get noticed. 'Cause, I mean, the only way to really get noticed by a lot of people was to be on some kind of mainstream outlet, whether it's a stage as a comic, TV as a news guy, radio. Now, with the internet, you just need a keyboard and a computer, and you are fucking a blogger who gets quoted on Drudge and Fox and CNN and has a voice. All of a sudden, they have this voice, and it's conceived as power, and that their opinion matters.
I'm just tired of the fucking the corny, unfunniest comics list, and it never includes black guys on it, or it never.
Every black guy's
he puts
funny, though.
puts
That's
Sinbad and Byron Allen.
Yeah, Byron Allen.
But it's like you soft pussy.
What's going to happen?
I wouldn't even care about
Sinbad's gonna
black.
fucking come after you.
I wouldn't care about him, how many blacks are on the list, if he didn't mention race in the thing. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
bother
course.
me if he
Yeah.
didn't. But he did, which means it's obviously something that gets him. Huh. But really, I'm the guy doing gratuitous racial stuff, not Lopez or not any other comics.
No, of course
you
not.
You fucking soft fruit. You fucking fruit.
Fuck him. Fuck him in his ass. He's fucking clown shoes.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to see his list.
Yeah,
Out of curiosity, I want to see.
Why, Steve?
Ask.
What happened?
He goes, I got a text from Steve. I called Herzog and left him my information in case you do feel like talking to him. No. There's nothing to debate. He's allowed to express his opinion. It's only the racial thing. But no, for what? Put him on the air for what?
Should probably ask, first if we wanted to go in that
Yeah,
direction.
I already said no. There's nothing.
Yeah,
Let him
yeah.
blog.
Well, you said no.
Keep blogging.
You did say no on the show, so he maybe should have heard that.
Yeah, I did say no on the show.
I didn't hear it.
Yes, I did.
don't listen to the show.
I was relaxing.
I was too busy looking like a blueberry.
I couldn't. Oh.
Yeah, why call him? For what?
Hi, Steve. Nice blue shirt.
No. He's got the right to. I don't begrudge anybody for thinking I stink. I don't agree with it, but he's allowed to have that opinion.
Hi, Steve.
But the issue, it's like, what are we gonna do? He's just gonna go, oh no, I just think you're talking about Ray, and then what's gonna happen? Where's it gonna go?
Yeah.
He's a fucking. I know what he is.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, but people change their minds. And it's just
I
the
understand,
case. All right?
but he's a blogger. Let him blog.
Would you use all temperature on that? It's pretty bright. It's pretty bright.
It's a wonderful blue shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're changing colors on us.
All right. Roll him to the juicer and have him squeezed.
Steve's changing colors on us. You never wear bright colors.
It's my wife shopping for me
Oh,
now.
that shirt is atrocious.
It's
really
like
does suck.
the bluest
It's solid
shirt.
blue.
It's so
It's
blue.
horrendous.
Is it really?
It's so blue.
But your
BLEW.
your shirt isn't as bad as what E-Rock is wearing.
No,
on the street,
no,
so,
no, no.
So you're lucky today.
You get
Steve.
off the hook.
Can we get
because,
fucking Spats McGillicuddy in here?
You sort of. Steve is definitely off the hook because E-Rock's got the worst sneakers ever. Here comes E-Rock.
I don't know what as he struts down the hall. Look at these peds he's got on. He's very proud of them. They're very new, shiny. I swear it looks like he's wearing spats. He looks like he should be tap dancing at the Cotton Club.
Those are fucking.
Look at these things.
Hey, why did you cut the Scream mask up and make sneakers out of it? Those fucking sneakers are terrible.
They're awesome.
They're not awesome.
They are.
Awesome.
Can you put your fucking shoe on the
Yeah,
on the
you
counter?
got to Twitter that motherfucker. Yeah, get a picture.
Put it up
of
on the
that.
counter.
Put them on a counter.
You got
They're
to.
Jordans.
I know you can't fucking stretch like that, but we need to see the fucking sneaker.
They're Jordans.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why did you get Jordans?
Because he's a 16-year-old black kid. That's why.
What the fuck? I hope some kid fucking ganks those right off your feet. Man.
How great would it be if he was fucking shot and paralyzed because of those?
Sneakers.
Not just for his stupid sneakers.
Why are you wearing those?
Yeah.
You don't wear sneakers like that usually,
No.
do you?
No, not usually.
So what are you doing?
I liked them.
Wait. So you're in the shoe store. Walk me through this.
Okay, so
you're
there's
in the shoe store. There was burlap covered with dog shit or
there
hose.
was a factory out Nike factory outlet store. Went in there. It was like $40.
$40. What
You were
made you
ripped
pick
off.
those over like sneakers that wouldn't get you laughed at
Yeah.
everywhere you go?
$40 means the black community said no to those sneakers.
Or there's
You know
like
that, right?
something wrong with them.
They said
they're both
no
left.
to those sneakers, and now they're they had to reduce the price. They were hoping that was going to be a big seller.
Oh, they got one
They're
from
horrendous.
me. I like it.
You like them?
Yeah, I bought them because they look like spats.
Oh, because they look
horrible.
like they do. They have like a white kind of color, and the black is, and it's all shiny. They're shiny. They're like dress shoes.
They were
from the
recommended
30s.
to me, so I sought them out.
Recommended?
Yes.
By who?
By who?
Roland, because he got a pair sort of like these.
Oh my God! Why you?
The
fashion statement that is Roland.
The two most out of shape guys are getting the
The
Jordan
athletic sneakers.
Right.
Yeah, really.
What's wrong with you guys?
Like putting racing tires on a Rambler.
Or a tank.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tankerous.
Oh, young hip-hop E-Rock.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What's up, motherfucker?
I like them.
Yeah, yo.
I like these motherfuckers.
A little change.
It's nice kicks, yo.
I'll bet you some young black guy was working at the store and he put them on E-Rock. He goes, yo, those is nice. And E-Rock
Yeah.
went, hey, thanks. And
Oh, let me tell you, those. And Iraq was scared to not wear them anymore. And
they hurt his little fat feet.
look at the spats.
They do look
They
like
look
spats.
like spats.
Fucking Google image spats today.
Oh, damn. Danny just
Fuck
put up
E-Rock.
a picture that looks exactly like Iraq's shoes, but they're spats.
Oh, those are atrocious.
They're horrendous.
Fucking sneakers make me angry. Do I have some in my teeth? Hold your sneakers up. I want to look at my teeth.
Steve from Bayshore said those sneakers are specifically designed for sprinting toward a buffet. E-Rock is putting on the Ritz.
Well, I don't have the worst shoes here. There's somebody down the hall who maybe has shoes that outdo mine.
Who, the guy doing Bigfoot fucking prints? Who has worse shoes than you?
Should take a look.
Heather
at,
Mills?
Take a look at Troy's shoes.
What is Troy wearing?
They're all day glow. It's blue, orange, and like neon
I'm
green.
Italian here. Watch it.
Yeah. Don't say Dago.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right. Well,
We'll get Troy down here.
I don't know what else we're supposed to do with the sneakers, but
Exactly.
they're just horrendous.
Chop them off with an axe.
And would this bother you?
What's that? Oh, a cuticle peeled back.
Cuticle.
Nice one. Yeah, that goes all the way.
It's almost to my elbow.
You should have.
I started peeling the side of my fucking nail, and it's almost down to my elbow.
You gotta pull those things in the direction of your fingernail, not back toward your knuckles.
That's right.
You unwrap like the mummy. You pull it.
Dude, I ripped it below the nail. Actually, it's below the nail.
Oh.
I lost everything on the side of this fucking nail.
When it comes off like those little strips that you're able to unwrap cellophane with
Yeah,
on
it just keeps
on a
going.
box. Yeah, it goes all the way
on
around
a pack
it.
of Wrigley's.
Oh,
Here comes Troy in his sneakers. They're not as bad as E-Rock's. I can see
E-Rock's
already.
wearing Chunk Taylors. There's a lot of good things coming in.
He liked them because they look like fats.
Bring him in.
Splats.
E-Rock is trying to say that Troy's sneakers are worse.
No, those.
Put your sneaker up on the
Exactly.
counter.
They're very bright.
Yeah.
But
They just make me want to take ecstasy and fuck him in the ass. E-Rock sneakers
It's
are
like
enraging.
old school Adidas sneakers.
Yeah, you just got regular sneakers.
Yeah.
No,
So-
E-Rock, those things don't even resemble sneakers. Like, you walk around with those.
They're horrendous.
They're like
space
dress
boots.
shoes and what Con Ed workers wear.
If you're
Those are terrible.
If you're only spending $40 on sneakers, you're getting a bad fucking pair of sneakers.
I deduct whenever I get my new sneakers vulcanized.
I think the $40 was like the selling point. Like,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a good deal on these, so it
$40
justifies them.
Yeah, what?
Sam, what do you got on
Sam,
E-Rock sneakers?
anything on E-Rock sneakers?
Because Sam actually collects fucking sneakers.
This is how you know even E-Rock has no confidence in his shoes. If I've ever come in and you've made fun of something I'm wearing, I never tell you how much it costs and say, don't worry, it was only $40.
By saying it's only this much.
Steve saying my wife buys it and Eric saying it was only $40 is them both saying our clothes suck.
Yeah, that sweater is also an abomination.
He's right.
Terrible social studies teacher sweater.
Are you glad
Fucking horrible?
Are you glad you're finally back from your vacation?
Oh, yeah, I missed this.
He missed
I didn't know we were taking vacation.
Got his hand in his pocket.
It looks like he's sliding and went down the hallway when he walks, though.
A lot of traction on that, or what?
Hey,
Do they feel good?
They're new.
Where's your
They're
toe? Let me
fine.
feel. Where's your big toe? Let me feel.
Yeah, I'd love to with my tire in my truck. Feel where his big toe is.
With an I-beam.
How great would it be to fucking mash his toe and have to have it amputated?
Oh, hysterically funny.
Could you put your sneaker over this wastebasket?
Do it.
Nah, that's all right.
Well, I said do it.
Why?
Do it.
Do it. Hey, you had to clean out your grandfather's place down there in Florida?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Sam? He lost his grandfather.
I don't know why you're being.
Were you close?
Not really. Him and my mom were, but
Yeah.
he was very gruff military kind of.
All right.
And how was cleaning out his house? Did you guys get the dumpster or no?
Get anything good?
Yeah, those sneakers.
Dumpster sneakers.
They're not dumpster sneakers.
They wore them in the old 23 Skidoo days.
They were in a chest in the attic.
No, I didn't keep anything. We cleared a lot of the stuff out.
But to him, that
Was he a hoarder?
No.
But he just got rid of all his stuff. That stuff was important to him.
Not really.
We were just talking about this yesterday. You think your shit's important until you die, and if you could see from heaven or wherever the hell you go after you die, you'll see your family members just fucking pulling
Throwing
up the
your shit
dumpster.
away.
Yeah, maybe keeping a couple little things.
I guess it won't matter, though. You're dead. Who cares?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your the military thing,
The funeral?
the thing?
Oh, what do you got? Piece?
Wait.
See how many pieces?
Lost.
Of course, sure.
You twittered about
What you learned about him? Oh, really? If you Twitter about it, then we could talk about it. I
yeah.
wasn't sure. You wanted to go
I
there.
forgot about that.
Tell Anthony, because he would actually find this fascinating.
When he died, the military released some papers on him.
Oh, no. He was thrown out for a Biloxi Blues incident?
No. Towards the end of World War II, he was...
Don't tell incident.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Was it don't ask, don't tell?
Thrown out for wearing a zoot suit in combat?
What happened?
All the Nagels just never knew how to dress properly for the occasion.
Exactly. That's right. He wore a bright yellow helmet in combat.
Storming the beaches of Normandy. Wearing a clown suit.
Yeah, wearing flip-flops and a fedora. They're like, sir, this is inappropriate.
A straw hat.
Sorry, Ryan.
No. For that side of the family, there is a photo of my other grandfather who used to wear the old German helmet with the spike on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was
when he came over from the fatherland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
this was my mom's side of the family. He was stationed in Roswell, but they couldn't give us any other information. In fact, there's 2 sets of IDs, 2 sets of papers, 2 different photos of uniforms. So we can't really nail down what exactly he was doing out there. Other than
what years was he there?
No.
Yeah, what year was it?
Crap! It was right before the end of the war. I have the papers. I'll have to double check. But he also had to do with something to do with the I think it's the B-29, which is the Enola Gay.
Oh yes, of course.
He had. I'm not sure if he was supposed to be on those flights or if he was training people to be on those flights. as far as
what did he
bombing
do?
Japan.
What was his forte there? What was his?
This is what we're trying to track down because he has a record in the Army and he has a record in the Air Force, and we can't.
The Army was the Army Air Corps during World War II, and it didn't become the Air Force until after World War II. So it probably switched over. How long was he in the service?
4 weeks.
If you were in the Air Force, you were in the Army. There wasn't an Air Force. If you flew B-17s, B-29s, you were in the Army.
He was in there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And I guess the Air Corps at that time was at Roswell.
Hence probably the two uniforms and everything. He was probably there for the changeover to the Air Force.
We just can't find it. We know he had something to do at one point with
not
those
very mysterious.
with those B-29s, but
Iraq thinks he's mysterious, but it turns out he just had stolen a uniform and was raping women on the base with it.
Talking about his legacy here.
Sounds very nice.
He would go out and he would beat women with his spats across their fucking heads. Beat them with the heel of his spats until they collapsed.
Private Nagel, what is this in your footlocker?
Stephen S. from Bayshore, it's good that E-Rock has continued the family tradition of massive bombs.
Sorry, Rock. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good.
And Kevin from Connecticut, he was on the I Know You're Gay.
All right. His grandpa flew in the Luftwaffe. General Fatten. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, no.
The gentleman isn't with us anymore. I'm sorry. That is terrible.
General Fatten.
Holy shit. Oh.
Come on, E-Rock's sharing.
Go ahead, E-Rock. Sorry about that.
Roswell.
How many times did he storm Pork Chop Hill with the wrong impression? For all the wrong reasons.
So what happened?
we're trying to find out. They won't disclose.
Didn't your grandfather say something in his life about his military service?
Nope, wouldn't talk about it.
And Iraq continues to fight the Battle of the Bulge.
Oh my God, that's not right. Your weight.
I hear it.
They won't divulge it. He's probably a spy. Give information to the Japs.
All dishonored. Never had that shit hidden for years.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Just pointing at Jews under floorboards.
It was really bad information. He would send them like photos of plane tires. We can't use this.
What is this shit? Oh, it's all I'm in charge of.
Anthony,
sorry, Mom.
JD from New York City writes, his grandfather was the model for the atomic bomb, Fat Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, so bad. That's not.
So did he work with aliens or something? Did he find aliens?
I doubt that.
Why wouldn't he tell you guys?
It's not them. When he was done, he never really talked about his military service past that. And then
that means he didn't do anything.
He went right from the military into.
He's probably one of the guys that fucking against Captain Queeg. He actually stole the key for the strawberries.
Old Yellowstone. I hear he was asked once if he was a hero in the war. He said no, but I ate a bunch of them.
No, but I served a bunch of them. He worked in the kitchen.
Cody from Indiana.
A lap band of brothers.
Cody from Indiana. They wrote a story about E-Rock's grandfather. A fridge too far.
Come on.
Craig from Waltham. Grandpa wore 2 uniforms as a war hero. E-Rock wears 2 uniforms because of his war with heroes. Subs, pizzas, and pies.
Oh, God.
Wow. Yeah.
It's, yeah.
They found 2 uniforms. They're both nurse uniforms. Sorry. I'm just saying this. He was a queer. I'm sorry. I'm sure he wasn't. I'm just teasing.
But let's see. Brewer wants to know if he served at Wattle Canal.
Jesus. Dana has a question.
Oh, okay.
From Boston. Dana.
Boys, good morning. Was
Hi.
he wearing a Kaiser roll helmet?
Let's say hi to Chainsaw, the trucker. Chainsaw.
Hey, was the other uniform a whack uniform? Women's Army Corps?
Oh.
Yeah, we've kind of went with that one.
Later.
This is not appropriate.
Yeah, Craig from Waltham.
Not at all.
Craig from Waltham.
Oh, wow.
I remember Craig from Waltham. He writes, the dirty dozen of donuts.
Oh, yes.
The Dirty Baker's dozen.
Yeah.
Did he pick the first atomic bomb target because the word hero was in it?
Kelly Zeros is coming in from Brad in D.C.
Cigars and Scotch said they made a movie about him. A few good menus.
Well, Scott in Jersey City.
It's
Scott,
really not
no,
appropriate.
I know.
It isn't.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of his military service. Scott.
Hey, Scott, you there?
Oh, hold on a minute. Let's get
hold
Scott
on.
online.
We
Scott.
got him there. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, E-Rock's uncle's favorite war was Bay of Pigs in a Blanket.
Oh, no, that's much later. Oh, my God.
Was it much later? All right,
yes. That was the 60s.
It's not
let's say hi to Joey on Long Island. Joey has a question. Joey.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Listen, E-Rock's grandfather's classified documents were for his heroic actions on Hamburger Hill.
Steve from Bayshore, Schindler's grocery list. It's...
Well, you don't have info on the guy.
Yeah, well,
That's a little
come
weird.
on.
What do you know about it? What's this
You
mystery?
should know more.
You would think
what did he do with the Air Corps and the B-29s and
Yeah.
the
and he cleaned out his
where was
house.
he
You would think there'd
stationed?
be more stuff in his house that would help you with this riddle.
He was there was one other place in New Mexico that he was stationed, and Roswell. He was stationed in two different places in New Mexico.
Was he part of the Manhattan Project?
I doubt that, but
Yeah.
we're not 100% sure yet. They still haven't
He
revealed a lot
probably
of info.
accidentally threw out alien spaceship parts. It's like, what is this junk laying around? And there was a space modulator.
Anthony Blue Healer from Kentucky just simply writes, the thick red line.
Did he leave you anything?
Yeah, he left me some stuff.
What did he leave you?
on. He left me some money.
How much money?
Ooh, how much?
Enough.
More than $5,000?
Deutschmarks?
He left me a good amount.
More than $5,000.
Wow.
Really?
Look
How
at you with
much?
an inheritance.
Yeah.
Spoiled brat.
I know. He's like the Monopoly guy.
I never inherited shit from anyone in my
Sure you
family.
did. Alcoholism.
My dad dies, I inherited his debt. The fuck? Must be nice to get inheritance.
The Manhattan Clam Chowder Project.
The girth locker. No credit because you fucking did it from a cell phone. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Nah, he had a gruff past. He wound up working for Texaco until he retired. He
Like in
worked,
what capacity?
Yeah,
he,
exactly.
he worked up. They had a facility on the river up in the Bronx. So he, I'm not 100% sure what he was doing there, but one of his responsibilities was that he had to go
Make
under
sure that the
piers.
windshields were clean and check the oil.
Tire pressure.
Sorry, I
under
put
the
his finger
piers
in my fucking
and
coffee.
fish out some of the dead bodies that would show up.
Really?
Under the piers, under the buildings that maybe certain groups would
Doesn't
would
sound
leave.
like a nice little mafia hits that would go down.
I'm not saying that.
Back in the good old days.
He was probably the one killing them. That's how he knew where they were. He worked for the mafia. Your grandfather was a hitman.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
But
His nickname was Old Shiny Shoes. Shiny Shoes is coming. Get out of here.
In North Africa, his grandfather was known as the Dessert Fox. Is he from Bayshore? God damn, that's a good one.
that wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't the fat side of the family.
No, huh?
No.
Oh, so we got to do thin jokes?
No, those are harder.
Yeah, that's
Not
not
nearly
that's not
as
fun for
funny.
anybody.
No, we just picked to see because it's a character. We didn't know the
Why
guy.
isn't-
I'm sure he was a wonderful man. He's a
Absolutely.
veteran, served. We're just making fun of some, unknown relative of yours that doesn't really exist.
Now, in the will, did he say, and to the faggot I leave? Or did he mention you by name?
Why is thin not as fun as fat?
Because
fat is so much fun.
Because thin it can be healthier, but it also implies starvation. And when you think of that, I mean, then you just get a hard on.
Was he like one of those? Was he like one of those Twilight Zone relatives that left you a fortune, but said you have to wear these dumb shoes for a year before you can claim it?
Those are actually shoes the guy pulled off the spaceship in Roswell. To Eric, I leave my spaceman boots. My magic boy spaceman boots. E-Rock thinks he can fly with those shoes. Oh, should jump off a balcony and try it.
The hunt for Red Lobster. Irish curse, nice one. Oh, bravo.
Did we do the mashed potato jokes?
All quiet on the Western omelet. What people are thinking now. Oh, shit.
A lot of mashed potato jokes coming in. Just want to acknowledge all the mashed potato people out there. That's a very good question, E-Rock, for real. Matt on Long Island, because you said Roswell, right?
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, Roswell, was he a UFO, unidentified fat object?
Oh,
come on now.
That's hurtful.
See, that's just...
I didn't know he was going to say that, E-Rock. I'm really sorry.
War and peace of cake.
Let's go to Jason in Detroit. Jason.
Hello. Morning, boys.
Hey.
What about engorging bastard?
Engorging bastard.
He was a very fit gentleman.
Ah.
Well,
that's good. Hoagie's Heroes. It's just so much.
He was a fit gentleman?
Yeah. See, we don't know. We don't know.
Why didn't he pass that along to you? The fuck? That's bullshit.
How's your exercise regimen?
Good.
I think
sneakers are for.
I don't know if Black is slimming, but E-Rock looks like he might have dropped a few.
Dropped a few pounds.
Just a few.
Black is slimming.
Yeah, I knew it was a setup for somebody.
If he leaves the atmosphere.
He's not even that
The background of space.
I have to say it. He's not even that fat.
I know. It's,
I think
what are you going to do?
I think it's bothersome because we all know he probably shouldn't be fat at all. Yeah. Right? Is that what it is?
No, right. I shouldn't be this, especially this part, which...
That's probably hard to lose. How do you exercise to
His
do
neck?
that? Yeah.
It's very difficult to lose that.
No, you just look pussy.
Yeah. Forget it.
Get that tongue, all the way out.
Force 10 from Provolone.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Cody in Indiana. Cody!
Just gravy boat.
Just gravy boat.
Justin from Columbus, Full Metal Skillet. I think we're almost done.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a very good question. Joseph in Jersey. Joseph?
All right, I got two. One would be Double D Day and D Cup Day.
Jesus.
Take it.
All right.
Mark in Louisiana.
Mark. Man.
Yeah, this guy, E-Rock's father, he might have been a military hero.
Yeah.
What do we got, Mark?
I love the smell of bacon in the morning.
Who doesn't?
McHale's gravy. The crinkle treats.
Ill-fitting jacket.
Cigars and scotch. Tora, another pair of pants. Oh, bravo! God damn! Oh, holy shit! JP, storm the beaches of Omaha Steaks. He was a fit man. I understand.
He was a fit man. We all know that now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
Let's go to Eric in Kentucky. Eric.
Yeah, you forgot Herman Boring and Joseph Goebbels.
Boring.
Oh, sorry. Jake in Jersey. Jake.
Hey, how about the Heartbreak Fridge?
E-Rock, it's endless, and he was a
Yeah,
hero.
I know. And he was a hero. You know,
What
hey,
else did
come
you
on,
find
he
in his
served,
place? What else did you find?
He served in the middle of the country during World War II. Come on, he's a hero.
What'd you find?
He didn't go to Germany or Japan?
He was actually he was supposed to be going over there, and
What happened?
The war ended.
He served in Montreal and Toronto.
The war ended?
Yeah, he sold off his house and everything else. He was ready to go over there, and right as he's getting ready to go, the war ended.
Now, what years was he in? That should have been written
No,
down.
I got to bring the papers in. I don't remember the dates off the top of my head, but I do have them.
Cody from Indiana, Anthony. Sophie's choice of hash browns or home fries. We did Heart Attack Ridge.
No.
Kansas City, thank you.
All
right.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in with the duplicates now, which,
Man,
God damn.
If I was wearing those sneakers, I would have ran out of here a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Why don't you do something athletic with those things?
I got to give it to Tora, my
Is that the best one?
I
think so.
That,
yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
was the highlight of that run there.
Oh, this is very good question, Anthony. Dana in Boston again. Dana?
Good morning again. Did you win the red velvet cake of courage?
Jesus. Red badge. Yeah,
I get it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, now people are just doing movies.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. They're not even war movies. They're doing. Come on, stop.
See, this was good. It gave you some stuff.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
I'll wear these
Anybody
again.
else sick?
Would you rather have Steve in his bed shirt come back in again?
No.
I prefer you. Else sick?
Would you rather have Steve in his bad shirt come back in again?
No.
I prefer you.
Okay.
We chose.
God.
We thought your sneakers were worse than Steve's
Are
shirt.
you upset that we teased you?
No.
Okay.
I'm
You
all
didn't
good.
seem like you were heartbroken. So.
Nah.
What was the character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that ate the blueberry?
Yeah, I know. Veruca.
Veruca Salt.
Was that Veruca? or
There
the
was
other
a
one? No,
Veruca?
that was-
Augustus Gloop?
Augustus, right, or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Violet.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Violet
I forgot her last name.
Beauregard.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
all right.
I'm Violet Beauregard. Yes. Violet Beauregard.
I tried a blueberry joke. It failed miserably earlier when he was walking down the hall. It got a 0.
Somebody snuck out.
Hey, where'd he go?
Oh, there he is. I mean, he just
All right,
left.
why don't we take a break?
He was out of here. Yeah, he'd had it. Oh, what a bashing his poor hero grandfather took. It's terrible.
I know.
He doesn't know what he
Even
did.
know the man. It's
Like you would think there would
If I found that,
there would
I
be
would
something
be
else in the house.
researching. Yeah, you find out. If you find out your grandfather fucking served like that in World War II in some capacity, I'd be researching and
We
fucking...
are. It's just the government's not giving us much information.
But he
other
should
than-
have
get
stuff
from
in
the
his own
government
house
that
that you could put
Yeah.
the puzzle together.
Yeah, enough
Like something else,
information.
maybe.
Probably had a bunch
Papers.
of Boys Life magazines. Things of that ilk.
Ranger Rick.
Papers?
No,
No?
we're researching some of his commanding officers at the time.
Yeah.
Other people at the base. So it's taking a little while, but the government only gave us so much. They wouldn't reveal anything else.
All right.
Not amazing. So
Well,
many
let us
years
know what
later.
happens with that, will you?
I think you're a spy or something. All right, good.
Charged with treason.
Yeah, you just find out horrible things about him. Just fucking raped an entire Polish village.
Yeah, he went to Nagasaki 2 days after the bomb and took nude photos of children.
And the army wanted to keep it under their hats.
Yeah.
That was so horrific. They really just wanted to bury that one.
They were embarrassed.
Right.
He actually lost the coordinates for the USS Indianapolis. He was supposed to send help, and he made a mistake.
Just something they know they can't tell the world. Just some horrific thing.
Something terrible.
They're being eaten by sharks, and he has people looking for help in fucking Lake Erie. It was a monumental blunder.
All right. Get us out of here, Travis, for a little bit.
The pipes, the pipes. Wow, what's this?
Another Dropkick Murphys.
Oh. There's some rockin' mix, these motherfuckers. Yeah. Fuck the Queen. Fuck the Queen. Anything going on at FH?
We did it.
Yeah, but
your whole
today's like-
family was there except you.
Oh, I know, but today's like, the day.
No.
St. Patty's Day.
Sunday
They don't
was the
do
day
anything?
for Huntington. They mixed that shit up.
I didn't get invited.
I think you did.
You're confusing me. You were gone. You're in Chicago.
No, I was back Sunday.
Oh, were you? I would have taken you out there. I just don't think anyone wants to hang out with me.
Jesus.
I might have to start calling people again.
Would you hang out with me?
Really? No, FH had the big, it was Parade Day Sunday in Long Island. They all pick a weekend, and there'll be parades this weekend somewhere, too.
Yeah, but the actual day has to be something, too, right?
Well-
like, Huntington's got to have some people down there just drinking.
I'm
'cause
sure.
it's the St. Patty's
I'm
Day.
sure he'll have a nice bar crowd today, yeah. But, I mean, his big, huge, over-the-top celebration was
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday, because it was Parade Day. What a shitty day to have a parade. I couldn't believe that they didn't cancel the damn parade. The rain was sideways.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we got there at the end of the parade, and no one was on the streets. No one was watching the parade unless you could get some kind of coverage.
It was horrible.
Under some of the shops.
The weather was awful.
They should just cancel it.
It's going to be great today, though. 60 degrees or something like that?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
66.
Yeah.
Down to 35 this afternoon by
Oh,
noon.
my God. Oh, Jim, horrible weather guy.
That's my character.
66 degrees and
Wow.
sunny. Why are we inside? We should be broadcasting out there somewhere.
Can we do that?
No.
Remember the last time we broadcast outside? I think it was called The Walkover.
All right. That
Remember
old
that?
gag.
That was a fun bit.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I love doing that.
Are you
in
kidding?
the middle of the winter, it ruled.
No, we just talked a little bit and came over. I
Freezing.
didn't mind it.
Really?
Yeah. I'll do it all day.
We'll just go around in circles, I know.
Really was it? Did it?
Wow, there's a couple weird stories in the paper today.
Weird.
Did you hear about this fucking jogger in South Carolina?
Oh, a jogger.
We do this unlucky lottery or sucks to be you
Yeah.
bit, and we're not really sure because we think it's the same thing now. Unlucky lottery and sucks to be you.
I still know there's a difference. I just can't quite describe it.
Well, this guy, I don't know if we have it audio or I gotta do some of that reading today. Oh man, I hate when I have to do some of that reading. Man on South Carolina beach killed by plane making emergency landing.
Unlucky lottery.
What the fuck? First of all, the jogger can't figure it out.
Yeah.
It's a little like Cessna or
Must have
something.
snuck up behind him with no engine or something.
And what about the fucking pilot? You can't avoid the one guy in the beach?
I'm landing this bitch. I found my glide slope. You're a dead man, motherfucker.
But it's not like it's Jones Beach in July. It was Hilton Head. There weren't a lot of people on the beach.
There's no.
How can you can't avoid the one guy?
Here it is. I can only assume this. The beach isn't that wide. You know, beaches aren't. If you're lined up with a dead engine,
you got a buzzer.
You cannot fucking.
I saw the video.
What?
Is there a video of it?
Oh, no. I saw a video of the beach, I should say. Because they had, and a picture in the paper. You can see for yourself. The
You're
plane
just landing.
on the sand. It was pretty wide.
You just got to go straight. You can't be turning, though, to avoid a guy. Hit the water. Fuck that.
So who's at fault here? Dead guy or fucking pilot guy?
I think it's just a tragedy.
Of course it's a tragedy.
And
but
the pilot, walked away?
Yeah. Everyone on the plane walked away, and they well, here's the story.
Dead guy broke his fall.
All right, don't need that. A simple jog ended in a bizarre tragedy on Monday when a small plane made an emergency landing and struck a man exercising on the sandy South Carolina shoreline.
That is unlucky lottery, by the way. Because the odds of a plane crashing into you
As you're jogging on the
is
beach.
very slim.
3-4 to 1.
Something like that.
Robert Gary Jones, a father of two from Georgia, was killed instantly as he ran along the beach. The 38-year-old was listening. Oh, here we go. Like he didn't hear it coming. 38-year-old was listening to his iPod and did not hear the approaching plane.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm sure the plane guy was beeping his horn and
beeping his horn.
And the jogger didn't hear it.
Auga! Auga!
Apparently, he did not see nor hear the plane. So wow, the plane was basically gliding. The single engine, more than an hour before a report having trouble, blah, blah, blah. They were heading to Virginia. Who cares? All this info. Things went wrong around 13,000 feet in when oil leaked from the plane and splashed over the windshield. Whoa.
Oops.
Smith then reported that the propeller had fallen off. What the fuck?
What kind of mechanic did
you ever
this guy
hear of
have?
maintenance?
What kind of mechanic did this guy have?
What the fuck?
My propeller fell off.
Is that bad, Ed?
I would say that's bad if your propeller falls off.
He made for the beach near the Palmetto Dunes, I guess, and what he hoped would be a safe landing. Well, it was safe for them. Wow, you got a plane
if you see
with
a strip of beach and you go to land on it, I'm assuming that there's no room at that point, especially right when you're ready to touch down, to start correcting to miss obstacles. You are lined up. You're going straight.
A lone guy, though?
Hey, better one guy than fucking, coming in and cartwheeling.
What are the odds,
The
though?
guy planted it pretty firmly straight down on the belly.
If the guy sat there and said, I'm going to have another cup of coffee before I do my morning jog, he'd be alive.
That's why it's unlucky
the
lottery.
odds of that shit are ridiculous.
I finally figured out. Unlucky lottery is shit that just doesn't happen to people.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened to you. And the odds of it happening are like the odds of winning the lottery. But instead of winning the lottery, you had that horrible thing happen to you. Sucks to be you is things that have happened to people throughout the years that suck. You fall into a hopper with a giant auger at work, and it chews you up. Yeah. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's happened.
Right.
It's happened enough times where, if you work in a dangerous environment like that,
right,
it'll happen. So those are the big differences. You finish a prayer meeting, and you're driving home, and a big branch falls off a tree and smashes into your window.
Whoa,
that just happened. Yeah, by the way.
You just read my mind because that's where I was going.
Unlucky lottery.
We had these horrendous storms, and I'm listening to 1010 Winds, one of the news stations here in New York. They're all the same to me. Actually, it might have been 880, whatever. And they said a couple leaving church.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really. Right after you're praying to your God.
What kind of hate does this God have?
And you must have said something wrong in your prayers. It pissed him off a little.
The numbers are down.
Passive-aggressive.
The numbers are down as far as church goes. So God's going to take out two people doing the right thing and going to church on Sunday, and then they're going home or whatever. And a trade decides it needs to kill those two people.
Now, you know why that's unlucky lottery? That little seedling that was growing there at some point could have been stepped on by somebody just walking by. Anything could have happened to it. But that tree grew huge over the years. And right when they were passing under it, a branch that had been there for who knows what history that branch has seen.
Probably 100 years, right?
Yeah.
Safe to say 100.
Decided that was the time I'm going to let loose and fall. Perfect timing.
Right.
To just crack these motherfuckers in the head.
Unbelievable.
That's unlucky lottery.
This is good. We're getting more info on the plane. Bill in South Carolina. Now, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Did you see this on the local news down there?
Yes, I did.
I need to know one thing. Were there a lot of people on the beach? I'm assuming no.
They said there was a couple that the plane made it over. They both dove for the ground, and then the landing gear hit the guy in the back of the head.
Ow.
Jesus.
It was a homemade airplane. He built it 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's good.
That's why the propeller fell off.
Fell off?
The propeller fell off. Would you ever build your own plane?
Was it Eric Nagel's grandfather? The propeller fell off. You can't. All those kit planes. All those kit planes seem to be disastrous.
Guys, what's he using for the propellers? Crazy glue.
No, not crazy glue, Chip. You got fucking people that build those experimental planes, or kit planes and things like that. That's what happens. John Denver, same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Would you build your own plane?
No, you buy a nice one.
I had to build some shit recently. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like having to follow the directions that come in the airplane box.
IKEA shelves are a pain in the ass.
Right.
You're gonna fucking be putting a variable pitch propeller on your fucking plane.
And here's
watch it spin off like a little propeller on your hat.
And here's something for these companies. How about you hire an artist to give you the diagrams properly?
Oh, just the little horrid drawings.
Because a lot of the people they can't draw it properly.
Yeah.
Then you're like, well, does it go this way? Is it upside down? Well, let me look at the diagram. You can't figure it out on the diagram.
Thank God I have not gotten a put-together thing in many, many years.
Don't have a kid then, man. There's a lot of stuff to
a lot of put-together stuff.
Holy shit, I learned that lesson quickly. I have to put all this together. The kid's not even born yet.
Do you have your basic tool set? Do you have a little battery drill so you don't have to sit there with a screwdriver? You got little wrenches and things like that?
The father-in-law made sure I had all the tools.
Oh, did he?
He's a Philly guy, you know.
Yeah. You
hard-working Philly guy.
You got to have all that.
He was mortified to find out that I didn't have one tool in my house.
There's nothing
so
worse
now I
than
got a lot of tools.
Turning a fucking screwdriver when you know you can have that screw in there in 2 seconds with a drill. Anyone who doesn't have a fucking drill with a little, little case with all the little bits in it for those Phillips head and regular head and some sockets, you're an asshole.
I was losing my mind putting something together, a cradle actually, and I actually yelled out.
What did you yell?
I'm not supposed to be doing this type of stuff. Oh, man.
I'm supposed to hire people to do this.
And then I suggested Kenny, and then that wasn't good. I'm like, Kenny can do all this. I don't know how to do this.
Kenny wouldn't know how to do it.
But I was more frustrated at the stupid diagram. The fucking diagram is never easy.
It's some kind of IQ test of 3 dimensions.
Well, then they have all the parts, and they have arrows and this and that. And it's like,
the exploded view, they call it.
What is it called?
Exploded
okay,
view.
Right.
And then you're supposed to be able to look at it and know how it goes together and each screw. And
I understand.
You do all the separating first.
But they can't even draw the parts correctly. So you're looking at, okay, I know I have to find that part, but I don't have that part because I don't know what that part is. You didn't draw it right. Am I saying draw it wrong?
They ought to draw it to scale. Right. Like the actual size.
Well, how about a picture?
So you could put it up to it. Yeah, a picture would be nice.
How about a little picture that comes with it?
Well, that costs a little too much for them.
Well, that would be
cuts down on their profit margin.
That would be a lot easier. And some guys like if you were the pilot, you would avoid the jogger. I'm just thinking. I guess what Ann's saying, it was just meant to happen.
Once you're set
in
up,
that unlucky lottery world.
If you try to pull up, we probably would have just stalled it out, crashed. If he tried to turn, he would have lost it and cartwheeled. At that point, you got to probably look. If you hit him with the landing gear, he probably thought, maybe I'll clear this guy.
All the guy had to do was fucking
duck, motherfucker,
but he was too busy listening to his stupid. What song you think?
I hope it was Dave Matthews.
Why Dave? You don't like Dave?
How can you?
How can you?
Well, Dave Matthews does have a song called Yes. Okay, Dave.
Yeah.
Crash into me. Page, right?
Crash into me.
So you picked a good band there, Jimmy. Let's say hi to Paul in Colorado. Paul.
Hey there, Paul.
Hey, guys, I got an unlucky lottery. This dude's driving up this canyon 55 miles an hour with his wife when a 1 foot by 1 foot rock decides to dislodge from this cliff, totally random, goes through the dude's roof, kills his wife. Dude is just driving, no problems.
Well, after it happened, no problems, that's for sure. And that rock probably just sat there for a million years. I love the boulders that I picture dinosaurs looking at at some point.
Sure.
These boulders that have been in one spot for millennia, and then they just decide, I'm going to tumble down right now when a station wagon full of nuns is driving by and just wipe them all out.
Yeah. People have a problem with my theory. Fontaine writes, you think somebody's glad that the guy's dead? I don't know. But I'm just telling you, there are times people die, and it gets other people out of horrific fucking situations.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to acknowledge that, then be the goody two-shoes that you are.
Sometimes
Every horrendous tragedy, there are people dying in there that people are like, holy shit, did you hear what happened to asshole?
That just avoided me a lot of money or avoided me
whatever
a problem. Yeah, it's just something.
Could have been a kid toucher. Could have been some guy going through a horrendous divorce that he didn't deserve. Something.
There you go.
Something.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the in-law story? Speaking of things falling.
Ooh, what happened?
I give my in-laws, this is a couple years ago, I couldn't go, so I had tickets to see the Flyers and Islanders in Philly. I couldn't go, so I sent the tickets down. And the in-laws, they're like, hey, date night, right on. We're going to check out the big fucking hockey game. And they're driving, and all they remember is hearing a loud crash. A tire. To this day, they don't know where the tire came from. A huge truck tire. I never told the story on the air.
Wow.
Fucking crashed down on the hood of their car, on the
roof?
The roof of the car, splitting the car pretty much in half.
Holy shit.
And both in-laws.
Was it a plane landing gear?
They don't know to this day where the fucking tire came from. It came from an overpass. So what? A truck loses that tire at that
maybe
at that very second. Goes flying over the side and hits them right in the middle of the roof. Could have easily killed both of them or one of them.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, they're fucking swerving off the road because now they're like, what the fuck? And there's a perfect tire print on what was left of the roof.
You're just a little slower in your trip. If you would have tapped the brakes, it would have been through your front windshield.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Shit like that. Yeah, that fucks you up.
You ever get the kids on the overpass throwing shit at you? Happens in Florida a lot for some reason. They're so bored down there that the kids, the Utes, they'll have their fucking soda fucking bottles or whatever, and they throw them over the top when you're driving
be
through.
able to run faster than Mr. 40 caliber.
Nah,
Gotta fucking take that shit.
I don't know how you find those guys after they throw that shit, because you're already going 60, 70 miles an hour by the time you find an exit and fucking turn around. Where the fuck?
Turn around. Where are they? Look, they're still there.
Are they really?
I've crept up on snowball thrower kids before, flanked them. Came up from behind him.
Really? Where?
Scared the piss out of him. It was in Elwood somewhere years ago. Me and my brother.
How old were you?
20s.
Oh, okay.
And they were like kids. They were kids, like fucking like 7, 8, 9.
You beat them up
that.
like me and my brother got beat up?
No. We scared the living fuck out of them, though. Like, we crept up, and they were still laying down, like prone position, looking for the next victim, driving down the road. And we were just like, what the fuck are you motherfuckers? the faces, they did that wow where they froze and their eyes got real big, and then we just were throwing snowballs at them. They ran away. They were petrified.
See,
fucking great.
The only reason
I lived in Elwood.
The only reason because it's the memory, but we got beat up by a grown man. See, you stopped short of beating the shit out of him. We got the shit kicked out of us, and then had to go in our house, and we were too scared to tell our parents. We were fucked.
They'd be mad.
We were fucked up, though. No
How
marks
old
on
were
our.
you?
I want to say no more than 12. If I was 12, then my brother was 11, and then Elmo was 10. So we were all around that age.
Beat the shit out of fucking kids.
Dude, we got the shit beat out of us. 2 or 3 of. I'm not sure. It was at least 2, maybe 3 of us. We had the perfect spot, a little 20-foot.
Guess it wasn't all that perfect.
A 20-foot high hill on the back of the driveway facing 25A.
Yeah.
So, and you could see the cars coming. So it was perfect timing, man. And we were hitting cars, laughing our asses off. And we don't even know where the guy came from. He was obviously one that we hit.
Yeah.
I don't know where he parked because it's a real busy road. And
you'll get ambition to park way far away, walk. You're stalking your prey.
I don't know how, but he did flank around, like you said. We see this strange guy. We think we're getting murdered. We don't realize it has something to do with what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then he just beat the shit out of us. Right in our own backyard.
Took on all 3 years, huh?
See, I mean, it goes back so far. I don't remember how many. There was definitely at least 2 of us that he took on no problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was usually me, Scott, and brother Elmo always hanging together.
We were like, stop!
Oh yeah, all that,
We didn't do
all
it.
that. Crying like bitches.
Oh, that's great.
Just crying, and then we realized we can't go in and because we already were scolded about the snowball thing because that was our thing we did every fucking snowstorm. Got the shit beat out of us. Grown man.
Why didn't you just do what me and my brother did when we set that fire? You blame it on black people. That's what you're doing.
Jesus.
When I was in kindergarten. What a little racist.
Let's go to...
I was the lilest racist.
Oh, sweetie.
Should make a movie. The lilest racist.
With L''IL.
Yeah.
Your dad was
That's so it's
your
cute.
dad was proud though, Ant. You made him happy.
Yeah, well, the whole family. It was a different time, Opie. It was a different time where you'd walk into your relative's house and the N-bomb was just being thrown around like the word was. It's like the.
And Anthony wanted to be like the big adults because they were all like, he would cry so much. And then one
Yeah.
day he went, nigger. And they went, ew!
And they all started laughing.
He's such a big boy!
I think the first
Was that your
time-
first word, Ed?
I think the
Was
first
that your
time I
first
used
word?
it, yeah, that was the first word I said. The first time I ever used that word, I think everybody in the family just started laughing and thought
Of
it was
course
really
they did.
funny and everything. So, I haven't stopped since. Well, what are you going to do?
Trying to make people laugh ever since, right, Ant?
Yes.
Let's say hi to Stryker. Stryker.
Hey, morning, boys. Hey, I got two things for you. Kind of going along with that guy a few minutes ago about that woman that got killed here in Colorado with the rock. About 8 years ago, there was a semi. A rock slide came down. The woman driver never even saw it coming. A rock slide came down and wiped out the entire semi, crushed the cab flat. The only reason anybody even fully understood what happened was the truck that was behind her watched it happen and said she never even knew what hit her.
Wow.
The other thing is, my wife and I just bought a brand new Miele dishwasher. It's a real high-end German dishwasher. I went to install it. The instructions are all in German, and there's only 2 pictures of it.
Is there a little area in the thing for gold teeth?
The only picture, the one picture is of the packing slip as to what parts are supposed to be in there, and the other picture is what the finished product is supposed to look like. And there's no breakdown as to how it's supposed to go together.
Wow, that's tough.
What should have been a 3-hour install took me 12 hours.
It just pisses you off because you spend all this money with the company and their diagrams and their instructions are just so fucking lame. You can figure out some of it, but then you realize, oh fuck, I was supposed to put that part in before I did step 4, 5, and 6. Now you have to undo step 4, 5, and 6 to do
to put
all
the
that
other piece
shit.
in. Yeah,
I was out of my mind, man.
That's a tough one.
Thank you, Stryker. Always a pleasure. Or not.
Stryker.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to talk about this a little bit. Ellis in Philly. Ellis.
Hey, up by
Is this
Franklin
the
Mills,
Ellis?
The Ellis.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Up by Franklin Mills. One night, some dude tossed a...
Hey,
shopping
Speckins, he talk. I do it every time, Ellis. Come on.
Ellis. Man. I love it, man. Yeah, some dude tossed the shopping cart off the overpass by Franklin Mills, went right through a windshield of a tractor trailer. It was awful.
Yeah, why are they doing this?
I don't know, man.
Please
It's
don't
kids
do
up
that.
in the Northeast.
Every time you see the kids waving as you're going, under an overpass, you're
Yeah.
just wondering, are you going to fucking throw
Here it
something?
comes.
What's going to happen?
Here it
comes. I look for one every time, man.
Yeah.
Have a good show, guys.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Mark in South Carolina. Mark.
Good morning, boys.
Hey, buddy.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Hi, fella.
Hey, I was calling. Actually, I'm a firefighter here in South Carolina, and I've seen some amazing bad luck. But one of my favorite, we had a woman actually was driving, wrecked, went over an overpass, wrecked, but she had injuries to the side of her head, was not consistent with a head-on collision that she had. Well, we're doing the reconstruction, we're looking, and then suddenly we see flying over the bridge wood debris, and it's like, what the hell is that? Somebody had a drum grinder where they make mulch. They were grinding beside the bridge. Well, debris was shooting over the bridge. She had her window cracked maybe a quarter of an inch, and a piece of wood went inside, hit her on the side of the head, knocked her out, made her have a head-on collision.
Brilliant.
Is that unlucky lottery? What are the fucking odds of that one?
Odds pretty slim.
She just, if her window was up just a quarter of an inch more, nothing would have happened.
Jesus, unbelievable.
What the hell is
Yeah.
somebody fucking running a chipper on a bridge?
What's that?
Oh, no,
No,
chip.
no.
That's okay.
Tom on Long Island. Tom.
What's up, guys?
Talking about?
Hey, Tom.
Back in high school, my buddy used to live behind a tire dealership. So one of the things we used to do was 12 o'clock at night, and it was a little bit of an incline.
we used to try to time as the cars would go by to roll these tires out in front of the cars until, of course, a cop came. We all scattered, but
what's wrong with
kill
people?
somebody.
You know, I always kind of thought about consequences whenever I wanted to do something. I threw a snowball at a car and shit like that, or an egg on Halloween. But to roll a tire out, that's like the Bad Son. Is that the movie? The Bad Son with fucking Macaulay Culkin shooting the bolt gun through fucking windows? The Good Son. It was called The Good Son.
Are we in agreement that snowballs okay, but tires not? Or snowballs bad too?
Snowball's bad too. That can fuck, because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Because I threw them as a kid, but if someone hits me with a snowball while I'm driving, I'm going to be flank guy. I'm going to find that fucker. Take out some anger from my ute.
Because it would shock you. There is a distinct sound of a snowball hitting your door. That thud, that boom sound, it kind of it shocks you at first, and then you just get pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck threw that? You want to punch him in the face?
But rolling tires, dude. You
Yeah,
ever get arrested?
Maybe not. It's one of those things. When the cops came, we all scattered and they couldn't find us. But just since then, they corralled the tires. They put them in a cage after that. So
Here in Long Island, we had some woman get fucked up from a frozen turkey.
Yeah.
They took fucking kids threw a frozen turkey off an overpass, and it went right through a windshield and smack right into her face.
She survived, right? But
it's
not a good life.
Yeah, but she had like turkey wings on her head or something.
Oh, something. She took it home and cooked it, Chip.
Hey, she probably said, what is it, raining turkeys?
Can't rain turkeys. Yeah.
If that happened to me, I'd probably look up in the sky going, hey, where's the stuffing? Maybe some fixins.
I had a seagull in my work van once. It hit right at the corner of my windshield.
Fuck.
And made such a thud, loud fucking noise. I had to be doing about 70. It was way out east on the expressway, the fuck out east.
They always say it's almost impossible to hit a bird, though.
Whoa,
you hear that your whole life.
I was in a van with Ziggy, actually.
Yeah.
And we were driving in Manhattan, crossing town, and some, like 4 or 5 pigeons had been flying across the street. And the last one that was, kind of tagging behind a little bit as we're getting close to it. Because, like, whoever hits the bird, like, sometimes it gets close, and you're like,
you can never hit it.
And I'm like, man, I really think we're going to hit this bird. And then sure enough, it was just,
damn.
I had to get out and, like, make sure it wasn't, like, stuck to the grill. We totally hit the bird. It was awesome.
This thing left a, powder on my windshield about 5 times the size of the bird. Like, every bit of dust that was in his feathers just got knocked the fuck right out of him and ended up on the windshield. No blood or anything. The thing was dead. Flew right over the top.
I don't think birds have a
van.
lot of blood. They don't seem to have a lot of
No,
blood.
not a lot of blood in them, I guess.
They seem like they're really dehydrated.
Yeah, little skinny bones.
Look at
and
their
stuff.
stupid beak. How much water you think you could drink?
Yeah, they got to be light.
Hydrated.
They fly.
I hit a bird one time.
Actually,
Did ya?
and Kenny hit a bird. I just remembered, and the damn thing
with his fist.
You can drink.
Yeah, they
Keep
got to be
yourself
light.
hydrated.
They fly.
I hit a bird one time.
Actually,
Did ya?
and Kenny hit a bird. I just remembered, and the damn thing
with his fist.
Yeah, I'm looking at him in a bar.
Thought it was a black person.
It was a crow.
I almost saw Kenny show some emotion when we hit a pigeon on the way home, and
Really?
this thing fucking exploded. He could tell the story. I don't know if he's here
Fucking
right
came
now,
apart.
but he almost
how the
showed some
pigeon
emotion.
laughs.
Kenny, remember the pigeon?
What happened? What happened, Kenny?
It landed on him. Just thought he was a statue. 3 hours later, he addressed it.
Next Wednesday at the Stress Factory, Jimmy's doing a show with Otto and George.
Really?
And Florentine.
Florentine.
Our ticket sales good?
We need to sell tickets, people, so please don't embarrass me.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a great comedy show.
Come see the show with Jimmy and Otto and George, Florentine, and many others.
732-545-4242.
Or
It's my only
Ha-Ha.
Stress Factory appearance this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one's great.
Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey. The picture that fucking...
Let me see.
Oh, that thing is dead.
That fucking bird.
This happened a few times, right?
Yeah.
What?
Just killed him. Look at the picture's like, oh, man, what the fuck?
The best part of that clip, we'll have to like tweet
kept it in
so
play.
people can see it today. Play it again. The umpire loses his fucking mind because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, the bird is still alive, too.
Watch the umpire. He doesn't know what the fuck.
I think the umpire got hit by the ball.
The bird is flopping around.
Didn't the big unit hit one, too, once?
Yes.
Yeah, the big unit hit one.
Do we have that Randy Johnson one?
Yeah, because I remember seeing a different clip where I think like a bird pretty much explodes.
Winfield,
David Winfield throwing one in from the outfield.
He threw the bird. Oh, hit a bird with throwing a ball.
But Randy Johnson fucking nailed a bird, too, really good.
The Randy Johnson one, I think it exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have the tissues again? Oh, my nose is running.
Here you
Where's
go.
it going?
Thanks.
I got a great joke.
I bet you do, Chip.
I hit a bird one time because I misunderstood what he said while we were playing poker.
And you hit him.
Blackjack, I mean.
You were angry.
No, I mean, I hit him. I gave him an extra card.
Oh! You said poker.
Is that the Randy Johnson one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing fucking
Randy Johnson
explodes.
fucking disintegrated that thing.
Why did the guy have to add fucking special effects?
I know.
You don't need special effects. It's impressive just
God.
watching the bird explode.
There is nothing left of that bird. Look at the carcass just kind of... He blew all the feathers off of that bird with that pitch.
This is an instance where a cartoon happened in real life.
Yes.
That was cartoon physics happening in real life.
That's a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Feathers flew off the
I
bird.
have my feathers numbered for just such an emergency.
That's good. I like that.
I'll see.
I say. They still play those old school cartoons somewhere? I
Yeah.
know they edit the shit out of them. I remember that.
Yeah.
But wow,
Yeah, they
that thing
knocked the feathers
explodes.
off of him.
How many times do they have to
damn.
show it?
I like the
Now
fact
the
that
bird's got to stand up and go, oh, this is embarrassing. Say something Flintstone-ish.
the bird rolls off. It just
Yeah.
The feathers stop and the bird keeps going.
The bird is dead before it hits the ground.
It's completely plucked. It hit the ground completely plucked.
Like, the only thing better than that is if you actually ran through a door and left your outline there.
Yeah, it's cartoon.
Do you know how much other birds must laugh when they see this? And what an asshole that one is?
Yes.
Of all the space there is in a stadium.
Yeah, you run right in front of a 90-mile-an-hour
Dude,
fastball.
there's so much space for a bird in a stadium. You can go anywhere in the air. And he flies 2 feet above. What a cunt.
Shit.
Let's see if the Winfield one is there.
Oh, yeah. Winfield, yeah. He, what was that one? Outfield?
Yeah, he was throwing it
that's
from the
slow
outfield.
motion. Oh, damn. That's a slow motion shot with a freeze frame of Randy Johnson. God damn. It's just a puff. A little puff.
It's called Baseball versus Bird Fail on YouTube.
Dave Winfield and the Seagull.
Where's that?
That might be, no?
It was a seagull.
Yeah. That one?
I think it's just like
Him
So
just
that
talking
it's,
about
yeah,
it?
it's
Maybe
they show the clip in it. Hopefully.
Maybe they showed a clip. Do the bit.
Remembering August 4th, 1983.
What is it to remember, really? To hit a
Why do you
bird.
have to remember it?
I know.
I remember we were at the game.
Stadium. You know, I don't think anything was meant to be intentional. I think it was
Obviously.
basically
Intentionally.
something that just happened. It was an
Hit the
accident.
seagull.
Well, they were not happy
it was
with
unfortunate
Winfield,
that,
the bird
our
lovers.
victim,
I know, right?
was gone.
Why? Why could they not be?
All I saw is.
Oh my God! Play the fucking clip. Who
They're talking about
cares?
this like it's a fucking Olympic moment.
Right.
The body actually had
Where's
to be
Bob
turned over to the
Costas?
police. Toronto police had ordered that whatever I do is once that bird comes off there, that I bring it back, and they took it from there.
And I was in shock that
Toronto.
the incident
This can't be
took
real.
place,
Is this a
and B,
spoof?
the
Maybe there's
trauma
no footage of it.
a police
Is this a
officer
spoof?
arresting one of the great stars of the Yankees for apparently purposely killing a seagull.
You think these guys are sick of
And yeah, I heard he
talking
was
about the
acquitted of all
incident?
the charges.
It was a great, bizarre incident, but it proves one thing. In life, a seagull. In death and forevermore, a blue jay.
We should have known. The video only has 1,000 views.
Yeah. It sucks an ass.
It's been out there since '83.
This video fucking stinks.
That could
the
be the
biggest
worst
waste of time.
That could be the worst
I've
YouTube
ever
clip
had.
ever.
Bunch of dumb Canadians fucking reminiscing. What happened?
Reminiscing
Fucking faggots.
You think everywhere that guy goes, they ask him about the seagull?
Or he brings it up.
Or he brings it up. You
You
think he's
know
that
who I
guy?
am?
You know who I am.
Let me tell you who I am.
Right, I hate those fucking people.
I'm a seagull
Now,
guy.
who are you? Well, you remember that thing that happened in the news 25 years ago?
No, we
That
don't.
people forgot about 2 days later? Well, I'm going to tell you about it. Because that's
You
my
think you
claim
got
to
it?
fame.
Well, this is just SportsCenter's top 10 bird moments.
Top 10 bird moments.
They're all Mark Fidrich.
Who knew they were? Who knew? What is that? There was a bird in his glove or something. Huh?
No, come on.
Oh, NASCAR. That's not good. Oh, shit. That fucking thing came apart.
Guy's pissed that his car's dented.
Yeah, he hit
I love it.
a little tennis. Yeah, he hit a bird flying across. Does he feel all he's praying.
He kneels and prays. What a
He crossed
dork.
himself.
What a dork.
I hope
A
he
tennis player hit
I
a
hope he was
bird.
joking. You
Now
think he was
this
joking?
is Dave Winfield.
They just don't have footage of the
How
Dave
do they
Winfield?
not have footage of that?
That's got to be somewhere.
You know, these days there's 18,000 fucking angles of something.
Mm-hmm. Football.
A fucking bird wanted to get involved in the fucking scrimmage. I don't know what happened there. Nah. Oh no, it's just a pigeon on the field. This is such who gives a shit.
I was walking with my girlfriend. There was pigeons walking. I'm like, you know how mad people would be if I just walked over and loudly kicked it?
Oh, they would not like that at all.
Let's go.
Now it's just a pigeon. It's not a
Yeah.
top 10 moment. It's a bird.
No, it's the bird flying around.
Let's go kick pigeons today.
I'd love to. Their little fat bodies teach you to be comfortable on the
Bud.
sidewalk, asshole.
Did they show that moment where the guy had the radio control airplane at the stadium and flew it right into the crowd? Oh shit! A whole bunch of horses at a horse race just flew into a flock of birds.
I know.
Good.
All right. Why don't we take a break? Man.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson's only number 3. What are 2 that are better than that?
Yeah, that one is fantastic.
All right.
The bat
I
one.
guess we do have to find out which is the number one now.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Randy's 3. Here's 2. All right. What do we got?
Bunch of
There's
birds.
little baby.
Oh, that was a
ducks
golf
in a
thing.
sand trap.
Yeah, they walked across the green.
How is that better than fucking?
Because they couldn't get over the
They
lip.
are very cute.
Bird moments, not bird horrific
Bird
deaths.
deaths.
Right. It
But
is
the
just
bird deaths are the
moments,
best
right.
moments. I'd rather see that NASCAR one again. Look, they're trying to shoo him off of the fucking sand trap, and the mother duck is really upset.
Yeah, he's trying to get them out of the sand trap, but the mother duck, look at her running away.
Get him
Fucking
out with
whore.
a wedge.
Yeah.
Wow, the mother
Use your
duck
sand
flies
wedge.
over at them.
Here's
as
number 1.
Uh,
Steve Lowry.
Steve Lowry, he got, oh shit.
Oh, a bird picked this thing up and fucking his.
He hit the green.
That's pretty funny.
He had a nice fucking.
All right, you can't beat this. It drops it in the water.
He dropped it in the water. Fucking bird. How does that play?
The bird has had it.
Dude,
With
how does that
Bird
play?
has had it with people hitting balls
I
near
wonder
his home.
I wonder what the ruling is on that.
The ruling, let me think. So the ball's on the green.
The ball's on the green. You hit the ball. He had a great shot. It lands on the green. A bird fucking went over, picked up his golf ball, flew over the lake, and dropped it in the fucking lake.
Is Boris around?
It stays where it landed, I'm sure.
What?
Nobody would allow a living creature to remove your ball.
I don't know, man.
If it hits a fucking tree and bounces off the tree, it stays where it is.
Because a tree will be there in 10 years. If a tree reached down and kicked the ball, they'd probably redo it.
Wow. Yeah, what is the ruling on that?
The little ducklings were very cute as they were coming out.
Oh, they were adorable.
I wanted to pet them.
I would
hit one.
I'm going to go with Jimmy on that. Let's figure this out. I say they got to keep the ball.
I
in the
say
green.
he's got to take a drop.
Really?
I say he's got to take a drop. That ball was in play. Whatever's on the fucking course, it's in bounds. It's fucking,
That's
it's
like
an obstacle.
What if a spectator ran out and kicked it? Bird is basically seen as that.
I don't know. Spectator?
It's a living creature. It's like it picked the ball up and removed it. You can't do that. That's like saying, what if a retarded kid came out? He's got the same brains as a bird.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, is that real?
It's a duck with a bunch of little ducklings following it, and the duck stupidly walked over a sewage grate, and the duck can make it over because it's got big duck feet, but the little ducklings fell right into the little holes in the sewer grate, and then it just shows the mother duck looking down in there with nary a thing to do. It's not going to be able to lift that grate up with its little bill.
I wonder what happened.
They died.
Nah, they probably.
Jimmy wants to think it's fake. Aw.
I do think it's fake because who the fuck would have that picture?
That's
Who
true.
would snap 3 amazing photos of ducks approaching a grill and then the mother looking back over at that fucking photoshopped
You're right.
idiocy?
They should have helped.
Exactly.
Shoot him away.
Yeah. Beat it. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's. Just...
I don't know what the ruling is, but
well,
we'll have to see.
I don't know if Boris has the hotline. He's
Boris?
He's a golf guy that I fucking take lessons with. He's a cool.
Boris.
Guy. He's B Golf on Twitter.
Yeah.
BEE.
Boris?
Golf.
Is he
His
Russian?
name's Boris. I don't know what the fuck.
Terrible name.
I never. Oh, my name's Opie.
You must kill the
I have a
bird.
shitty fucking name, so I'm not going to point out his shitty fucking name.
Damn.
I don't know what Curtis is talking about. Probably lobsters and mobsters and things that rhyme. He's on
If
TV.
I have to look at one more goddamn river dance fucking session.
Enough already.
Enough of this Irish step dancing on all the news channels. We get it.
What an awful head that kid has.
Very tussleable, big fat head.
That's a lot of hair. He has fucking hair like John Edwards. Actually, like JFK.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't he have Kennedy hair?
He does. Era.
Before it made that left.
How does that kid not get molested?
Oh,
Well.
Jesus. Uncle Paul.
All right.
Look at a bunch of little Irish kids just fucking dancing around.
Fucking hate river dancing.
No, look at there they go. It always looks the same.
Yeah, they're just
Nothing
skipping.
new.
Bunch of stiff Irish people, their arms don't move.
Yeah.
How awful does that make Whitey look?
It really does
Just a
look
bunch
silly.
of dumb white people going in a circle with their legs moving. Yeah. Arms not moving. That makes us look idiotic.
We got info on the Randy Johnson thing. I did not know this. Go ahead, Mike in Columbus, Ohio.
Mike?
Gentlemen, happy St. Patrick's Day.
And to you.
Thank you. Randy Johnson got death threats by a bunch of PETA fucks over that.
How does he get death threats? He didn't know the fucking bird was coming when he was in his wind-up?
Get death threats for not signing Jimmy's fucking autograph.
That's
We're
right.
taking a picture.
Bastard.
His
We're
giant
taking a
cock.
picture.
His weak chin, his giant cock. That big, delicious appendage.
Lanky fuck.
Let's say hi to Sean and Charlotte. Sean.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hey.
There's for the life, I can't remember the freaking guy's name, a PGA golfer who's doing one of those instructional, like, golf digest, golf television type bullshit things. And, you know, they had all the camera crews and the writers and all that, and they were set up in the tee box, and there was this bird, like, squawking at him, and they kept yelling at him to shut up. So, you know, he took his iron and just drilled the ball and fucking killed it. And it turned out it was like a protected crane or something like that. It's a 1 in a million shot. This guy just drilled it in the head and killed it, and he got all kinds of shit for it, had to apologize.
How could golf ball hurt a crane?
Great.
I think it's lying. Big and metal.
It's a terrible joke.
And he just hangs up. I've had it.
Let's go to Drew in North Carolina. Drew.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, man.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think until the ball is officially marked on the green, it's still in play because, I mean, if you think about it, when you watch golf tournaments on TV, you know, you see players hit their shots onto the green and they run up there, you know, make sure the ball doesn't roll back down the hill or something. So, pretty sure you have to take, like, a stroke penalty on that with going in the water.
No, there are. Dude, look, I don't even watch golf. There are things in life which happen when wildlife removes the ball. It stopped, and a bird picked it up and threw it and then took it.
Well, the answer's got to be online. This guy is saying he worked, what was that, the Greystone?
Greystone Country Club in Birmingham. I've worked there in college. And Steve
I worked at Bushwood, sir.
What do you got on this?
But they did have to take a drop. He did have to take a drop on that.
What's that mean?
That means he had to.
You lose a stroke.
and
you got to take the ball and you drop it kind of near the lake area there.
How the fuck does that work? What golf sucks. What a dumb fucking sport. Any asshole that would tolerate a bird flying away with the fucking ball. What a dumb fucking sport. Worthless. Utterly worthless.
Oh, shit.
If that's the case, before you teed off, and there's a lot of money on the line at these golf tournaments, when you want to take out all the birds.
Oh, yeah.
Get some marksmen out there like,
Hell
look,
yeah.
if the fucking birds are in play, I'm gonna increase my odds right
Get 'em
now.
out of there.
So I guess if a guy ran out and kicked it, what's the difference? Why is that different if a guy runs out and kicks it?
I don't
Because
think
he knows better.
the guy. I don't think the
Because
people.
the guy, because the guy knows it's not an egg.
They're not indigenous to the course, and see, golf is a very natural thing. It's played on little hills and sand and water and.
Do they play it in all high wind? Would they play it in hurricane winds?
Oh, you've seen some of the fucking games they played over in England? It's fucking
all right.
pouring sideways rain, and they're still playing.
All right, wait.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We got a couple things coming in. Jordan in Scranton says, I found an answer for the bird ruling. A ball moved by an outside agency may be replaced in the approximate spot no nearer the hole with no penalty.
Outside agency, what is that?
Bad news, it was from Yahoo Answers, so there's a chance it was sent by a hoarder. I don't know. And then Steve from Albany writes, Google it. Under Rule 18-1, Lowry was allowed to replace the ball and return it to its original position on the green without penalty. But because the PGA Tour enforces the one-ball rule, Lowry could have been DQ'd.
Oh, because you got to use the same ball.
But nothing happened to him. I guarantee nothing. He was allowed to place the ball where it landed.
Why does this make you so angry, Jimmy?
Because it will make me hate and lambaste golf if they actually gave this guy a penalty.
For a great shot?
No, because a fucking bird ate the ball.
Well, he didn't eat it. He realized it wasn't something edible, and he dropped it into the water.
But, it's funny to watch, but if that actually hurt a guy's, then it's just a shit sport because you play your whole life to... If you hit a tree, it's your fault. Anywhere you hit the ball is your fault.
Mm-hmm.
The trees are part of the course. Your fault. Mm-hmm. Bird, not your fault. That's the difference.
All right. Well, that one play we saw where in baseball where the bird got hit, the ball was still in play.
Yeah, what's that about?
Because if the ball hits the umpire, the ball's still in play as well.
Well, it hit the bird first, though.
No. But I mean, if you line drive into the second base umpire, that ball is still in play.
Yeah.
That's not out of play. The only time it's out of play is if a fan touches it or if it goes out of bounds. Into foul territory.
People are picking up on your anger. Joe Coleman goes, Jimmy's mad at golf. What the fuck?
I'm just mad that this is a debatable point. Well, technically, the fucking Pelican picked it up. How is this a debatable point? The fucking ball was eaten by a fucking creature.
I told you it wasn't eaten. The bird realized it wasn't edible and dropped it in the water.
Thought it was a little egg.
Right.
Thought it was its little egg.
And wanted to bring the egg home.
Idiot
And
bird.
realized, what the fuck is this? This is useless to me.
TMZ. Harvey Levin's face makes me sick.
You're not a big Harvey Levin fan?
No, I'm not.
No?
Contribute nothing, vulture fuck. Stand there with his Starbucks, just laughing good-naturedly. I swear to I hope he gets caught with his fucking mouth on the end of a glory hole outside of grammar school. I fucking hate that cunt. Contributes nothing.
But he has a sippy straw when he drinks his Starbucks.
He probably doesn't want his fucking sick LA teeth to get brown from drinking coffee. Fucking contribute nothing, prick. Vulture. Just a fucking leech on entertainment.
You really don't like that gentleman.
Because he adds nothing. He adds nothing.
Jimmy, what's going on with you today? You all right?
That annoys me. He's
a lot of things are annoying you today.
Harvey Levin has always annoyed me, dude. We were fucking horrible to him when he called in.
Yeah.
He's a cunt.
Yeah.
His whole idea is just to stick his camera in people. Let's see your personal life.
Yeah.
Does he marry? I don't know if he's married. Let me see photos of you fucking your wife. Or is he straight?
I
don't know.
Those entertainment people.
If he's not,
a little.
If he's not, I hope photos of it surface.
No, I think it's almost.
Who wouldn't?
I think it's almost like people just assume.
If he's not, if he's gay,
I think.
I hope a picture
But I'm not sure.
of a lot of cum on his face comes out.
Oh,
a lot of it.
But you didn't like him.
Really?
Just the way he leans there.
You're supposed to save that for the sweet boys.
They're all laughing, having fun.
They are laughing at ruining people's fucking
What,
lives.
You don't think they're funny?
I just can't wait
You don't
until-
think his crew is funny as they're all hanging around their cubicles, just hanging out? Man!
Hey, let me tell you. So what do you got?
Well, man!
I was out on the streets the other day and I saw, Ted Danson.
We got video
walking
of
down-
Lindsay Lohan picking her nose.
I can't wait till one of those guys is fucking killed. Chasing a celebrity in a fucking car, like on their motorcycle with their mopeds. I can't wait until one of them is de-legged in an auto accident. I really can't wait until one of them with their fucking cameras. It just has some kind of a collision with a car, and they live, and their legs have to be removed due to being mangled. That's what I hope happens to them because they contribute nothing.
Boris got back to me.
Oh. Really?
No penalty.
You got an answer?
He just replaces it. I know I have a fucked up name. I tried to call. That's Boris.
So,
good old B Golf.
I have to tinkle.
BEE. Yes.
Interesting. So it does get.
Yeah, let's get everyone to tweet B Golf and tell him how awful his name is.
Good look.
What's that?
I don't know. It's just I saw secretly working the sex business on Maury.
Oh.
I was like, oh, you thought I was looking at the flooding on top?
Well, it
gives a shit. Jersey.
Well, it is
Have
strange
fun.
when you see someone in a fucking raft going to work. Sorry that I thought that was
a
little different. So I want to get back into this Harvey Levin thing, though.
I want to go.
What happened? What are we doing? I don't know. What? Oh, you want me to read that?
No.
What?
9.
But we read stuff when Danny. Can I read that? No.
Harvey Levin's a fucking vulture. He just all he is. He's a contribute nothing vulture.
What about his staff?
They're shit.
They're all trying to make it in
His
Hollywood.
staff
and
of
they
young
got little
go-getters.
scoops.
Young go-getters.
I hate anybody,
out there.
dude. I hate anybody who's attached to show business who contributes nothing to it. Like I have no respect for that because they're not artists. They're shit.
I guess we're not friends anymore.
That's not true. You're not attached to show business.
That's true. Okay.
I could make a hell of a shit sculpture. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I like playing with my duties.
Stink hands.
Oh, it gets a little stinky, but you know, you get that shit out of there. What do you want to do?
Let's go there.
Oh yeah, he's got.
You want to go over there?
Actually,
make some
piss.
wee-wees.
I have to piss. I'm gonna go there first.
Okay.
I can't leave because I'm going. That's the one that just scares me.
Why?
Yeah. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I gotta go the other
All
way.
right, I'm gonna go over there. I want to say hi. Okay. Go and take a breakie.
But
I'm gonna go over there.
But that scares me. All right, go to break. Go to break.
Yes! Opie and Anthony. I say yes! Mornings on the Virus Sirius.
7.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 7 new voice messages. First voice message.
Kiss, this is a big fuck you going out to Bobo. I hope you fall into an intergalactic black hole. Fuck you, Bobo.
Next message.
Yeah, this FU is going out to my friend Dan that calls me up every day and complains that he quit weed and that he's got withdrawal symptoms from it. He's stupid. It's not heroin. Get over it.
Next message.
Yes, this fuck you goes out to Johnny, the co-manager at my local Hellmart store. This cocksucker had our receiving guys unload a truck after somebody from the fucking distribution center took a fucking shit in it, knowing goddamn well that it was a health code violation. So, Johnny, fuck you.
Next message.
This fuck you goes out to Nancy Grace. You fucking cunt. Piece of shit, motherfucker. You fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Next message.
I want to live a big fucking fuck you to the oral surgeon who misdiagnosed my wisdom tooth pain as me having a fucking heart attack. He sent me off in a fucking 911 ambulance. Now a year later to fucking please after we pay for the fucking 911 call. That cunt. Fuck you.
Next message.
Yeah, how you doing? This fuck you is for the United States government, where I make $1,500 fucking dollars more this year, and I owe fucking $1,400 in taxes. Fuck you.
Next message.
Hello, this is Roger Ebert. I would like to send a big FU out to Opie. I saw Opie in Central Park, and he came up to me and said, "Good luck, bro." 2 days later, I found out that I had thyroid cancer. FU Opie.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. Call 866-WOW1WOW. That's 866-969-1969. Send your questions or comments to feedback@opieandanthony.com. Yes, it's an email. Feedback@opieandanthony.com. Deal with it. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. On the Virus, Sirius XM.
We have Amy Schumer in studio.
Hello.
Amy, are you Irish? We're doing a little
Today
Irish
I
thing.
am. Today we
All
are.
right.
I'm not Irish at all, but I've had a lot in me.
And she looks like she looks like she could be Irish, right?
Yeah, you probably
got the
mistaken
Irish
for
look.
Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I look Irish.
You know, Anthony and I over the years have openly admitted that we hate women comics.
Oh,
No. This is...
I thought he was coming out with a big announcement.
Oh.
No.
We've
openly
Anthony
admitted.
and I.
Yeah, well.
But then we opened up our minds a little bit, and there's a few of you out there that are pretty damn good.
Thank
and that's
you.
why you're here, Amy Schumer.
That is a huge compliment.
See, you got scared like we were going to throw you under the bus, but it turned into a nice compliment.
No,
for
I
you.
thought you guys were going to admit something about your sexuality.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
Let me guess. It started off with we don't have many women in here.
Yes.
I got nervous. I brought out my rape whistle. And,
Amy Schumer's been
here. That just means more guys will come over.
Great.
It's like, oh, a rape's going on.
Like,
Let me
wow, everybody
run in.
starts crowding
Yeah,
around the
everyone
window.
starts looking.
We wind up on TMZ.
Rolling a pinball machine.
You like Harvey Levin?
Ugh. I would love to open fire on him more than anyone in the world.
What bothers you?
I would love for in that big cup that he drinks from. I just hope that it's just a lot of semen.
You would enjoy that, though. I think
You're
We're
right.
not sure, but
That show is infuriating.
It is awful, right?
Infuriating.
well, and he tries to say he's not like all the other shows that do that.
It's just harassment.
It's the face.
He's the worst.
That smug face the whole time. Like, oh, it's another celebrity eating a taco. It's like, what? It's the worst.
Yeah, what do you have for us today? Well, I
They all stand up awkwardly.
Yeah.
Well, nobody talked to me in high school, so it's horrible.
I do hate the young go-getters the worst, though.
Terrible.
They're just sitting around.
Just getting their camera time, fucking fatsos.
Gross.
Ugly people not good enough to make it in show business, so they ruin everybody who is.
All wearing their Urban Outfitter T-shirts. Man.
They're hateable. We were dicks to him when he called in, too.
Oh,
Fucking
good.
snake.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the People's Court?
Yeah, he was the guy that did the interviews outside
Exactly.
after the case was settled.
I hope he
or
passes
whatever.
out and Doug Llewellyn fucks his face.
What
Remember
happened to
Thin Lip Doug
Llewellyn?
Llewellyn?
Give back.
Just so the people know, Amy Schumer's been working with Jimmy for a while now.
Yeah,
Yes.
Amy's one of my favorite people to work with because we're totally different on stage, and she fucking kills in front of O&A crowds. Every crowd that we've done together loves her. So
I love the O&A crowds. Oh my god.
They warmed up to you because they can be brutal at first.
They were my first time. They were kind of brutal. Like somebody from the back just yelled out at Caroline's, was just like whore, and I was like, why are you yelling that like it's a bad thing? Like, why am I supposed to?
Trying to find his mother in the crowd.
I was like, you don't understand. That's my thing. Like, yeah, but I really do love the O&A crowds. They cannot offend these people.
Yeah, that's right.
You could try your hardest. No way.
No,
They're
that's
like, do
impossible.
your worst.
But you don't have to make that
Masses.
is the good thing about them is you don't have to make like a proper content thing. If it's funny, they're gonna laugh. If it's not funny, they're not gonna laugh.
Yeah, and they don't need it to be offensive. They're just like, yeah, if you're funny, they'll give it up for you.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was a joke I want to ask you about, and I fucking can't think of. It was an abortion thing, and just your take on it was unfucking.
I'm drinking for two, just for now. somebody's being evicted.
It was an abortion thing, and just your take on it was unfucking.
I'm drinking for two, just for now. somebody's being evicted.
Was it driving your friend to the abortion? What
Yeah,
the?
well, like I'm at that age, late
Oh, all right,
20s.
here
Like
it
my
is.
friends are just now starting to keep them.
Yeah.
And they'll call me, and they're like, literally, they're like, I'm pregnant, and I still don't know whether to be like, congratulations, or do you need a ride? Like, where? It's a very gray area right now. I still, I'm almost 30, but I'm stuck in the mentality of like, oh, you got knocked up, huh? And they're like, no, I'm like married and ready. I'm just like, what are you going to do about it? But yeah.
Yeah, don't you love when they all your friends just kind of pass you by in that maturity part of life?
Yeah, and I am not there.
No.
I'm like, what? You have a house? What? I'm
Yeah.
like, aren't we getting blacked out tonight? I don't understand.
What happened?
I don't understand at all. Yeah, but that's the thing. They get proper so quickly. They're like, we're just going on vacation, and I'm like, I saw you like get gangbanged in college. Why are we pretending like you're not a walking HPV ad? I don't pretend like I'm not.
I love the fact you talk about that on stage. No woman does that.
I'm like, I want to be one less, but I'm not. Let's be real about this. Thanks for nothing, Gardasil.
Yeah, no.
Gardasil. They're not a sponsor of the show.
No, I don't think
Brought
so.
to you by Gardasil and Plan B.
Plan B.
Right. It's really Plan A for me. But,
Wait, is Plan B an abortion?
That's the morning after pill.
Okay.
Have you seen those
Morning after.
commercials? I don't have jokes about this, but it's just the women wake up alone. Like it's all
Yeah.
these women wake. It's like, oh, did you do that by yourself? Did you inseminate yourself
What
last
happened?
night?
There's a Laker jersey on the bed. You're like, oh no.
At least it's just one, right?
Putting the turkey baster in the dishwasher, popping that pill.
Morning after pill and anal cleanse. Fucking, she's gargling with Lavorse. You're like, what a good egg.
Amazing. Girl.
Hell of a night.
She had a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Plan
That
B.
was fun.
Do not use as a birth control method. Really?
Yeah, I know. Well, he should have given me the option.
Yeah.
So
how often does it happen the first time?
yeah,
Come on.
just a couple.
Just, you
Every
know.
time feels like the first time.
What are
I
the
love
odds?
that. I love that I got to just see Kenny bring you a toaster strudel.
I know,
Like that was
I'm
an
biased.
amazing to
I'm
see him
biased.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Carry over a toaster.
She
strudel.
knows Road Kenny. She does. She knows Kenny pretty well. She doesn't know
Oh, this
Kenny that we see every day. Yeah.
moron Kenny?
Yeah.
He seems at his best here. He's wearing like a jacket. I've never seen that. He's usually
Oh, you get
wearing,
to see
like,
him.
Oh, yeah, you
the
just see
casual
Road
wear.
Kenny.
some
Yeah,
to
yeah.
catch a predator type outfit.
We've known Kenny like, I don't know, 8 years. He only has one pair of jeans still. It's
Yeah.
like, Kenny.
He thinks they can wash themselves.
Yeah.
His earpiece. Did you see his earpiece? He's got the.
I think
Yeah,
is
the
it connected to
Secret
something?
Service.
Or?
No, just tucked into his
He's
pocket.
just-
We don't know.
It's cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
God.
listens to old Bugs Bunny
He
episodes.
just listens to circus music. He's a complete idiot.
He thinks we can all hear it.
It's adult.
Oh, Kenny.
I love
You like Kenny?
Oh, God. Yeah, I love
He is
Kenny.
a bore, though. You can be honest here. He
Yeah.
is a bore. I ask him every day, hey, how's everything going? And nothing.
No.
Nothing comes from this guy.
You know,
Yeah,
but
same old thing.
Does he not though have the ability? No one is less concerned with people liking him.
that's true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We were in Atlanta and we had problems. We were outside by the pool, all three of us. We were eating and the food wasn't right. It was late. And me and Amy are like, comics are all codependent slobs. Like, oh, it's okay, it's okay.
We
It's
still
okay.
wanted them to like us.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
We'll just eat this even though you dropped it.
Yeah, but Kenny's like, well, why wasn't it here on time? He's
Mister.
completely comfortable.
Mister, yeah. Hey, mister.
Well, like Kenny, they have they're dealing with the food in the back. They have all the power. They can shit in our
yeah,
food right now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's be nice to these
They're
people.
stink fingering your bagel right
Yeah.
now.
Like, this smells like me. I don't understand. What's happening? So creepy.
He is, but he's very helpful around here. If you need a toaster strudel or a salad or water.
If you need a small person yelled at for no reason.
Yeah, somebody dragged bodily out of the studio.
He was so uncomfortable yesterday. We had a couple people here.
Pat Cooper.
Pat Cooper's
And
friend.
a couple of his friends, yeah.
But, Pat Cooper, so we're like, bring the other guy in. And the friend is asking another guy to come in.
And the guy's all excited. He's all happy to be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right.
And Kenny walks over he stops the guy from coming in, and then he walks over to the other guy and he goes, excuse me, you're a guest here. You can't invite people into the studio.
Oh, God.
I fucking
Not a
cringed.
people pleaser.
No.
No.
Oh, God.
Not at all.
We'll be flying in. Sometimes, Jim and Kenny wind up sitting first class. They have a million miles, they travel all the time. And I'm back in coach.
Sometimes Jim does.
All right, I didn't want to make you sound like an asshole, but Jim always flies first class because he feels he deserves it.
And you're in coach?
And I'm in coach. Oh, yeah. So I'll be asleep in coach, like jammed in between some scaries.
What are you guys, gay?
And Kenny.
She's beautiful.
and
Get her in first
Only,
class.
only if Kenny upgrades.
Only if Kenny upgrades. But
No.
I'll wake up because Kenny will be bringing me back food from first class just to fuck with me. He's like, Amy, do you want some key lime pie? I'm like, I'm sleeping, Kenny. But I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Of course I want it.
It's the best way to get through a coach flight is just to sleep. I hate when people wake me up in the middle of it. It's
do you want some water? No, I'm dreaming about not being here.
Yeah, this is. I want to go to sleep and then wake up when it's like when I feel the landing gear touch the ground. Or the nose of the plane touch the runway or something.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to miss the romantic comedy. Let's get some
shut-eye. Who gives a shit? And it goes so fast, like, I'm asleep, I'm awake, I'm there. That's beautiful. It's the next best thing to beaming somewhere when you could just really sleep on a flight.
That would totally change stand-up if we could just be beamed places.
Oh, just beam.
It would be the best life
And
ever.
vacation, like, because when vacation's over and then you have to go through all that shit, going there is great. You're just like, I don't care. I'm going on vacation. And then coming back, just hungover and fucking getting on the plane. And
filled with shame.
Yeah.
Mysteries.
Oh, you're just stinking of bad sex and booze and
strangers.
Gambling losses. And then you got to, work is the next day. Fuck that.
It's like almost not worth it to go.
Yeah. I just want to stay.
You're a bit of a drinker.
I am.
Yeah, you
I
like
do.
a little, you tip a few back to you?
I'm not afraid of a great time. Let's put it like that.
A great time.
What's your poison?
It changes. Usually just beer, wine, tequila.
Yeah.
But
beer, wine, tequila.
I mean, at the same time, I mix it in a cauldron like I'm a witch.
Like vomiting.
Yeah. But last night was really pathetic. I was at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, and they sent a limo to come get the people from New York. So I was like, guys, we're in a limo. I immediately became a 16-year-old, being fingered in the back. I'm like, where? Let's drink. Everyone's like, we're adults. I'm like, no, not in this limo. We're not. It got really ugly. I was wasted coming back from
Stick
the
your
Stress
head and
Factory.
arms out the sunroof and go, woo!
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
If you think I didn't do that, you're wrong.
What was the game? It was just last night was Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it was for a women's domestic violence fundraiser, and they wound up. Thank you. Yeah, the women in the crowd, they were all they were like PG-13, nobody curse, and then they all were looking at. But no, then we got there. These were the dirtiest bitches.
Did they all have ice packs in the audience?
Really?
They were wearing neck braces. They were wearing the KKK uniform because they had to cover their bruises.
It was a 2 bruise minimum.
Oh God!
They all just walked in the doors.
They're
so
believe
clumsy,
it.
all of them.
Never saw so many casts in my life.
There were a lot of people falling down the stairs.
They were all talking during the show because they've obviously not learned to listen.
No, they haven't. And you should have seen these outfits. They were just begging to be raped. Begging.
Was Vinny just belting them?
Vinny was like, "You're wearing a tube top. We know what you want." Vinny Brand puts his name on everything. He would put his name on a rape.
Yeah.
This is a rape by Vinny Brand.
God, I hate when I have to hear that you comics have to do those type of things, man. Those weird specialty shows.
Yeah.
That's
They
awkward.
can be tough. How was it?
It was fine. These women laughed at everything.
they were great. Okay,
they were great. They were great. They've seen the worst shit in the world, so they're just like whatever. But yeah, it can be really awkward. We wind up doing the weirdest shows.
Yeah.
You know who's usually people like that? People in recovery from drugs and alcohol are usually phenomenal. Anyone who's been to horrible places are usually fun crowds. It's animal rights people and any type of special interest group. They're fucking horrendous because they take themselves seriously.
Yeah, no humor.
Yeah, it's you should just go through a phase in college where you pretend like you care about something like animals, but then you grow out of it. But
And then
these
you're
people
done.
didn't find anything else.
There'll be someone there to replace you after you grow up and realize that, how are we going to feed an entire nation by petting the chicken and putting him to sleep?
Right.
Put lethal injection, you spread his little wings and give him a shot.
Yeah.
No, it's a conveyor belt. They're clamped by the head, and then a little saw blade comes and chops their head off
so
by
hungry.
the billions. I know.
Can Kenny bring me a chicken-filled toaster strudel?
Chickens are just great.
You want Kenny to say hi?
There's no real
Kenny!
there's no nice mellow
Oh, look
way
how
to-
fast he got in here. He's ready to go. Holding a
he's got
banana,
a banana.
suspiciously.
What
Very
is that
suspicious.
About? What is that about, Kenny?
GH told me to fetch it for him.
I didn't say fetch it. I'm hungry today.
Fetch it.
Yeah, hi,
Alexi,
Amy.
hi, Kenny.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You look terrific today, as usual.
You've never said that before.
I always say that.
You should say, you look tired.
His hair is...
Oh, shit. Does he say
Oh,
what
really?
a prick.
You look tired. What's wrong?
What a prick.
What are you going to wear? I'm like, I'm ready for the show. He's like, okay.
What an asshole.
This is the first time I've seen Amy wearing really cool shoes, though.
I almost wore those shoes.
Do you wear the red ones?
She is the worst. I'm obsessed with her footwear.
I've seen the red
Really?
shoes
Oh, yeah.
down in
He
Atlantic City.
He posts pictures of my shoes on that he
boots.
hates online because I like to be comfortable when I travel. I look like newly homeless when I'm flying, and Jim just will take a picture of my shoes and send it out. And people are like, "Those are awful. I want to come on those."
Oh, yeah. You Twittered those before.
So mean.
I'm obsessed with Amy's travel wear. I
it's
hated her
humiliating.
luggage and her. I love her act. And I love her, but I hate her footwear and her luggage.
My luggage, it's a weightless one. So he says it looks like I'm pushing a soda machine, and it does. Like it's so embarrassing now.
Big clunky fucking refrigerator with her possessions in it. But you know what? It actually now I have to say I've turned the corner on her luggage because it actually is better. You're not pulling your luggage. Like I'm an asshole. I'm pulling mine.
Weightless.
This is just
What does weightless mean?
all four wheels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's great.
Oh, the
I got one of
four-wheel one? Oh, that's cute. Like an old person walker.
I look like an old person.
Like an old person walker with a handbrake.
It rules. You should try it. I actually have one of those.
I've turned the corner. I was
Oh, see that? We're all
Those
pushing
shoes.
soda machines.
It just rocks.
Those shoes are gonna grow on you. They're horrible. They're horrible.
What are they're like buckle shoes, and they have she wears like white socks with them.
There's
That-
sneakers
I've
on the
seen
bottom.
them.
They're secret sneakers.
Yeah, I've seen you.
They're
you've
like little
Twittered
Anne
them.
Franks on the bottom.
Little Anne.
Yeah.
And now
but
you're
they're
wearing
horrible.
cowboy boots.
Yeah.
That's into that kind of
I like
country
boots.
thing, or
Oh no.
No?
No country.
because
But,
like those boots are so country.
Yeah, they are. But I wear
Yeah.
them on stage. I wear them. Whatever.
Just to. Yeah.
Just to mix it up. Now, everybody hates all shoes that I wear.
No, I'm just saying. Usually boots are reserved for truckers and.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
changing it up.
Yeah.
wrong with those.
Yeah.
Those are actually fine.
Are they?
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking
Fine.
exactly.
Stomp a hooker
Come on,
in the back
it's
of your
radio.
Yeah, exactly.
It's radio.
She's got boots like Ramrod from fucking Vice Squad.
I knew this would happen. I should have come barefoot.
Who the fuck is Coco, bitch? Remember Ramrod the pimp?
Of course. Ramrod was the best.
Wings Hauser.
The great
Amy.
pimp.
What are
hey,
you
Kenny.
wearing on your upcoming Comedy Central special?
Oh,
Thanks for asking
look
that.
at that.
What a smooth transition. Wow.
He's fantastic.
Thanks for asking. I'm wearing a kind of like a little cocktail dress.
Like that
Oh.
slutty dress you had on Jimmy Fallon?
Wow, that changed from a compliment really quick. Yeah,
Nice.
that's right. Thanks,
Nice.
Kenny.
All the guys will tune in.
He doesn't just sound creepy. You should see the creepy face he's making
I know.
right now.
Yeah.
He's saying that.
Look how happy Kenny
He
is
can't
now.
wipe that creepy face.
You like her
amazing.
slutwear, Kenny? Big fan of the slutwear?
She's a very well-rounded woman.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Yeah.
We work out together. We hang out at the pool. Like, we go on, like, vacations together. It's really
like a little
awkward. It's really
That's kinda
awkward.
cool, yeah.
We
Yeah.
eat with other couples.
Without the sex, right, Kenny?
We argue in the elevators.
He
all that.
won't put out. It's really hard for me.
Yeah, he's a prude.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
always talking about his wife. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah.
Well, we know.
How many years?
25 wonderful years.
What a lucky woman.
You're up to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe 26 now. It was just 26.
You better know.
Feels like yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah. My wedding album got all flooded out in the flood the other night.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. All the
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys should renew your vows.
Yeah, you renew them.
Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, but I'll do my best.
You always know Kenny's going for a punchline, and he starts to go back and forth on his little feet.
He knows where he's
Glowing
going.
like a pregnant woman. He is so excited.
Here it comes. I'm delivering a joke.
Very animated.
Yeah, you are.
You know, fast and loose.
Your hair is extra dry today, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little Brillo-y.
Little Brillo evil.
Oh, I got a great hairdo.
Are you a black woman?
Hairdo.
Hairdo.
My hair.
We did notice you had a
gotta get
lot
my
cut
His
off.
hair did.
Kenny got a lot of hair cut off.
No, I go to the old man Italian barber in my town. I get my money's worth.
How much is it?
$19 plus a
Whoa.
$5 tip.
Fancy.
At
Yeah.
a barber shop? Does it have the fucking
Yeah, the thing.
red and
Yeah,
blue
he's an old
white
Italian
pole?
guy.
Isn't that expensive
Jerry
for a
from
barbershop?
Naples.
It kind of is expensive
Yeah.
for a barbershop.
Is it
Well,
really
these
called
days.
from Naples?
Yeah, Jerry from Naples, whatever he is.
That's like a kind of a dog. I don't know that that's a place.
Yeah,
No,
Naples.
Naples
it's
or
in Italy.
Okay.
Naples.
I think you're combining two
Naples.
things. I think you're combining Napoli and Naples.
Zeppelis.
Okay, you're racist.
He's combining a microphone with idiocy.
Enough about me. Let's talk about Amy.
Well, what do you want to
course.
ask Amy Schumer? We're just getting to know her.
I want to
First
hear
time on our
about her
show.
comedy special.
When is the special
That's
air?
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
Yeah.
Which is how long from now? We're in March.
A couple weeks.
About 2 weeks?
2 weeks from Friday, I guess. Something like that.
So mark your calendars.
Yeah, we'll check out
Thank
Amy
you.
Schumer on Comedy Central. She's hilarious. You
Thanks,
you bang guys on the road when you're single?
You know what? No, not really. Unless things,
Why not?
Unless shit's really hit the fan. Like if I'm hooking up on the
Really?
road, something bad is going on
No desire?
in my life. It's hard. I mean, like it's so much easier for male comics, especially
why
if
I
they
ask.
drink. If they bang a waitress after the show, no problem.
Yeah.
If she opens her mouth and she's dumb, they're like, "What? I'm leaving town Sunday." But for me, it's like once a guy opens his mouth, if he's like retarded, you're like, okay, it's over. My vagina shuts like a steel trap.
Wow. the
Thank God I've got that other
differences.
hole. Like, thank God. But it's an issue. It's an issue. Yeah.
See, it's weird. It's like being in a male-dominated business. Like you got to deal with a lot of creepy shit. That is one thing women have to deal with. The guys don't. There is a lot of creepy shit that comics do. Like, hey, I could maybe we could. It's like.
Oh, really?
But
You guys
you know
deal
what?
with that?
Comics, like, if a comic's a good comic and they've been around, they're cool usually. It's the like bookers or the club owners,
Right.
who treat you like you're a novelty
Hey,
act. Who's
honey.
just gonna come and just bleed all over the stage. You're like, no, like I'm a comic. Can you just they'll like bring me on stage like this next lady, like I'm gonna do magic, I'm like, can you just bring me up like a comic,
That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, the
Don't you-
bookers.
Next, we have a comedian.
Right. This lady's funny, and everyone just gets ready for hatred and like to throw tomatoes.
Piss break.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, here we go.
Or our next act is really hot. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Norton.
Well, that's
And they all expect Jim, and then I walk out. Everybody puts their dicks away and gets ready to be disappointed. Yeah, but yeah, the sexual harassment is. But it's the kind of thing that I'm like, I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. I'll be
Yeah.
like, that booker didn't even stare
It
at
never
my
goes
ass.
away.
Am I losing
by
it?
the way. It never
It
goes
doesn't?
away.
I'll
no.
be an
You
80-year-old
never
bag
have to-
lady.
yeah, someone will be trying to fuck you.
Oh, I hope
Yes,
so.
just-
Let's hope.
It's just the way men
That's a nice
are.
compliment.
Let's
see?
pray.
They're
That's
wonderful.
a nice compliment you just
Was
gave
it a
me.
nice compliment?
Thank you.
Yes.
As an
Men will
80-year-old.
always try to fuck you, even at 80. Remember that.
Oh, my dreams.
Did you, were you promiscuous growing up? A little bit?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, in college, like I had 3 strong years where I did a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Where girls are like, "What's your number?" Like, how many? And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like my sister like brings out a calculator. She's like, "I'll handle this one." I'm like, but yeah, it was like. Yeah, it was like I had a boyfriend, and then I had 3 years. I was like, this is probably when I should do this. And the thing is, in college, I was just drinking my own body weight and eating it. So I
great.
was like another 15 pounds that I am now, running around wearing like animal print and a tube top, being like, all right, boys, let's do this. And
Wow.
I had no idea.
So what was the criteria for like getting in your pants back then? Did you need a sense of humor?
It was
maybe
usually
some good looks?
Oh no,
Drugs?
No.
booze?
One time I slept with a guy because he walked up to me in a bar and was like, "When did this guy get here?" And just pointed down and he had an erection. And I was like, "That's hilarious. Let's do this."
When did this guy get
That
here?
worked?
When did this, it worked.
That is a great line.
We wound up dating. Like, we lived together for a while. It was obviously a horribly abusive relationship in the end. But I miss it.
Wait, is that what he pointed?
He goes, "When did this guy get here?" Then double pointed down to his penis.
Both index fingers just pointing
yeah.
out.
This guy, yeah.
I was like, "Can I buy you a drink?"
He is brilliant.
That's
Yes.
great.
That's
Yeah.
a keeper.
Do you know how inspirational that is to men all over that actually worked once?
No.
No, oh my God, do not try
Don't
this, man.
try it,
Do
no.
not try this.
Not
Unless
this
she's a
day and
comic. Unless she's a comic.
Yeah, true. Wow. Damn. Did you
I wasn't
enjoy yourself or just feel guilty?
What, after sleeping with
Yeah,
guys?
like you know.
Oh, yeah. It was because my self-esteem was rock bottom. That's why
Why
I
is
also have
that?
a lower back tattoo. It just happens. It just happens. Like, when you're 18, you're coming from high school where you had a good handle on things, and then you're, like, thrown back in. I went to Towson, which was, at the time, voted the Playboy's hottest. So I was competing against 9,000 other girls, most of them from
Where's
Maryland.
Towson? Oh, it
and
is
Baltimore.
Maryland.
Yeah.
There's a horrible
Yeah.
gig there. Tracy's at the Bowman in Towson, Maryland,
never
off
did it.
695.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Great. Can you get
Was it
Can you get me
racially?
in?
Was it racially diverse?
Yeah. Not. I haven't been racially diverse.
No.
But it was. Yeah.
Thank God.
I just don't want my stock to go down.
Yeah. They call that damaged goods.
Is that what they call it? I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep my stock up.
You're not damaged goods, right?
All white
No,
guys.
you're
not
good.
no.
She's
yeah.
still good.
I've never
still
gone to the
good.
dark side. I've thought
No.
about it.
You know what?
I don't shy away from that porn.
Certain websites I go to that talk about women that have gone in that direction. They call the women coal burners
Wow, I like it.
because it's like putting coal in the coal burning stove. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. The guys
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
cellar, the black guys call me pure uncut cocoa because I'm just scared to do it because, you know, the phrase, like, once you go black, your parents don't talk to you anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard. I don't think it's worth it. It might be. I'll find out. I'll probably find out eventually.
All you have to do is watch a few episodes of First 48 or Forensic Files or stuff like that and just see how those relationships go.
Okay,
It's
sounds
usually the
good.
guy in an interrogation room and the girl in a shallow grave.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Oh, the great shows, believe me.
I've gotten into some of the interracial porn.
Me too.
I
Yeah?
never liked it before, but I
Oh, yeah.
I do like to see
It
a white
upsets me.
vagina wrecked.
Why does it
Nah.
upsets me.
Interracial porn's all right.
No, it upsets me to watch. I can't
Why?
watch
Really?
it.
Why?
Yeah, I don't,
Either way.
I just don't like watching. No, the white guy with the black girl. That's take it or leave it.
That's
kind
not
of
a
thing.
comedy.
But like
Yeah,
the
you're
black
like,
guy and the
stop
white
wasting
girl,
her time.
I just sit there and think like, oh, what happened? What
Really?
Yeah.
You can't get
I'm
past that?
horribly racist.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, I just can't.
He at least admits it. Most people don't,
I can't,
Amy, so
I
that's
can't
refreshing.
look at that. And you know, if that's what you're into, whatever. Go ahead, have a pisser. But I can't watch it on video without getting like angry.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, like, is he giving her sickle cell? I don't know how it works. I'm not a doctor, but it looks like it's an option.
That looks dangerous.
It's really dangerous.
And we got to get into the shoplifting.
Yes?
I was in Atlantic City, and Amy was telling me about her past, and she was a big shoplifter.
Dude, I didn't even
Really?
until you
A big
just said that. I didn't even
shoplifter.
know that about you.
Oh, yeah.
She
You're
was
a bad girl.
She
yeah,
was. Yeah,
I'm a bad seed.
Yeah. Where do we go with this? I mean, where did the shoplift? When did it start?
I started like stealing things. Like when I was the first time I was arrested was in San Francisco.
The first time. But you didn't hear. The first time.
I thought my record was clean. I did that show Last Comic Standing, and they were like, okay, the lawyers do a background check. So I had a lawyer friend of mine check me out. He's like, no, you're good. But the NBC lawyers were like, okay, let's walk through your past. And I was like, okay, this is embarrassing.
Memory lane.
At first I was just stealing like things. It was really just for the adrenaline. It wasn't like I was stealing like shot glasses or
You don't
T-shirts
need
or
'em,
bathing
yeah.
suits. Yeah, it was just, and then it became, I was kind of like, I had runners. Because you could return things for cash at this place in Baltimore. You could just return things, and they would just, without a receipt, anything.
Wonderful. In
So I did
Baltimore?
it enough.
Great.
I mean, you could go in and be like, this was $1,000, and they give you cash. Like it's Vegas. So then I started having my friends in college. I'd be like, okay, you return this for me, and I'll give you $20. So they would hand me $500, and I'd be like, here's for your troubles. It was
Wow.
bad. Kenny right now is like the cop in him just wants to kill me.
Yeah.
No. Cop in him wants to steal just like that.
Yeah, so I wound up being arrested when I was like 21 or 22.
First time?
No, but this time it was like
That was the big
not
one.
just
Yeah,
disturbing the
she had a
peace.
big one.
It was grand larceny.
Yeah.
And that's an adult
What did you
and
steal?
everything.
Just like a lot of stuff from Bloomingdale's.
Okay.
And it was like, but I was with my cousin, and she was like really emotionally disturbed at the time, and she had a shoplifting problem too. So we were in the back, and like this guy comes back, you know, really cocky, like he's wearing my boots, and he's like, "So, why'd you steal from my store?" And I was just trying to make her laugh. I'm like, well Mr. Bloomingdale. And what they do is they lay out everything that you've stolen, so they can like find out how much it is. And I'm like looking over, like, where were you going to wear that? You know, just like trashing what each other was taking. So yeah, but I didn't wind up, serving any time.
Wait, how did it work? I haven't gotten stopped in so many years. So you're putting all this stuff in a bag?
I would, just bring it, maybe 2 of it into the dressing room, and then take the tags off, and leave something in there, and
Isn't
then
that so obvious?
Walk out with a shopping bag for years and years.
Wow.
I would literally say at least $100,000 worth of stuff. From my beginning to end of shopping.
How did you get stopped? Where were you when the guy stopped you? Walking out the door?
Bloomingdale's, walking out the door. I'd never stolen from there before, but my cousin was like, "It's so easy here," and then I found out they are the hardest prosecutors ever. They take that serious. They really run us through the ringer. It is way frowned upon. Yeah.
So you're walking out the door, and what?
I would stash all of the tags in a perfume box or somewhere, and then just have a shopping bag that I already had, just more full, and just walking out the door. No sensors on anything.
Right.
And when I got stopped, it was like a bunch of detectives had kind of been on us. White girls, these entitled assholes. Of course they're following us, and they stopped us outside the door, but they can't touch you, so it was this awkward shuffle. And I was taught to run. We ran from the cops my entire childhood. That's what you did. We practice hopping fences and stuff. So I was but my cousin was with me, and she's a little crazy, so I was like, all right, let's just do what these people want us to do.
But were you scared when they stopped you?
Oh, it sucked.
It does.
But
right?
it was, I really believe it. It is you hear if a guy's innocent, he'll stay up all night in jail, but if he's guilty, he sleeps like a baby because he's caught. It was like that. I was like, all right, it was almost a relief.
You're right.
They got me.
Maybe I have to stop doing this. It's getting ludicrous.
The detectives come around you. I would figure they would stop you and go, "Stuff has been stolen. Have you seen any black people?"
I know. I just pointed at a brother. I was like,
I think
you're looking for
Thank
Raheem.
you, young ladies. Thank you for your help. Your assistance. You're fine citizens.
Items are missing. Have you been injured?
Can I help you with your bags to your car?
Yeah, I think no, people like me shoplift at department stores. It's that's more grocery stores.
Yeah, okay.
Old women, right?
I've just seen surveillance tapes. It always seems to,
Yeah. There's a shade. There's a certain shade.
But
notice.
in Bloomingdale's, I could see.
Yeah.
A nice white girl going around just stuffing a bag full of clothes.
Right. It must have been
thinking
fun.
she's going to not going to get caught.
Yeah.
So
totally.
what happened?
What happened? Did you have to go to court?
Yeah. We but it was funny that it was right around Thanksgiving. So they didn't have a police car, so we just it was kind of an undercover cop car in the back, and we sat next to his turkey. And he was playing Pink Floyd, and my cousin's I love this song. They were just talking. The cops were pretty cool. Most of them, yeah. The only person that the detective was an asshole.
They wanted to fuck you, by the way.
I hope
That's
so.
Why they were...
I was flirting with them. I have a total cop thing. I have a total cop thing. I was like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing after our arrest?" Yeah, but
what is it about cops? Is it the uniform or the power or the whole thing or the gun?
The uniform, the authority, probably the gun too. Kenny, stop smiling like that. But
you could play with a cop's nightstick.
Okay, that's
Ooh,
great.
very
That's
sexy,
really,
double entendre.
Wow,
that was
amazing.
You don't necessarily have to be an officer to be armed.
Yeah, I do know that. You could just be in the South.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I went out with a cop once, and I'd only seen him in his uniform, and he came to we met up, and he wasn't wearing it, and I was like, "Ugh." It was totally. It was over for me. It was over.
Oh, really? You didn't like it?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh no, we need the uniform always."
You can call 911 to make a cop come.
I don't know what that.
Oh, he didn't just.
What
say
just
that.
happened? Oh man, that is.
Pretty
that's
clever.
a lot.
There's an instant feedback. Anthony, I'm sorry ahead of time, but I got to read this. DJ Damage from Philly makes a pretty good point.
Yeah?
Well, he says, "I fucking hate Ant's racist ass." But hold on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Why is it cool for Amy to have shoplifted just for a thrill, but let it be a black kid do it and they're on their way to a life of crime? And then he calls you a fucking asshole.
Those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
A good
Those
question.
are just the rules.
That's a good question.
Also,
I don't think
that's
it's
the way
cool,
it
by the
goes.
way, you guys. I've had an addiction to the guy in Philly. It was an addiction.
How come the New York, I believe it's the New York Times, has a diversity program that actually gives bigger bonuses to blacks and other minorities than to white people, and it's part of their actual rules. That's what they do, just so they can say that they're diverse. That to me is racism. Hey, you went through the system. She went through the system. She got caught, and she went through the system.
And she's also telling the story in hindsight. It's not like she's just getting caught now. What's going to happen? You know that it's years ago when she's a successful comic and she's not.
She only got caught like a
And
year
I
ago.
stopped
She's a
stealing.
young girl.
And I said I was a racist. So what do you want from me?
Hey.
You're only going to get racist, horribly biased opinions from me.
And
so
and
shut
Amy's
up.
a piece of ass too.
Right.
So that changes everything.
Why are you going to?
Am I blushing?
And she hasn't been fouled.
Is it wet in here or is it me?
It's funny. I don't think she's been fouled. She's been arrested. Fucking.
I'm like, what's up with
She
these
banged a
pussies?
Cuban.
No, that's just a joke, Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny,
said
that's
it.
just a joke. You
But
said it.
you said it.
She's
Yeah,
a fall
her
down
joke.
drunk and a thief, but she's fine because she hasn't slept with a black guy.
I know.
You're an
They're like,
odd
she's
guy,
the
Anthony.
classiest girl in town.
It really shows you where I draw my line. With
She's a
girls.
keeper, isn't she?
It is.
Yeah.
That
Classy
is
broad.
nice.
She used her vagina to steal socks, but that's
Oh, man. I am a drug mule, but
As they were
untouched.
white socks, I don't care.
yeah. Those dress socks are awful. They leave marks, if you know what I mean.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So much.
You grew up in a tough neighborhood?
No.
Where does all this come from?
Oh, no.
Upper middle class?
My family was really rich. Like, we lived in Manhattan. I was born here. And then my dad lost everything. And we went, like, from crazy rich to, like, poor.
Oh, shit.
And you know what? I didn't even
Going that
realize
way
it.
sucks.
Oh, but I didn't even feel it. Like, the only way I could tell was by the quality of my birthday party. So, like, one year we had a farm party, which, like, we had animals there, which if you're from Iowa, like, is a Tuesday. But, like, if you're a New York kid and you have, like, a pony and a sheep,
That's
like,
huge.
things are going really right or wrong.
Yeah.
But, and then the next year, remember the song Dancing on the Ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the theme of my party, and my parents put a light fixture in the middle of the floor, and it was like bring your own pizza, and we just like walked around the room. I was like, Dad, are you having hard times?
That sucks.
It was awful.
How do you lose his money? I got a call from my publicist because I guess they don't realize I'm on the air at fucking 5 to 10. So sorry, why would they realize
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So what was the? How'd you lose the money?
Oh, he went bankrupt. Like he was in business with my uncle, and just they had a baby furniture company called Lewis of London. They were the only people importing it. From
Then that
Italy.
morning after pill came out.
and that was it. Yeah, but then a lot of other people started doing it, so they lost everything.
Oh no! So
Yeah.
he was like broke for real.
He was broke for real.
You ever
And,
come
like,
back from it?
No.
Oh.
I'll be like, do you know who my father is? He's on disability on Long Island. No, shit hit the fan and never stopped hitting it. He got MS, but he's got a great sense of humor.
That's what counts. That's the most
what a
important
team player,
part.
right?
Not the giant amount of money that you lose.
No, or his legs. You
Yeah.
know, him
Oh,
shitting
my
himself.
God.
No, things. God really
Jesus.
smiled. No, he's hilarious though.
God, he lost millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing how people could do that and then recover emotionally. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
they don't.
No, he didn't. But he just stopped drinking. Like my dad would call. He was an alcoholic. He
Why?
would call me and apologize for missing volleyball games that he had been at. You know, like that kind of a. I'm like, you made signs with my name on it. And he's like, that's why I have those. But he stopped drinking, so now he remembers everything, and it's uncomfortable. He'll be like, how was that show with Norton the other night? And I'm like, you remember something I told you? This is weird. So
if everything's going bad, that's when you start drinking.
I know. I don't understand it.
He's doing it backwards.
I wish I would start again.
Your parents are married, right?
No.
I said I don't know very little about Amy's real life.
You don't talk to her. You're on the road.
She's
with
a good
her.
friend of
What's the matter
mine.
with
Amy,
you?
I have a lot
real
of fun on
good
the
friend.
road.
You don't even know if her parents are
We
married.
talk mostly comedy and stuff and bullshit and relationships. I don't know much about her.
Yeah, because we that's like a small talk question, you know. Like I feel like we would never be like, so tell me about your
Yeah,
parents.
your dad is,
the last thing you want to talk about. Yeah, no, they're both they've both been married 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, to other people.
You
My
got
mom's single
stepkids?
again.
Oh.
That's the thing. Like we would get new siblings every couple of years.
Oh, wow.
And they'd be like, "We're gonna be sisters," and I'm like, "For a little bit." We're not gonna invest in this. And me and my sister are like, but we really just with this new marriage. My dad just got remarried. I now have a 7-year-old Vietnamese sister.
That's wonderful.
With yeah.
I mean,
Oh boy.
we play hide and go seek, and I'm like, there's Charlie all over the place. She is a cute little.
That must have been great.
No,
when
that's her name. That's her name.
Siblings would come in and they're like replacements that would come in from the nom.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like,
you don't want to get to know them.
No.
Nah, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, I'm like, I really don't have any time for this, and it's only
Showing
gonna
you
be for a
pictures
little.
of their best gal. We're gonna get married when I get back in Aria.
Right. Yeah, great. Can't
Step
wait.
on that mine and shut up.
Totally. Yeah.
Damn.
Very temporary
wow,
siblings.
What an odd kind of upbringing there.
Yeah, it makes my views on relationship a little skewed, I guess.
Yeah.
I understand her so much more now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're learning right now, right, Jimmy?
Amy seems like she's really nice, but she's a psychopath. Like, she'd be very scary today because she's unpredictable.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
Oh,
yeah.
what a
Amy thinks
nightmare.
she has what's attributed to guy mentality, like that type of aggression and fucking annoyance and
Yeah.
fed upness.
Did you ever
Yeah.
fuck with old boyfriends?
Oh,
do
yeah.
some real shitty stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'm like a girl in the worst way. Like, it's not enough for me to, like, hurt you. Like, it's like how I deal with a heckler. Like, I don't want you to just be embarrassed. I want to ruin your life. Like, I want you to really feel this.
Oh, wow.
It's true. Women we are sick, abusive people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Giving them a few of them the old fist when they leave, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
Twist
yeah.
it.
Just try. Yeah. But I've learned my lesson from that. You go through those relationships. I'm not like that now. Like I realize that you can't take back something you said.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, that's out there in the ether. So I'm way more careful about saying abusive shit to whoever I'm dating.
Yeah,
hopefully.
You can't take it. You're right. You can't
You
take
can't
it
take
back.
it back. It's always going to be, how could you say that about my dad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's nothing. How could you have said that about my cock? That's all I care about.
Right. How am I supposed to be able to get it up now?
I told you I was just tired. It was cold in here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's humiliating.
Should we take a break?
Sure.
All right, more with Amy Schumer.
Yes,
what are
we-
we promoting, Amy? We got the Comedy Central special. You already taped that, but it's
April
airing April
2nd.
2nd.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And Skyline, what's the next gig? I'm trying to figure that. Oh, you're going to be on Red Eye?
Yeah, I'm doing Red Eye.
That's down the road a little bit, too.
Yeah, but I'll be on the Bonnie. I can't even say this on this show. I'm
What?
doing the Bonnie Hunt show.
What is the Bonnie Hunt show? I've heard of it.
It's like a daytime talk show. Yeah, so I'm doing some stand up on there on Monday. Oh, you should see Opie's face. He's like trying to become a pug right now.
Oh, really?
Because I like you. I'll shut my fucking mouth.
No, but mostly the.
No, guys should watch that show because her name rhymes with cunt.
Okay.
All right.
That's
See,
really...
we don't want to blow up her spot before she does the show, Kenny.
What are you doing,
That's Kenny.
Kenny?
Amy Schumer has nothing to do with that horrendous
I do not
line.
support any of Kenny's comments.
I got a text from Dr. Steve, who's our resident Dr. Nicopolis.
Just think Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Amy Schumer is great. She was a bright star on adult season of Last Comic Standing. Glad you're working together. So you have a
thank you,
fan,
Doctor.
a mustachioed,
Wait, who was
creepy doctor.
That was the only year I didn't watch.
Oh, really?
Who won?
John Reap.
Wow, no clue.
Well, fuck him.
How many years ago was that? 2 years ago?
2, 3.
Holy shit!
I didn't know Amy from that either because I don't watch
Thank
TV,
God.
but I know I started seeing her at the Cellar, and all the comics liked her. Like,
Yeah.
which usually like the new comic, but everybody's like, "Oh, she's funny. Have you seen her?" And very funny.
First time I saw Amy, I got mad at myself because I'm like, I'm supposed to fucking hate female comics.
Oh,
no,
man, that's
but
so
you did it
cool.
differently because they all do the same shit, talking about their periods and their overbearing mothers, and they have the same material.
Talking about how delicious they are. That's one thing.
They go through the
I'm not the one
same
that's,
fucking material.
I don't
Doesn't
shy
matter.
away. Don't shy away from crime scene sex.
I wish I was as
We're
alpha
the
male as
gentleman.
you.
We're the gentleman.
I don't care. I don't. Well, saying
What happened?
periods and
Oh,
stuff.
periods.
I was just like, I always feel like
You're
I
like-
gotta throw that
Well,
in
ask
just
her.
to
You like
let
period
people
sex?
know.
I can't do it.
It's
You, Amy?
What? I don't mind it.
Jimmy's
Oh,
so
really?
dead set against it.
I'm
I
out.
mean, if it's
Out.
that day, like, come on. Like, if it's it looks like a crime scene, I'm not down. But I'm a total whore. Like, I want to have sex a lot. So
No, it doesn't matter. I've had the maids like literally scream when I've heard them from upstairs in the bedroom
Seeing
when
the
they're changing the
sheets.
sheets. It's like,
Ay, Dios
oh,
mío!
they're calling
Yeah.
911.
Yeah,
Just leave the sheets for someone else?
like
Fuck them, they're maids.
it's like
That is
Jack
so
Waltz's house.
Funny. Oh
Jack
God.
Waltz's bed. Why wouldn't I leave them for the fucking
Oh,
maids?
my-
Patrick
Absolutely.
Bateman.
Damn.
Oh man.
You just leave bloody
Don't
sheets
just
for the
stare at
maids?
it, eat it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I'll play that game once a month. Oops, I must have just gotten it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lo
That's
siento.
when you also know, no problems, no morning after pill.
I'm
Yeah.
not judging
Shit's
you.
on its way out the door.
You look like you're judging him.
No, I've had hotel mates have to clean shit off towels. So we all have our own cross to bear.
How sexy. This is getting romantic in here.
So I don't judge period
relax.
We're
sex.
finally getting comfortable is what it is.
I just can't.
We're
can't,
intimidated by the female.
I can't do
right.
it.
Yes.
I've never been able to
Kenny,
do
you
it.
got anything before we go to
I'm
break?
surprised at you.
Just come to my show next week. Wednesday, the 24th.
We're doing a benefit at the Stress Factory for Kenny's son's high
You're
school.
more than welcome to perform for free.
Oh, I'm really busy.
All right.
No, that's awesome.
I'm really busy.
Are you taking a limo? I'll get wasted.
No, you can hitch a ride with Jimbo.
All right. Let's do it. I'll come.
All right.
Is this the most awkward?
Horrendous.
Yeah, it really
I'm
is.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
It's so rough.
It's half my fault.
Having a conversation with Kenny is really difficult.
I usually pretend like I'm asleep. I just pretend like I fell asleep.
But right now, just try to have a conversation with Kenny, and we'll just listen in. Let's see how this would go.
Okay. Hey, Kenny.
Are you just talking to me because you didn't get much attention when you were a child because you had braces?
Okay, this is when Kenny works in parts of my act, and it makes me not only hate him, but hate myself. I have Okay, this is when Kenny works in parts of my act, and it makes me not only hate him, but hate myself. I have a part of my act, I say, I got no attention from guys till I got the braces off of my legs. But Kenny just finds a way to ruin any jokes I've ever written.
He does it to everyone.
It is so offensive.
I'm magical.
You ruined St. Patrick's Day.
Jesus, Kenny. What the fuck?
What a horrible person.
Try to have a conversation. I don't think Kenny can have just a regular conversation.
No,
I try every morning.
It's impossible.
Today we just didn't talk because I'm like, I can't try today.
No.
Today I just decide not to
I especially can't talk to girls. I can't be flirtatious.
You don't have to be. She's your friend.
Kenny, you flirt with guys.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
I've seen you say it's like flirt with Lenny Marcus.
Just because you're talking to a female doesn't mean you're being flirtatious, though. Just have a conversation
Yeah, but
with
it's
her.
not a right thing.
You can't even look her in the eye.
I'm a one-man
He's
woman.
staring at my boobs.
What?
He is. He
You're
like
a
always.
one-man woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've seen her in a bikini.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, yeah.
Oh, out by the pool, right?
Yeah, in Florida.
Yeah.
I saw Kenny in a bikini.
Yeah. A little ball bag.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
Kenny wear a little banana hammock?
He does.
Speedo.
He does.
It has an insect on it, and it says, "You bug me." My friend Dean's father had underwear like that.
Oh, God,
you bug me.
How do you know?
Because Dean told me. It's the greatest thing. Then Dean found his father dead. Then Dean died of AIDS. But, you know, I mean, back in happier times, we would share those laughs. Oh, yeah.
That was just very shocking.
option.
I didn't know what to do there, Amy.
Wow.
So glad you gave me the cue to do
You
it.
bug me.
Terrible.
Wow.
Don't they call AIDS a bug?
Yeah, isn't that
That's
ironic?
great. Everything came around.
It's a little ironic.
The irony's so thick you can cut it with a knife. Remember, what's the fucking Malkovich movie?
I don't have HIV. I'm positive.
Oh no.
Why does he? Why does he do this?
Someone conceived with him.
Yeah, I know. That must have been an awkward scene.
I just like how happy he gets, though.
Oh, he's ecstatic.
All right, Jimmy's taking a phone call. We should take a break. So Amy's got a lot going on. Amy, you got a Twitter or something?
Yeah, it's just Amy
Schumer.
AMYSCHUMER, and Facebook and stuff.
Wait, what did you say? SCH?
UMER.
Yeah, that's how she spells her last name. Amy,
Yeah.
the regular way. AMY. Okay. Amy is anti-hole. What the fuck is this?
Anti-hole.
Anti-hole. See,
Oh,
instead of being a hole.
The opposite of what you would call a normal radio
Okay, I'm
hole.
sorry. You're right,
Because she
Jerry.
talks like a guy.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, I was like, my holes are fine. What is
Yeah. We call any female in radio the ones that go like, "Oh, guys, now be nice."
Boys, women love shopping. Who's with me, ladies?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That's called the hole.
The hole.
Yeah,
Got
because
it.
they're just a fucking
Just a hole.
sitting there.
I can understand.
In the chair, ruining a guy's good time.
I understand that.
Yeah. But you were dubbed the anti-hole, so congrats.
I can't thank you enough. People always ask to describe my comedy, and now I have something
The
to say.
anti-hole.
Anti-hole.
I'm known as the anti-hole.
She kills in front of those crowds, man. They're not easy crowds. If you've never seen guys bomb in front of them, oof.
I've heard stories about it.
They can get
It's
ugly.
legendary.
But
Yeah,
they love her.
legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking funny.
Because they
man.
want to fuck you.
Great.
Just
No, but
gotta
you know what?
keep
Those
an eye
crowds,
on
they
it.
don't care.
I'm teasing, of course.
I mean, I hope they do.
It doesn't hurt that
But-
she's great to look at, but her material is like, what the fuck? Because you don't expect the material coming from someone that looks like you.
Being
That's why
attractive-
it works. I mean, the material is strong too, but
Thank
also
you.
that doesn't hurt.
Being attractive can hurt almost because then
How do you know? Or was I waiting for you to spit that one out?
God.
I heard you say it and then get interrupted.
That
and I'm
was
like,
so fast.
He's going to say it again.
Oh no, you were waiting.
'Cause I'm good looking. Like if I was really like got offended, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Because the guys would sometimes will have a resentment. Like sometimes you see a pretty girl, or like you have a resentment. So it's like you fucking like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but I also think I'm not like a gorgeous girl. I say it. I'm like, I know
without
it.
a doubt.
Like you would bang me, but you wouldn't like blog about it. Like, no one's like twittering. You won't believe who I'm inside, but like I do.
Oh, shit.
I make quota. Like I'm not a supermodel, but I do okay. I pull my weight.
Very good, like Girl Next Door-ish. But not in a bad way.
Thank you.
Because Girl Next Door, sometimes they're
Sometimes
retarded.
you still bang them, but
retards
they're
and
drooling the whole
horrible
time.
people, and I did live in Central Islip once, so I had a few of them.
That's like Appalachia. Central Islip is.
Woo.
There's some mutants out
She's
there.
like she's like the girl next door if half your shit is missing.
That's my pickup line. I'm like, do you have HPV? Do you want it?
So what, you were waiting for me to spit that line out again?
Oh, yeah.
That is a sitting duck.
It was like a sniper that saw the bushes rattle and just waiting. He'll poke out.
Oh, you just kiss your knuckles and wait for that fucking fat face to come back in the doorway.
You're getting a compliment.
Oh,
a guy, Shane, goes, please, God, go to break. I've been holding a piss so long because she's fucking hilarious. Right on.
shit, thanks,
More with
Shane.
Amy Schumer in a minute.
ruining
Stay
their
there.
The Opie and Anthony Show is now back on the virus Sirius XM.
Jesus. I think Amy Schumer and Anthony are bonding a little bit
Well, finally somebody
over their
gonna get the
racism
drinks.
and their alcoholism.
God damn.
Yeah, this music makes me want to tie one on.
Someone that drinks. It's great. Isn't drinking just fun?
It's good. Day drinking is fun.
Oh, you know what? With my job, it's fucked up because I get home and it's almost noon.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been up so long. For the normal person, it would be like the afternoon where you get that
It's
little
your happy hour.
after work cocktail. But for me, it's 11 in the
It's
morning.
like you should be at the OTB if you're drinking.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
And I've woken up on the couch at 7 at night going, wow, I drank. I'm hungover. And it's 7 o'clock at night. But then you get a full night's sleep, you wake up and you come to work
It's like
and
it
you're
never
fine.
happened. Look at that.
It's fantastic. Yes, exactly.
Lucky you.
Finally.
Amy had a funny line in the fucking green room with Iraq, which they relayed to us.
Oh, yeah.
When Iraq walked over and they said, what was the line?
He was like, his
grandfather came up?
Yeah, and I said, oh, I'm so sorry about your shoes.
They are awful.
They're very shiny.
We're trying to get the hip hop guys to give Iraq Shoes a review. We'll see what happens.
We got people over at Shade.
Yeah, I know. We're trying. Amy Schumer.
Is that really the name of it?
It's like
Yeah,
Eminem's.
isn't that hysterical? It really
Yeah.
is.
Shade 45.
They're bringing it on themselves.
I don't know why.
Wow. Oh, God. Amy was talking about how she doesn't relate to regular people, and
Yeah.
she's in a weird place being a comic, a female comic especially, and her friends are getting married and having kids, and you don't know where
Yeah.
you fit, right?
It's awkward. It's really like here's the most awkward thing I encounter. Try going to the first birthday party of a little girl when you told her mom to get rid of her. That is awkward. Because, like, the kid can tell. I give the gift. I'm like, here's Tickle Me Elmo. She's like, fuck you. I'm like, I stand by my decision. She's not aging well. But yeah.
She's not aging
She's
well.
not. I can see it already.
And the mother's got to look at you and just know, you
Yeah.
wanted me. Look at my little precious thing, and
Yeah.
you wanted me to get rid of this.
I'm like,
did
you almost like sold her out so we could go to Cancun. Like, let's be honest about this.
It's
yeah.
like, this is not, you're not my friend
And,
anymore.
that's
No.
based on like true stories. Like she
Totally.
had to deal with that.
Yeah.
I know these things, and my family can say whatever the fuck they want, but my brother and sister, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, however old the kids are that like I'm supposed to know, they have kids now, and a little late in life for them to be having children.
All right, slow down.
Oh,
No. Older than,
I'm just fucking
older
you.
than Opie. But
I fully realize
But they
what I'm doing.
they just completely change. Like my sister, fucking one of the best partiers ever for years. It was just, if Dawn was at a party, we're hanging out, drinking, everything's fucking cool. And now it's just constantly fucking the baby, this, baby, that,
Right.
the baby. How about
it's
you
so
fucking pick up your
frustrating.
wine and get hammered and we make some jokes about ethnics?
Yeah, like I now understand. Let's start the racial slurs coming.
Yes.
No, I understand now that happens. It's so, but I just hate when my friends will act like they weren't whores, like or that it couldn't happen to them again. Like they act so high and mighty now, and I'm like, I've helped you clean dry cum out of your hair. Like, why are you acting like Mother Teresa because you got knocked up? Like, you are still an alcoholic.
I'm a mom now.
Right, I'm a mother. I'm like, you are a cum dumpster.
Oh my God.
Let's just be truthful about it.
I know.
Right on.
It's like, that's why, and what we were saying, it's hard, it's so hard to just relate. You have such a small circle of friends that can understand shit you're just talking about, and being able to still be an immature piece of shit.
And it's I think it's really harder for me because like guys are supposed to be douchebags, you know,
Right, yeah.
in those environments. You guys don't have to ask about each other's families, but I'm wired like that.
Oh, you have
So at
to.
a baby shower, at whatever, I'm just like in the corner, like trying not to have them throw me out.
They'll
you
be
know?
offended if you don't go up and ask. She didn't even ask how, my grandmother
You
was.
didn't
or something.
ask what Jennifer was for Halloween. I'm like, she's 9 months old. I don't want to see her dressed like a bee. I don't care. I don't care.
She should
You
be an
fetch
anchor
it?
at the bottom of the ocean.
Right. If it were up to me, Jennifer wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to just you do find that your circle of friends turns into who you're hanging out with the most, who you're working with. You don't really go out, and then you go out and meet strangers, and they're just
I would rather hang out with a total stranger I met at like a blackjack table who doesn't know what I do.
Right.
You know, have those short-term fun relationships.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah.
But
you gamble too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Holy shit.
That's why we didn't see each
The hell
other at the
happened?
Borgata. We were both gambling.
Yeah.
She
Did
was
you know I was
impressive.
there?
I was
What the
I was
hell
at a
happened?
blackjack table with her, and she lost her money real fast.
Wow, we
Oh, I
could
put like
couple of-
$20 out. No, I usually I
You
win.
do all right,
I play,
usually?
Yeah, I play for hours and hours usually.
You're just fooling around.
We
then.
could destroy
Yeah,
each other in like no time.
I know.
Between the drinking
And
We would be
the fucking
acid for each
gambling,
other.
And give her
just
some money
the
to play with.
codependent assholes we could
horrible.
be.
And with
wonderful.
that, hold on, I got Casey from Virginia Beach goes, I have a girl crush on Amy. She's the best. But then it goes into this. Josh in Philly. Holy shit, Anthony is smitten. I haven't heard him like this since Shawnee Smith was in studio.
Shut up.
And then Scott from Quakertown writes, Anthony's starting to slip a little into his love voice. There's something going on in there.
nice.
Is that my love voice?
Yes.
They're
No, but he
noticing
gotta-
that you're slipping
Yes.
into your love
I'm
voice.
noticing what you're getting excited by. It's like, you gamble and have a record?
I
All
know.
right.
It's like, yeah, she
That's the
steals.
love voice.
I'm going to bring
She
you home.
drinks, gambles. This is great. I could feel better about myself
Right.
if someone else is just as fucked up as me.
We don't have to judge each other.
Yeah,
We'll just be
get
judging
drunk.
ourselves.
It's kind of weird to watch Anthony gamble, though. He does some strange things.
He's a fucking
I know. I heard you
complete
have a
addict.
pillow.
He has a pillow.
Hey, I
yells
needed a
into
pillow
and
to
bites.
punch and yell into.
But
when-
hey, that could be a woman or a black person.
Well,
so
that's true.
good that you have that pillow.
It is, something. She's right.
Let's look at the positive.
I think everything she says is going to be
And
right.
it's the dealer's,
This is like our first date.
fault. Oh yeah, dealer's showing a 4. I wonder what's under there. Oh, a 7. Here, thank you for the 10. That's
Oh,
great.
great.
Thank you, dealer. Oh, there's my 4. 14, 24. Thanks. Thank you.
Pieces of shit. I just was in Vegas at Imperial Palace. Have you ever been there? They have a
I've
dealer
been that way.
tainers. So
No.
it's their dealers are dressed as terrible celebrity impersonators.
Whose idea was this? That you're not angry enough that you're losing.
That's it. Then you're losing to Rihanna. You're like, I'm going to punch you again, sweetheart. You've got it coming. It's horrible.
Oh,
How great is
What
that?
That's
It is a
horrible.
depressing environment.
That's why when I see that Pesci scene from Casino where he's just throwing his cards at the dealer, oh, look at
I
this
can
one.
relate. Yeah.
And when the card just sticks on the guy's button, that old guy's just sitting there. It's fantastic.
Look at this fucking butte.
Look at this butte, yeah.
Yimmy's Wizardry writes, coming soon, Cumia.
Shut up. You guys are ass. The second, anytime a girl comes in here and I just take interest in what she's saying or anything, I'm all of a sudden smitten.
Oh, really?
There have been some fucking cunts in here I haven't paid attention to.
Attaboy.
Just saying.
I know.
Thank you.
Do you shoot guns, Amy?
I like Big Buck Hunter. I've only shot a gun once, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys got
guns
people?
rhyme with fun.
Well,
Oh, look at that. I never
That's
realized
why
that.
they're a lot of fun. Yeah. And they keep, the bad element away.
That's right. What does trigger rhyme with?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Tigger.
Yes.
All right, let's
From
go to
Winnie the
Trucker.
Pooh.
Let me go to Trucker Dan. Trucker Dan.
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you, mister.
Anthony, it's obvious to me you have met your soulmate. If you don't ask her to marry you today, you're an asshole.
That's it, huh?
I don't think Amy wants to get married ever, do you?
And I just was like, I was like, and this morning I woke up. I'm like, I'm a little late. I'm not even gonna shave or do anything. I have that convict hair too today. Like it's so greasy under my hat that you pull it back and it just looks like a convict.
It's like a hot mugshot.
Yeah. Every convict.
And Anthony has a huge hog.
Really?
Just want to throw
Stop
that
it.
on the table.
Oh, I
too,
mean,
Amy.
size doesn't matter. Let's get out of here.
Don't.
I don't care about things like. No, people always think I'm shallow, but I'm not. Like, I don't need a guy to be good looking if they're rich.
All right.
That's Anthony is all cock and cash.
God, is today Christmas? I mean, I'm
sign over my
He's
house.
embarrassed by his
Cock and
largeness. Amy.
cash.
He's very,
No,
he's very
I
shy.
We'll help you get over that.
There's a bit of shame that goes with having a huge hog. Like Anthony has. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's
He was
shameful.
teased as a boy.
He's shameful.
They would poke it with sticks. Call him Loch Ness Monster Anthony.
And he didn't understand at the time that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't understand that his underpants monster was going to one day get him a lot of girls.
Rumor and
my God.
innuendo.
Oh, really?
He's not even sitting on a chair. That's amazing.
All I know is this goes way back, but Anthony showed his dick to a bunch of girls, and all I heard from the back of the van was "Wow!" That's the short version of the story, but that was I heard it, and then they came looking for me, and I'm like, get the fuck out. No, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready down there for a while.
It was a bachelorette party that had just come out, and we were doing some other club that was close, and we walked by, and these Boston girls were just going, show us your cock! Show us your fucking cock!
Flawless accent.
And I was, fucking hammered, so I'm like, all right, a trade. We'll barter in the parking lot. I go, I'll show you if you show me. Real mature.
Yeah.
And so...
Well,
I showed, but I worked it out where I was
we
at
didn't have time to work it.
optimum plumpness without looking like you're trying.
Okay.
Which is the
That's
best
important.
state
That's
to be
the
at.
key,
It looks like you're just, hey, okay, I'll just,
you're
flop
catching me
out
on an
here.
off day, but boom.
But meanwhile, you're like one heartbeat pulse away from a twitch,
From a full
which is a
stock?
dead giveaway.
Oh,
You don't want a twitch happening. You just want that plumpness.
You want it to
that's
feel
what
like you're
happened.
hoisting it out.
Right, hoisting it out.
The best part of the
like
story,
anchor rope.
best part of the story, the girl that was getting married now had to show us, and I remember she pulled. How did it work? She pulled something up.
Her dress up, and a big bunt fell down.
Her bunt fell down, and we never saw what
I was
she
like,
had.
I didn't
What's
care.
a bunt?
It's
belly,
belly,
pussy
and then
stuff.
yeah.
Thank you. The Interpreter, starring O&A.
But the girl around the passenger side of the van was
She was pretty-
okay.
she was
So
all right.
I got a consolation prize.
Yeah,
looking at that.
Yeah,
but that was way back in like 1990. What?
When you were still married.
Yeah. Well, fuck that. I should have done more. I should have gone into the back of that van and would you?
What are they trying to drag us in? I think they were trying to drag us into the woods, I remember.
Or something.
Wow.
What a waste. What a waste.
And once again, me and it, no.
Again,
no,
I'm married.
no.
I'm married.
No.
I'm going to be Mr. Faithful. And
What
that way,
gentleman.
fucking 10 years from now, I can pay millions of dollars.
We were stupid, Amy.
Hey, I like all your baggage.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Look at all these people now.
People want to know who you voted for.
In what?
The election?
Like meaning Obama or McCain? Obama.
Oh.
It's perfect. You need a little.
No,
you need a little give and take.
diversity
You
there.
need a little political
And
discourse.
don't you want to get out of here? You gotta.
I do have to
Yeah.
meet
Oh, wow.
the parade.
Wow, things just got really. It's got chilly in here. It just got chilly in here.
Kenny, get her out of here.
Why is Kenny holding a lasso? This is. I feel uncomfortable.
Wow, did you just woof? Are you all right
You
with
know,
that one,
the
Ed?
guy-
Are you all right with that one, Ed?
The guy has some valid points in
does he?
What he does. I think wanting to have universal health care is a noble idea. I just
really
I just did that because I'm trying to do a crossover tour. I'm trying to work the urban markets more.
Yeah,
so
that's
they can
what you gotta
smell.
do.
They can smell it coming.
You'll get like woo.
Yeah,
If
like
you
a
say
holler.
Obama, yeah.
We got some
Yeah, that'll be
questions
good.
coming in for Amy, which these are good questions. Jeff in Rochester. Jeff.
Yeah, good morning. I was just wondering, Amy, you have any problem with a teenager in the closet?
Can you explain that?
Well, I don't think she was a teenager.
Oh my God! What?
No, but she's going to be.
You asshole.
There might have been an incident, Amy.
I was dating the traffic girl from Channel 11 News, and
Tell me less.
And she, yeah, exactly.
No, what happened? You raped her
Well,
husband?
something happened. We were at a party, and it was at my house, and she left all upset, and then came back, and there was. She came into the bedroom, and I was like, "What? What do you want?" And she accused me of certain things, and then went through the closets and opened one of the doors, and a girl was in the closet.
Was she alive? What's the issue?
Yeah, I know. Thank you. What is the issue? See?
To keep it in traffic terminology, there was a little congestion in the closet.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
It
well,
happens, you know.
It happens. I mean,
Who hasn't had that happen? I'm
I know.
sorry.
It's
You're
just-
supposed to remember where you put all of them. Like, why are we
I
judging
know.
each other?
It's a big house too,
There you
so
go.
I don't know where they're stashed away.
Yeah.
Sometimes the closet seemed like a good idea.
It's perfect.
The worst part of that whole thing was. There are two walk-in closets on either side of the hallway. She opened up the other one first and looked in and then shut it and didn't go for the other one right away. And I went,
you're like, I'm
my
free.
God.
Right.
What a dummy. She didn't even, oh, my God, she's going for the door. And then I'm thinking, like, is she going to hide? Is she going to do No, she just stood there
Just
and
chilling out in the
flipped her the bird, I think. Did you flip her
Really?
the bird? I think you flipped her the bird, didn't you? Yeah.
Hey.
I think so. I'm just talking to the actual.
Oh yeah, I was like, is he
person
asking
right
me
there.
a question? I wasn't
No.
there.
I got breaking news.
I threw a gang sign at her, I think.
A little breaking news.
Yeah.
They're doing Caligula on Broadway. Do you know this yet, Jimmy?
Wow.
Do you know?
I want to play the ring.
Where are the auditions?
Yes, I'd like my asshole to go out and read for the part of the lard recipient.
Caligula.
Caligula. Who's starring in it? I'm gonna guess Ewan. What's his name? Ethan Hawke.
Oh, all right. Okay. It's one of our bits we're doing tomorrow, but they're writing about it somewhere? Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. For the radio performance, the part of Caligula will be played by Opie and Anthony's regular comedian, Rich Voss. We're doing that tomorrow, right? With Justine Jolie?
Oh, right.
When I was reading this, I was thinking that fucking Voss got a part on Broadway playing Caligula. I'm like, what the fuck is going
It's the
on?
apocalypse.
But they're actually,
Yeah, you can't even say that.
but they're actually picking up on a bit we might do tomorrow, and they're writing about it.
Yeah.
Broadway World or something. So, all right, I'm sorry, but Rich will be in here acting with Justine Jolie tomorrow.
Good.
And he'll play Caligula. So, good way to get the plug out, I guess.
Here we go. Watch this.
What happened?
I gotta get the fuck out of here. This goddamn parade. I'm gonna have to get across fucking.
Oh, that's right.
Fifth Avenue. It's like Escape from New York. Today.
Was it the Obama thing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm still young and can be influenced. People change parties all the time, Anthony.
Great, man. No, absolutely.
You know what? Rich Voss gave me some really good advice before I did Last Comic.
Yeah?
I said, can you tell me what I'm about to go out to L.A.? He said, don't use a lot of teeth. I said, thanks, Rich.
He didn't
Really
mean. He just
important."
means that he has to in everything he does.
You know how
The guy's all teeth.
we killed Rich Voss when he was on Last Comic Standing, and they always had him ironing. Oh, we'd never let that go.
It's brutal.
Every time they did those cutaways, he's ironing. And you're leaving.
I know. I gotta go.
They're gonna get mad.
It sucks.
They don't like when we leave right at 10:30.
If it's 10:34,
They're gonna get
I'm
mad.
already barely gonna make it.
I have to leave,
swear,
too.
I'm plowing through those people. Plowing through the drunks if they don't get out of my way on Fifth.
But we're
I'll
having
be
fun.
Part of the parade.
But
It'll be wonderful.
Jimmy, where are you going?
I got to get my truck picked up. At my something wrong with my backup camera, so they're picking my truck up to take it for service.
I don't have anything to do.
I guess we end the show then. We were all just having fun, and it was the Obama thing, huh, Aunt?
Wow.
I don't know. Do you like?
Oh my God, somebody's strapped. I mean, Jimmy's wearing a strap on.
Do you? Do you like?
Not above that.
Do you like Amy, Ann, or?
What? I think she's very cute. She's very fun. And very funny.
You do know how to do radio, right?
I'm out the fucking door.
He's like,
Sally.
peace out.
I am so
Happy St.
out this
Patrick's
fucking
Day.
door. I'm going home and grabbing a
Should
beer
we have her
and a
back
nap.
or what?
It's St.
Let's
Patrick's
vote
Day.
now. We
Yes,
usually
invite
vote
her
after you
back.
guys leave, but we'll vote in
Absolutely.
front of you.
Invite her back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Book her.
Oh, come on, give me a chance.
Book her. Book her for something.
Mars, did
Jimmy,
you like her?
Jimmy, help
Thumbs
me out
up
with
from
this.
Mars?
Thanks, Mars.
Do something.
Yeah, I've already been putting the word in for you.
Help me out with this.
Help me out, Henry. I'm
Thank
trying to
you.
bang this comic.
Dude, she's better than a help me out. You do your own work.
I know, but I got to get across the parade.
He means that he's got to go, so I'll just talk him up when he goes.
I'm trying to play aloof. Would you shut up?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I thought he liked me, but he left his own show before it was over.
Really? He knows how to make a girl feel special, doesn't he? All right, Hank, go. All right. Well,
All right, buddy.
I guess we'll just wrap up then.
Yes.
Fuck
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on,
man.
Kenny. Jimmy, you promoting anything?
Just Rochester, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of April. I know tickets are selling very well at the Comedy Club.
Are you taking that Friday off?
I don't know. I think so because I'm doing a Thursday show. One Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday.
Wait, you're doing Thursday shows?
1 Thursday, 2 yeah.
Is Amy going to Rochester?
No, it's a
No.
Comedy Club gig.
Oh, so
Not
it's
a
different.
theater.
Yeah.
I'm taking that. I'm going to take Friday off and fly with you guys.
You should.
Well, I got to see Brother Weeze and the gang.
Okay.
He wants us to do a show. Well, they're going to get mad around here. Take a day off from here to do someone else's radio show.
Why? It's promotion.
Man.
That never
Cross
works.
promotion.
Terrestrial radio promotion.
But I get my days off, right?
By the way, I
I want to take a day to go up to Rochester with you guys.
to promote to give a satellite radio commercial on terrestrial radio. Satellite radio people are stupid if they don't appreciate that. It's an impossible thing to get.
That's the next day I take off. I'm doing that Friday, whatever the fuck it is. 2 weeks from Friday, I'm there. All right, Amy. What could I say?
Comedy Central, April 2nd,
Yes, we can do
11:30.
that.
And my website, amyschumer.com.
Let's not
There's
promote.
a video on there with Jimmy that it's going up this afternoon.
Is that with Colin?
Yeah, with Colin.
How did it come out?
Quinn.
Is it awful?
No, it's great.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
really funny.
Wait,
you're
what
like,
is this?
you're a good actor.
What is this?
Thanks.
I mean it. Just we filmed like a little promo for it.
For
and
Amy's
Jimmy's in it.
Comedy Central special, Colin and I are doing a little bit of promotion.
And where can we
for
find it?
It'll be on my website.
amyschumer.com.
amyschumer.com, yeah.
All right, good.
In a couple hours.
SCHUM.
You don't have to say anything else.
I don't want to
Yeah.
promote the bounty hunt thing.
No,
'cause,
no,
you know,
no. Totally, I understand.
I got to be honest.
Hey,
You
it's
know
worth
what?
it for me to fly out to LA to do it.
Oh my God, it's
But,
great
yeah.
for you. All right, Amy Schumer is great. Amy Schumer on Twitter if you want to follow her. We'll have her back.
Tremendous
Thank
comic.
you.
She's
Yes.
with Jimmy all the time on the road, so next time you see Jimmy, most likely you'll get to see her.
Yeah, she's
do her
hilarious,
thing,
man.
too.
Fucking hilarious.
So get to the show early
Thanks for
so
having
you
me
can see
on.
Amy, too. All right, Amy. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.
Opie and Anthony mornings, 6 to 11 a.m. Eastern on the Virus. Sirius XM. Ron and Fez.
Coming up on the next Ron and Fez show, Going Green.
Ron, it's St. Patrick's Day, and I don't have anything green to wear.
Here you go, Fez.
No, I don't. No green shirts, no green hats, nothing green.
As long as you're cool, just be sure to smile.
I don't feel like smiling now.
The Ron and Fez show. Weekdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Immediately following Opie and Anthony on the Virus.
Foul line jumper to win.
March Madness is here, and Sirius XM has you covered.
Flips it up.
This is Coach K. You can hear every game of the NCAA tournament on Sirius XM.
Every upset, every slam dunk, and every buzzer beater.
Gonna fire to beat the buzzer.
On 5 Sirius XM channels. It's the NCAA tournament beginning Thursday on Sirius XM. For game times and schedules, go to Sirius 184 and XM Channel 1.
Sirius XM Sports. Don't miss a moment.
Fellas, are you looking to spice things up in the bedroom? Been fantasizing about surprising your lover with an adventurous new toy or adult movie? Well, here's an offer you won't be able to resist. Go to adamandeve.com, and for a limited time only, you'll get 50% off just about any item. But that's not all. Oh, no. When you select your one item at 50% off, you'll also receive 3 free adult DVDs for a little inspiration. Plus, a free extra gift so sensual, we can't mention it on the radio. And to top it all off, we'll even throw in free shipping on your entire order. And no, we're not teasing. So check out adamandeve.com today for this special offer. Get 50% off one item when you type DOLL for the offer code upon checkout. When you do, you'll get 3 free DVDs, a free extra gift, and free shipping. Just use offer code DOLL at adamandeve.com.
So, you're going to buy a new car. Congratulations. That's cool. Now's a great time to do it. How are you going to decide? Surf the web? Visit some third-party sites? Read the blogs? Everybody likes to put in their 2 cents. But what if everyone's 2 cents were in one place? Now, that'd be worth something. Spend 5 minutes at HyundaiMomentum.com to see why more people are buying a Hyundai.
If you want term life insurance, call Life Quotes. We guarantee you the lowest prices, or we will pay you $500. Plus, get up to $1 million in term life insurance with no medical exam. You do need term life insurance. Call Life Quotes now.
800-915-9731. 800-915-9731. 800-915-9731.
If you want term life insurance, call Life Quotes. We guarantee you the lowest prices, or we will pay you $500. Plus, get up to $1 million in term life insurance with no medical exam. You do need term life insurance. Call Life Quotes now.
800-915-9731. 800-915-9731. 800-915-9731.
The Ron and Fez Show is minutes away. In the meantime, enjoy some of the worst of Opie and Anthony on the virus, Sirius XM.
Wowee. Belladonna's in studio.
Giving Jimmy a nice little greeting.
Wow, are we happy.
Hi.
Hey, really fast before we get to Belladonna, just want to tell everyone that Mary Weiland gave us all chocolates.
Yes.
Yeah. She is nuts. I love her.
Which I am not going to eat.
No? Why?
I don't know what they're fucking maybe in our pockets with dope. No, I'm trying not to eat chocolate.
Was there a little note that said, "Welcome to the world of heroin"?
Yeah.
In here?
They frighten me.
I ate one.
Are they good?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. If you make it out the front door, maybe I'll regret giving mine.
I should be peaking soon.
These are really good chocolates. We just talked to Mary Weiland, who's Scott Weiland's ex-wife from SDP.
I was listening.
Okay.
I
Did you
was.
hear the heart monitor part?
No.